momentum. It created more attacks for them in our final third.
Argentina meets Spain in Sunday's final. England plays France in the third-place match Saturday.
Download the iHeartRadio app for live Fox coverage of every game.
Coming to you live from the JustCallMo.com studios. Accidents happen, but Mo's here to help. Injured on the go? Just call Mo. Visit JustCallMo.com or call 1-800-CALL-MO. This is WTKS-FM HD1 Cocoa Beach, Orlando, an iHeart radio station. Guaranteed human.
Real Radio has your chance to win $1,000. Just enter this nationwide keyword on our website. Credit. C-R-E-D-I-T. Credit. Enter it now at realradio.fm and answer your phone if you get the call. Good luck.
Someone's going to get offended. It's just the way the world works. So to hopefully save everyone a little time and or energy, here's this. The opinions that you hear are those of the host and callers, and not those of iHeartMedia, its management, or advertisers. You are now listening to The Jim Colbert Show on Real Radio 104.1.
That's right, guys. Here we go on a Thursday edition of the Jim Colbert Show. Thank you so much for tuning in. We appreciate that, as we do every single day, and we do have a good program for you this afternoon. We will get you caught up on what's happening in the world, and we'll do that at 3:20 with JCS News. 4 o'clock hour, Chloe G comes back from the Orlando Weekly to tell us what's happening in Orlando this weekend. We also have a great case from Colbert Court, actually from a listener of our show. 5 o'clock hour trivia will end up with your Heard It Here First. Your calls, texts, and talkbacks all day long. Welcome to the show. I'm Jim. To my left, my lovely, very dangerous co-host, Ms. Deb Roberts.
Hello there.
Straight ahead producer, Jack Bradshaw.
Good afternoon.
407-916-1041. That's how you call us. Text us easily at 77031. Find us on social, Instagram, Facebook at The Jim Colbert Show, on X, just at Jim Colbert Show, and all day, every day at JimColbertLive.com. That's where you can check us out on YouTube, get involved with our question of the day, watch us do the show live, which is absolutely enthralling.
Riveting.
And if you want to send a talk back, you can do that as well. Just grab the iHeartRadio app, go straight to Real Radio, and use that mic to send your comment over to Jack, and we'll get you on the air. That's for anything, by the way. You don't have to wait for us to come up with something. You can just have something on your mind and send it over.
Yeah, and surprise us.
Exactly.
Yeah. Your 3 o'clock keyword is credit, C-R-E-D-I-T. Go to realradio.fm and send that away for your chance at $1,000. Credit, guys. That is your 3 o'clock keyword. Good luck. We hope you win. Howdy.
Like, seriously hope you win.
Yeah, howdy.
Howdy.
Howdy, Jack.
Howdy, Jim.
We did
There's a snake in my boot.
We did the weirdest thing today. We did a Christmas in July sales thing.
Yeah.
Yesterday when I went out, my foot is hurting like a bitch, so I didn't like move around a lot yesterday. So I went out at the end of the day to go to the bathroom, and I noticed all the Christmas stuff was set up around the building.
Yeah.
And I just thought to myself secretly, I think Rock has finally lost her damn mind.
That's right.
We have a utility player in the building. Her name is Raquel. She's really everybody's everything, probably the battery that runs the joint.
Without a doubt.
And she's responsible for all these things. And when she was setting up Christmas stuff in July, I thought finally it's time to go.
Yeah.
Time for her to check out and go enjoy the beach. But I guess we did a Christmas in July sales thing today.
Yeah, because one of the big things in our industry is Christmas music. When that comes around, it is
everything
so popular and dominant. So that is something, when you'll hear it, and whenever you hear your first Christmas song, you'll swear it's too soon.
It's going to be August 13th this year.
It might be, but long before, months before you hear those, the advertisers who want to be associated with playing holiday music this holiday season have already had spots produced, recorded, and paid for. So that's what today was about.
Yeah, nice.
Is about that sales event for the Christmas music season.
Very nice. It was very fun to walk around the building and see Christmas stuff up. It was kind of cool.
Well,
and it's already down.
That's what a player
happened.
she is. Raquel is like, it's up, it's down. There was nothing to see here.
I think she actually exported the food smell, too. Everything left.
Could you imagine? And I thought about this because you decorate your home for Christmas. You're good for a month.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Some people a little longer, they drag it out. But could you imagine doing it all one day and the next day removing it all?
It wasn't even up 24 hours. They put it up yesterday afternoon around 3:30, 4 o'clock, and it's gone.
Well, that's kind of like what you do at your house, right? I mean, the day after Thanksgiving, the tree goes up, and the day after Christmas, the tree is gone.
It's gone. I mean, December 27th, you would not know that Christmas happened in our house. You would not know it. Everything is gone.
That makes me sad.
No, it makes me super happy. I don't have to look at it anymore. I'm done with it.
I keep it up till Three
All right.
Kings Day, but amazingly enough,
Yeah.
Halloween decor
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Already out?
already out like at Michael's. I believe
Oh,
like
yeah.
the big box stores you can start to order. You know,
Oh, yeah.
they've got your 12-foot skeleton, your 12-foot mummy.
So the new one.
School's not even in yet.
I know.
The new one, and they started selling this July at Costco. So you have the giant skeleton,
Yeah,
right?
Right.
that was the rage. Those have been the rage for the last 2 years.
few years, yeah.
And the Crazy Witch.
So this is now just the upper torso of the skeleton. So it looks like it's kind of coming out of the ground.
Ooh.
But the eyes are LED screens, so so you'll see eye movement like back and forth watching you and stuff.
Wow.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
It's only a few $100.
Yeah, only a few right now. Yeah. Next thing you know, you got like 10K into your Halloween setup. We've been there, buddy. Trust me, it's crazy.
Do you even decorate for Halloween?
No, we haven't done anything like that at this place.
Oh, yeah.
Again, we sit so far off the road, it's just hard for anybody to really enjoy it. So, back at the other places, you could do it and people could see it. You're like, oh, that's kind of cool. People could see the house decorated, but there we can't, so it doesn't matter.
You've come a long way from the zero lot line Baldwin Park days when you're giving out pounds and pounds of candy.
In an hour. I mean, it was so
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
$350 worth of candy in an hour and 40 minutes.
Oh.
No joke. I mean, that's not even remotely exaggerating. And by the way, easily could have given out $1,000 worth of candy that night. Easily.
Yeah.
No problem. 40 people in line the entire night.
I was going to say, and most of those kids didn't even live in your neighborhood.
No, they're
They
bussed
just got
in.
shipped in because they knew that's where the ballers live.
That's exactly what it is. All right, 407-916-1041. Text us again, 77031. When's the last time you guys made a doctor's appointment?
I did for my annual physical, so it was a couple months ago.
But have you made an appointment with a specialist lately? Have you done that? Have you, Deborah?
No, my primary care, that was through an app. I did it. Yeah. So I did the appointment. I made the appointment through the app, but no specialist.
Yeah. I did my checkup the other day, and my doctor gave me a couple specialists I have to see for follow-ups on stuff I had before, right? The kidney stuff was stuff we found with Life Imaging, right?
Yeah.
No big deal. It's normal stuff. I mean, no shocker there. Man, I got to tell you, making a doctor's appointment these days is really interesting. Because here's what happened today. Like, so she goes, okay, well, I made your appointment. It's not for a little while. I hope you're okay. Right? It's September 30th.
Okay.
No, that's not an okay.
Oh, no, that's for a specialist? Yeah, you're lucky you got in before December.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Get out of here. I've never even knew that. So anyway, I said, no, I don't know. That's going to be okay because the doctor actually wants these results a little faster. And she goes, okay, well, let me hold on for a second. So she came back on. She goes, well, what I'm doing, just give you a heads up, is I'm calling the doctors that fall in your world there to see if they cover your insurance.
Yeah.
So that's what they did for 40 minutes, basically, was call the doctor, make sure they take my insurance, then call me back, make sure I'm cool with that time, then call them back. Man,
that's awesome.
Yeah, is it really?
Well,
like, I've not done this before, so
Wait,
I mean,
who is making these calls on your behalf?
Well, no, I'm making the calls, but the lady at Advent Health is doing it. Like when I call Advent Health, they put me on hold and they make all the calls and then come back to me.
Exactly.
I've not experienced that before. I've always had to make the calls and then do all that stuff before. This is what's happening now.
So why I say that's awesome is that's someone working on your behalf to find you a doctor in your plan with the date that works for you.
Yeah, I was talking about the time. I mean, I did not know it was going to be 3 months. I mean, I knew
that seems a bit excessive.
I knew that dental surgery is one of those things that you have to be really careful with, and it could be a while, right? Stuff like that. But I didn't know just like a kidney scan. Like this is just a sonogram thing. Like I was pregnant, you know. but it's like it literally was September 30th. But they bumped me up and got me in there. But I've got to make a couple others. But I hadn't had that experience yet.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it is. It is kind of crazy. And even then they tell you, hey, look, if your deductible doesn't work here, you got to do this, you got to do that, and call back. So I guess I even still have to call them to make sure that the deductible is going to be where I want.
Yeah, it's a thing.
It is a thing, and you definitely don't want to leave it on them because remember they're making all those phone calls, and you're just one person.
Right. Yes.
So it's very easy for those questions and follow-up appointments to sometimes fall through the cracks.
And I want to ask another thing too, because Advent Health has a gigantic warehouse kind of thing over in Apopka now. Do you know about it?
I don't know about the Apopka thing.
Yeah.
I know every other building now has Advent Health.
Right,
on
right,
it.
100%. So my wife works out that way, and because she hasn't had her truck this week, I've had to take her to work. But today was the last day. She got her car back today. But as I dropped off, we were behind a bunch of cars, and she made the joke, oh, everybody's running late. right? And she goes, they probably all work at Advent. I'm like, well, what does Advent have over here? There's no hospital over here. She goes, no, there's a warehouse over here, right? We pull around this corner. Jack, if I'm exaggerating, please, if you could put one of the buildings that we're in right now, you could put 15 of them in the size of this warehouse. It is unbelievably big. And I try to wonder, like, what is that? Is it just supplies? Is that what it is? Is that because it's gigantic, like tractor trailers, or like, it's like it looked like a distribution center for like Amazon.
So why not?
Is that what it is?
It would have to be, but it totally makes sense because when
also it could be a call center as well on top of that.
Advent Health is a not-for-profit, right?
Right.
So I believe that what they do is they take their profits, they keep investing and buying up more medical facilities and more buildings, and
Building
that's
more
why
hospitals.
they keep growing in our community.
Yeah.
But why not have a centralized service area, whether it's gauze or hospital beds or bedpans, that's organized at getting it to all those places? I guess it's a distribution center.
It is.
Yeah.
It's so big.
I never thought they would need one, but of course they do.
I'll give you an example. It's not far from that Rooms to Go place on I-4 out by Tampa.
The size of that one?
It's not far.
Wow.
Yeah. Have you ever seen the Goya warehouse off of 529?
I have.
It's the size of that.
Yes.
It's the size of that for Advent, for health. We were trying to figure out what, I'm like, they must use that as a center hub to distribute everything for all Advents in the Central Florida area. Dude, it looks like you could outfit 3 or 4 hospitals from that building alone, like from the ground up.
Whenever I see one of those buildings, I first thought, what does it cost to run the AC for?
Oh, dude, you have no idea. You have no idea. It literally is the size of like 6 or 8 football fields. It's so big.
Texter says it's laundry.
No way.
Well, I mean, that could be one aspect of it. Maybe they have laundry facilities. I don't know.
Jake, that would handle the laundry for India. I mean, it is so big. All right, 407-916-1041, text 77031. Got a bunch of questions for you later. One about Facebook Marketplace. As I was tooling around today, I found something kind of odd that I want to find out if you guys know anything about it. Plus, we have a bunch of other fun stuff to talk about as well. Cops in this state have wilded the blank out. Cops in this state are wild.
They get you too?
Cops are wilding, dude.
Wait till you hear this story.
I would put the police department drama that we have in this state against any state. Matter of fact, you could probably combine some states. Nobody touches Florida when it comes to cop drama, and we have it coming up a little bit later as well. Deb, what do you got for news?
Well, we're going to talk about prosecutors upgrading charges in that deadly Castleberry crash. Elon Musk acquires a Jacksonville-based energy company, and a Central Florida man is facing charges for, quote, a pea-brained, end quote, idea. Emphasis on the P. We'll talk about that and more coming up next during JCS News.
All right, let's take a little break. We'll come back and get Deb's news and get the hell on with the show on a Thursday. Woo!
Coming up tonight on Real Radio at 7, it's a corporate time with Tom and Dan. Brought to you by MyEternalVitality.com and Modern Plumbing Industries. At 9 p.m., it's Real Laughs with comedians James Miguel and Ken. And Real Music starts tonight at 10 on Real Radio 104.1.
Scattered showers are going to be slowing down your ride throughout the area. Expect some rainy conditions, reduced visibility, slippery roadways. Traffic's already slowing down on I-4 eastbound before that Lee Road exit. I-4 westbound before Darrell Carter Parkway. There's congestion there on the Turnpike northbound before Osceola Parkway. Traffic's starting to slow down. No serious accidents tying you up right now, but if you do see traffic troubles, call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change Traffic Tip Line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Blindster.com.
Hi, I'm Kyle at Blindster.com. Tired of overpriced blinds? Blindster makes custom blinds simple and affordable. You measure at home, install yourself, and save big. No retail store markups, just custom blinds guaranteed to fit. Blindster.com.
This earful of Real Radio is brought to you by crimeline.org. Give a tip anonymously.
Ready to sell your home and make the process as stress-free as possible? Then contact my friends over at the Nickley Group with Keller Williams Realty. When you sell your home with the Nickley Group, you've got great options to choose from. Sell your home the way you want to, and that includes their Guaranteed Cash program where you can get a fair cash offer for your home and get it sold in as little as 14 days. Go to thenickley.com or Google the Nickley Group.
If you want to buy or sell quickly, call Nickley. knows it's Sutherland.
Sutherland Nissan's got it all this month during our American 250th anniversary celebration event. Want 0% for 60 months?
Orlando knows it's Sutherland.
How about 5,000 customer cash?
Orlando knows it's Sutherland.
With over 500 vehicles.
Orlando knows it's Sutherland.
Plus, get our 5-year, 60,000-mile warranty at Sutherland Nissan.
Orlando knows it's Sutherland.
0% for 60 equals $1,667 per thousand. All offers with approved credit. See dealer for details.
America is turning 250, and it's time to celebrate the best our nation has to offer. At Kennedy Space Center Visitor Complex, you can get closer to the past, present, and future of space travel. From our first flights to the Artemis program, every mission, every discovery, every unbelievable fact, every moment you just can't miss. Join us for a July full of events honoring America's pioneering spirit. Get admission at KennedySpaceCenter.com.
Hey, it's that mortgage guy, Don. The number one mistake people make when getting a mortgage is not comparing their quote. It's so easy to compare at my website, thatmortgageguydon.com.
Thatmortgageguydon.com. I'm Mark Anajar. I'm Glenn Levine. I'm Ellie Anajar. Together, we're Anajar and Levine. If you've been hurt in a car crash, we'll fight to get you the maximum compensation you deserve. Call Anajar and Levine for your free consultation. 1-800-747-FREE. In Office Orlando.
As your lender, we'll need a credit check and personal references.
Not at Scott. Walk in with your photo ID, proof of income, and checking account info. Walk out with $50 to $1,000. Some restrictions apply, subject to approval.
Scott.
To everyone looking for a sweet way to make the summer taste even better, come try Culver's Oreo Reese's Cheesecake Concrete Mixer. Our team member, Nevaeh, is here to give you the delicious details.
It all starts with fresh frozen custard made with farm fresh dairy, so it's always rich and creamy. It's swirled with Oreo cookie pieces, Reese's peanut butter cups, and bites of cheesecake. It's a sweet escape so good, you'll wonder how anything else could compare. From the first bite to the last, you'll taste the chocolatey, crunchy magic in every spoonful. So what are you waiting for? Come on in and try it for yourself. You know you deserve it. Let us craft one fresh just for you. Order now with the Culver's app. And don't forget to join Delicious Rewards to earn points with every bite. You know, I might go order one for myself.
From Wisconsin with love. Welcome to Delicious.
Oreo is a trademark of the Mondelez International Group used under license. The Reese's trademark and trade dress are used under license.
There are no participation trophies at the range. You either ring steel or you're stuck explaining how your optic lost its zero. Eliminate the excuses at Academy Sports and Outdoors. From sighting in at the bench to punching paper down range, we got the guns and ammo you trust at low prices. So if you pull a shot, it was obviously just the wind. Right now, get up to $50 off select Springfield handguns through July 26th. Academy. Fun can't lose. Age restrictions apply. Remember to always keep it safe.
Can you trust your home flooring needs to a 17-year-old kid that was in the paint department yesterday? No! Deal directly with Corey, the owner at Core Flooring. He'll beat anyone's price guaranteed. Core Flooring in Winter Park. Online at coreflooringfl.com.
This is the story of the one who keeps multiple buildings running smoothly day after day. Plumbing that flows, HVAC that hums, cleaning supplies that keep surfaces sparkling. That's why she counts on Grainger. With easy reordering online and 24/7 support, Grainger helps her keep the products she needs on hand. So shelves stay stocked and buildings stay ready. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
And the match is about to begin.
Most of the team is out with COVID-19, so there'll be some substitutes tonight.
What's this? We have an unexpected guest on the field.
It's a dog. Well, they could do with extra players.
She's going for the ball.
Are front paws hands or feet?
Soccer season is full of surprises, and COVID-19 could be one of them. If you test positive, prescription medications may help. Ask your doctor if they're right for you. Learn more at PfizerForAll.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
As America marks its 250th anniversary, we're looking back at 2.5 centuries of rebellion and liberty through the eyes of the heroes who defended it.
The whole thing about this country is freedom. If we're not careful, we could lose that.
On Medal of Honor, Stories of Courage, we bring you the defining moments of valor that went above and beyond the call of duty. Listen to Medal of Honor on America's #1 podcast network, iHeart. Follow Medal of Honor and start listening on the free iHeartRadio app today.
Need a new roof or windows? Visit hbnusa.com.
Today is cooler with Ross Padgett, presented by Mills Air. Turn to the experts at Carrier and turn to the experts at millsair.com. If you don't know what web goals are, consider yourself lucky. If you feel like helping out, go to JimColbertLive.com and look at stuff.
You know, your favorite tea back in Rockledge, and today we raise a beer to National Snake Day. Yes, I could make a joke about the trouser snake, but I'm not. Instead, did you know snakes were actually just shoelaces that chose violence? Anywho, happy birthday, Ian. Have a good show, y'all.
Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. Jack, did you check the texting service during the break by any chance? Don't look at it. Don't look at it.
Okay.
How many square feet is that warehouse for Advent in Mount Dora?
Oh.
Or Popka?
So my house, let's say 2,000. Let's fit with it. 500,000.
546,000 square feet.
Points, Jack.
And by the way, we had a bunch of people. By the way, thank you guys for all who text in. A lot of employees of Advent listen to the program, which is really nice. What says it's our central distribution center that services a large portion of Central Florida Advent hospitals for medical supplies. And that was reiterated a couple of times by a couple of different people who work in or around that property out there.
Also texting us 77031. I'm noticing Jim trying to get out early today.
I just kind of mixed up a little bit. That's all. Let me give you an idea, Jack. The retention pond for this building, you could ski in. 407-916-1041. Text us at 77031.
I thought you meant for our building, and I'm like, I can see that pond.
Yeah. I know, I'm
no
not
one's
skiing in it.
that.
The retention pond for this building is so big, you could easily ski in it. That's how big it is. That's how big that building is. It is gigantic.
And that would be dwarfed by a data center.
Yeah. It's like, it's the convention center is 1 million square feet. So it's half the size of the total square feet of the Orlando Convention Center. Orange County, yeah.
Wow.
I'm Jim. Jack is right there, and Deb's got your news. Let's get it.
It's jobs and healthcare. Let's do it.
It's time for JCS News.
Wow, does this guy got to put his name on everything?
It's in my contract, dude.
Here's the news on the Jim Colbert Show.
And JCS News is brought to you by that mortgage guy, Don. Charges have been upgraded for a man accused of causing a deadly crash while fleeing from police in Castleberry earlier this month. Yesterday, the Seminole County State's Attorney's Office filed 2 counts of second-degree murder charges against 26-year-old Marquavius Wheaton. He was originally charged with vehicular manslaughter and third-degree murder. Prosecutors also announced they will seek life in prison ×2.
Yes.
So back on July 7th, investigators say deputies attempted to pull Wheaton over when he allegedly sped away. Prosecutors say Wheaton was allegedly driving at over 100 miles per hour, weaving in and out of noonday traffic when he broadsided an SUV on 1792 near Sunnytown Road. 2 brothers in that vehicle, 42-year-old Christopher Marrier and his 40-year-old brother Tyler, were killed. Christopher was helping his brother Tyler find a place to live because Tyler had just secured a job here in Central Florida and was moving his family here. Of course, Christopher had been a criminal justice professor at UCF.
That is one of the most tragic stories of the month for me.
Yeah.
Because, again, just 2 completely unassuming dudes out there rolling through life, and this one effing maniac decides to flee and ends their lives while he walked away. And by the way, walked away scot-free. When you see this guy's mugshot, not even a bruise on the dude who did this to his family.
Well,
not a bruise, dude.
They did send him to the hospital.
They did, yeah.
It didn't matter if they sent him to the hospital. I saw his picture. There's not a bruise on that dude. There's not a scratch anywhere near that guy.
And he split the SUV in half. So, yeah, it is terribly tragic. All right, the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office says 2 deputies have been shot and wounded. It happened on West Shell Point Road in Ruskin. Sheriff Chad Cronister says the deputies have been airlifted to Tampa General Hospital. The suspect is also hospitalized after getting shot. This is a fluid story, so we'll give you more details as we get them. Also on the Gulf Coast, a total of 19 people have entered guilty pleas in connection with a check fraud scheme. Prosecutors say it was run by the Trap Boys. Boys gang out of Polk County, and says the scheme exploited more than 200 victims across Florida and the nation, including individuals, businesses, banks, and credit unions.
Winter Haven, Auburndale, Riverview, Kissimmee, Lakeland, Tampa, and Miami. And on a national level, fraudulent victims were found in Georgia, Illinois, New York, North Carolina, Pennsylvania, and believe it or not, as far out as Wyoming.
He says the convicted ringleader, 26-year-old Tyler Jacob, recruited non-gang members to deposit the checks and cash them, and the gang used the scheme to finance their other, more violent activities.
Yeah, I read that entire story this morning, and it was amazing what they went through to pull these scams off. They got the information from people that had inside in stores. They stole checks. They stole credit cards. When they busted them, they had an entire cache of other people's third-party information that they were working on scamming people with. They would just create checks and fake names and cash them and deposit them. It was incredibly complex.
And that one sentence sounds like it could have been uttered 200 years ago. It's the Trap Boys out of Polk County.
Exactly.
Who's responsible for this big heist?
The Trap Boys. It's the Trap Boys, see?
Exactly. This next story is not going to help State Attorney Monique Worrell any. I can't imagine, but there's been a major turn of events in the fatal shooting outside of Deezerland Park in Orange County. Yesterday, the state attorney's office announced that charges have been dropped against Jasper Rollins, citing key witnesses who are no longer willing to testify. So State Attorney Monique Worrell said the case would be revisited if there's new evidence, saying there is no statute of limitations on a homicide. So, hey, if we get some more information down the road, maybe, we'll take a look at it. Rollins is accused of opening fire outside of the park in April of 2023, killing a 14-year-old boy and injuring 2 others.
That's not on her. That's on the witnesses who are dropping out or people who know something who are refusing to speak up. She's saying, we can prosecute this guy, but we need people who saw it to speak up.
I know, but
how do you prosecute someone without evidence?
I don't know, but I have to assume that there had to have been some adults at Deezerland that night. I know most of the witnesses are juveniles under the age of 18. It just seems like, oh, well, these kids won't talk, so we're just going to wait till we get more evidence. Yeah. It's like, that's it? This is a big attraction. There were no security cameras. There were no security. There were no other adults around. There was no one over the age of 18 that could possibly be a witness to this homicide.
It's surprising, especially on the security camera, considering they're everywhere.
Well, not to mention the place is full of really, really, really expensive cars.
Yeah.
So that's my thing. There has to be something outside of other juveniles that you're relying on to be able to give a 14-year-old boy's family some sense of at least justice. It's certainly not going to be closure, but to say, well, they won't testify, so if we get some more evidence, we'll revisit it.
Yeah.
If that were my 14-year-old son, I'd be losing my mind. Wait a minute, I already am. The Florida Immigrant Coalition is calling for transparent investigations after 3 people died during recent encounters involving federal immigration agents. The demand follows the death of a man who was struck by a tractor trailer after running from agents during an operation in St. Augustine. President Trump said ICE should continue using traffic stops, even as Homeland Security reviews some enforcement tactics. The coalition says immigrant communities deserve answers and accountability as operations increase nationwide. Orlando's removing about 1,000 parking meters as the city moves to a fully digital parking system.
Wow.
Over the next few months, drivers will have to pay for metered parking through the Park Mobile app by text or by phone. The city said the change is part of an effort to modernize parking and reduce costs. The new system is expected to be fully in place by October 1st. But as someone, we just recently had to park for a rally in downtown Orlando, and I found those meters to be confusing. Like, they didn't seem to work. I didn't get a ticket. Another coworker who parked across the street from me, he did get a ticket.
When we travel, we get that app, and we're able to just kind of use the app to use their parking meters, and it turned out okay for us.
And that's what that Orlando is switching to, the app. But until you use it and are familiar with it, there is definitely a little anxiousness that comes with that uncertainty of, wait, am I doing this right?
Exactly. And the last thing I want to do is scan a code, because if you remember, scammers had placed those, bad, not barcodes.
Yeah, QR codes.
QR codes.
Yes, bogus QR codes, stickers over real ones you would scan that, enter your information, think you're good, and find out that not only did you not pay for parking, but someone else has your money.
Now the Trap Boys out of Polk County now have your money.
Go get them, Trap Boys.
We knew it was the Trap Boys the whole time.
Come on, Grady.
Don't know if you saw this video. It is kind of amazing. The Blue Angels, have you guys checked that out on social media?
I have seen it, yeah.
Oh, they be in a little bit of trouble.
Well, we don't know that.
Yeah, we do. The Blue Angels are reviewing a low-altitude flight that sent chairs and umbrellas flying on Pensacola Beach this morning, or yesterday morning, actually. Navy officials are reviewing social media video and say the jet flew below its standard arrival profile.
Yeah, knocked a lady's hat off.
During a Breakfast with the Blues event. Personally, when you see the video, everyone on the beach looks so psyched. I mean, you've got this guy in his fishing shirt. Looks like he hasn't been that excited about anything since NASCAR or fishing.
Oh, yeah. It was
pumping his fist.
But the after effect when it goes by, because the air is way behind it.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it blew everything on the beach off. It ruined everybody's setup, but it was pretty darn cool.
The
reason
cool.
I said what I said is because when they did the thing with the Apache helicopter.
Yeah.
When everybody's like, oh, they're going to be in so much trouble. Like, no, they're not going to be in trouble because we don't do that stuff anymore.
Right, exactly.
You can do whatever you want with our military.
You can do whatever you want.
They're cool.
It depends until you pin a political affiliation on the pilot, and then if it doesn't match, then they get in trouble.
Or if you're female.
And by the way, is the Blues Angels
black.
actually
affiliated
with
the Navy?
The military? It is with the Navy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep. The Air Force has theirs too, though, right? Their own flying squadron?
Thunderbirds?
I thought so. But we do have the smartest audience in talk radio. They will certainly let us know at 77031. Again, no injuries were reported, but witnesses said the aircraft passed unusually close to the crowd.
It wreaked havoc on that beach. You get a sandstorm.
Seriously, if you haven't seen it, Jack has it up right now on our YouTube channel if you're watching us.
What's to investigate? Just dude did a straight up Top Gun move. Is that the investigation?
And maybe that's it.
It's a stage 1 goose.
Did they show Top Gun?
I don't know. That is crazy. I thought the crowd. I know, right? Look how close that is, dude. You could have reached out and touched it.
It's so brutal.
It is, but so no injuries. Witnesses said the aircraft again passed unusually close to the crowd. The team said it's reviewing the maneuver to make sure future flights meet Navy and FAA safety standards.
Yeah, the guy's gonna hurt himself high-fiving tonight. And here's the thing: they throw a tracer plane out there, like this one right here. Like, oh, that's cool, and then you don't see the other one. The next thing you know, this image is right on top of you.
Boom! There we go.
God, that is so badass.
Isn't that badass?
It is completely
Those are
badass.
some of my favorite reels on Instas. Any military. They're jumping out of helicopters with dogs strapped to their chest.
That thing's got to be going like 400 or 500 miles an hour, right? When it rolls by you like that. At least.
All right. Good news for families getting ready to send the kids back to school. Florida families can save some money on back to school shopping starting next week. The state's back to school sales tax holiday runs from Monday, July 20th through August 20th. Shoppers are going to get a break on sales tax for qualifying clothes, school supplies, and personal computers that fall within certain price limits. State officials say the month-long tax holiday is designed to help families prepare for the new school year while keeping more money in their pockets. Speaking of money in your pockets, Elon Musk is the new owner of Jacksonville-based APR Energy, according to a Federal Trade Commission filing that's recently surfaced. The deal between Musk and APR was reportedly made 2 months ago, but no public statement was made from either side. The paperwork is dated May 14th and lists Musk as its acquiring party. The deal was worth a reported $1 billion at least. Wonder what he's going to do with that.
1/1000th of his net worth.
The National Hurricane Center is still monitoring 2 areas of potential development, including a disturbance off Florida's Gulf Coast with a 20% chance of becoming a tropical system. National Weather Service meteorologist Chris Fisher says rain chances are on the increase starting tomorrow.
A surface low is expected to develop over the northeastern Gulf this weekend, drift kind of the northeastward towards the southeast U.S. coast late in the weekend into early next week.
So regardless of development, the system is expected to increase rain chances across the Tampa Bay region and central Florida late this weekend into early next week. Jimmy, you were saying the rainfall totals for Sunday and Monday, I think?
Yeah, Sunday and Monday is supposed to be pretty sloppy.
Yeah, but we can still use it.
Get everything you can in the morning.
Exactly. Forecasters are also tracking tracking a tropical wave in the eastern Atlantic with a 10% chance of development. Universal Orlando's Fast and Furious Supercharged ride is going to close earlier than expected. Universal announced that the last day for visitors to experience...
It's still open?
I know. From what I've heard, I guess this is like the most hated attraction or the most hated ride.
I thought they closed it the first weekend and never...
Well, I don't think it ran enough to complete a week, right? I mean, wasn't the whole thing was always down? The only time I ever remember seeing the inside of the thing is as a queue line for Halloween Horror Nights. That's it.
Amen.
Well, the last day for visitors to experience the ride based on the popular movie franchise will be August 16th. Universal originally announced that the ride would close in 2027.
Right, yeah.
So they're like, yeah, no.
This sucks.
No
that
one
bad.
still likes it.
Right, yeah.
Let's get rid of it. All right, if you're planning to go to Miami to see the World Cup bronze game, the third place game.
Saturday night,
just be aware that federal authorities are warning soccer fans against buying counterfeit World Cup jerseys in South Florida. Customs officers say more than 16,000 fake jerseys were seized in a single shipment. Just a single shipment through Miami. Officials say the products may be made with unsafe materials and profits can support criminal organizations.
Oh, nonsense.
Kind of like the Trap Boys up in Polk County.
Yeah. Who cares if you got a bootleg shirt? If you're saving $1. If you got a bootleg ticket, that doesn't get you into the game.
That does not get into the game.
That's when you have a problem. But if you have a knockoff shirt.
And by the way, when you buy that knockoff shirt, do not wash it. And if so, buy yourself a quadruple extra large.
Right, exactly.
I am telling
because you're going to wash it and it's going to be the size of a sock.
I don't think it's the same anymore, but like concerts,
right?
The shirts they sell outside of concerts are just as good as shirts they used to sell inside the concert.
But they're half the price.
And sometimes even more.
I can't believe, every time I see a T-shirt for $50 after you just paid that ticket price, you're like, you are insulting me.
Yeah, and it's just more organized. Last Springsteen concert, they have all the dates on the back, and they look like quality shirts. It's like, damn.
What is a concert T-shirt? You were the last one to go to a big show. $50?
$45 usually for the shirt inside, $20 for the shirt outside.
Hell yeah. Well, the crackdown is continuing in Florida and across the country. Yeah. All right, the Orlando Magic are still in the hunt for an NBA Summer League title after knocking off the Philadelphia 76ers in Las Vegas. Orlando improved to 3-1 and will now wait to see if it qualifies for the Summer League playoffs. The Magic raced out to a big first half lead and held off a late Philadelphia rally to secure the win.
Boom.
And then finally, Central Florida man is facing charges for what the Flagler County Sheriff's Office is calling a pea-brained idea.
I'm not stupid. I clean this car every day. I'm responsible for what is in this car. I would know if there's a pea bag and a in my car.
Yeah. So James Shepard is caught on video tossing a so-called Whizzinator. For those who do not know, it's a fake bladder with a urine bag and a heating pad from out of his pants.
And a fake one of those, too.
And throwing it onto the cruiser's floorboard. The 52-year-old, listen to these next lines, gentlemen, was already on probation and was pulled over as he pulled into his court-ordered drug class, where he was expected to provide a sample. Oh, yeah, and he was also driving on a suspended license.
That's the best part.
Oh, my goodness.
My man was going to his pee test.
Right.
Driving there without a license. Nobody beats this state.
With a Whizzinator.
With a Whizzinator.
Which apparently is a package you can buy online. You just order the Whizzinator and it comes with all the stuff you need to fake a pee test.
Yeah.
Even James Shepard knows where he's going next.
Oh, man, I can't believe I'm going back to jail.
Oh, man.
He's now being held without bond on driving without a license, violating his probation, defrauding a drug test, and tampering with evidence. You're number one. You're number one.
Let's see what the Whizzinator. How much do you think a Whizzinator costs?
I would $150.
Let me see real quick.
I was thinking like 20. What is it? Wait, it's.
Well, it's got a urine bag, so it's got to have. Does it have a
Then
a
it would
prosthetic?
have a hose. Does it have a
Exactly. Is there a prosthetic to it?
Yeah, it says. I see the price. How much do you think for a Whizzinator?
I said 150.
Prosthetic synthetic urine device or fake D word.
Okay.
Matches the skin tone as perfectly as the Whizzinator Touch. Whether you're shopping for a realistic-looking prosthetic or exploring options like any of the other stuff, and it comes with all the things. Reusable, it says.
So you put your thing in the Whizzinator thing?
I think so. And then it has a little pouch, and it even has a thing where it has a battery pack where it warms the borrowed urine up to
so it goes to
98.6 degrees. Right? Yeah. What do you think that runs?
Oh, this sounds complicated.
I said 150, but obviously that's not enough.
No, I mean I didn't.
No, I'm going to go under. I'll say 100.
$129.95.
Wow.
$129.95.
Get yours now.
And by the way, it says,
and if you order within the next hour, we'll give you 2.
And when it says click on the option, what do you think the options are for the Whizzinator?
Size.
Oh, size. Yeah.
It is color.
Okay.
What do you think the colors are?
Caucasian.
It doesn't say that, but it does say black, brown, Latino, tan, and white. It actually has a Latino crayon color, apparently. But wouldn't brown? I mean, I guess black and brown wouldn't. I mean, because yeah.
Did you ever expect to do so much research on the Whizzinator at 3:39 p.m. on a Thursday?
No way, buddy. But you can replace this. It's not a temperature plug-in thing. It's those hand warmers.
That's why this guy had the heating pad that he also pulled out of his pants.
Oh, let's get one for Teabag for Christmas.
And that concludes your JCS News.
I heard that.
All right, 407-916. 1041, text us 77031. Back in a sec with more of the Jim Colbert Show. Stay right there.
Real radio. It is.
The Monsters in the Morning.
Try it with Angel.
What? You know what?
So uncomfortable.
I want to let you know. I appreciate a lot of things that you do. I love you, man.
Yeah, you're the man, dude.
That's all you got.
I got goosebumps. I hate it.
The Monsters in the Morning.
Real Radio 104.1.
This weather report is brought to you by Mills Air.
Happy Thursday, Central Florida. I'm Fox 35 Storm Team meteorologist Jessica Dobson with a check of your forecast. And for today, we are going to be expecting additional rounds of scattered afternoon and evening showers and storms, but these do look like they'll mostly stay to the east of the Orlando metro. Temperatures will still be hot and humid too, with highs in the mid-90s. We'll see a high of around 94 degrees in Orlando, with feels like temperatures ranging from around as high as 102 to even 105. As we head throughout the next couple of days, though, we'll see an influx of tropical moisture, meaning higher chances of showers and storms for the weekend. From the Fox 35 Storm Team, I'm meteorologist Jessica Dobson.
This report is sponsored by Blindster.com.
Hi, I'm Kyle at Blindster.com. Tired of overpriced blinds? Blindster makes custom blinds simple and affordable. You measure at home, install yourself, and save big. No retail store markups, just custom blinds guaranteed to fit. Blindster.com.
And look here, if you have plumbing problems in your house, it ruins the entire day. No showers, no flushing toilets, no working sinks. It sucks. And that's why it's really smart to have a reputable plumbing company on call. For me, it's easy, guys. It is Modern Plumbing Industries. These guys won me over day one. I have these sinks from the 1950s. Could never find any plumbing that would work with them. The guys from Modern Plumbing came over and they go, you know what? We can't figure this out either. Let's take it back to the shop. What did they do? They went and they fabricated their own plumbing parts so that they could get my job done and did not charge me an extra nickel for that. That's the kind of service we're talking about. Employee owned. They've been doing this since 1975 and they can do it all. Plumbing issues, gas issues, water heaters, leaks anywhere, and everything else. Matter of fact, they have great deals. $1,776 will get you a 40 or 50 gallon electric water heater installed. How about this? $250 off any service over $2,500, and that's where it starts. When you mention the Jim Colbert Show, when you book your appointment, a $50 discount is immediate right there. So call for 24-hour service. It's easy. 407-327-6000 or find them online easily at modernpi.com.
Attention Ram owners. A quick pit stop for your Ram truck could put you trackside for the final race of the season. Complete Recall 67A. Get $500 and the chance to win a getaway to Miami for two. Think warm nights, ocean views, and exclusive race access, including a chance to meet Brendan Butterbean Queen. Learn more and schedule at CumminsRecall.com.
250 years. That's how long America has stood for freedom, strength, and the pride of building something that lasts. At Renewal by Andersen, they believe your home should stand for the same thing. So to honor America's 250th anniversary, Orlando homeowners get $250 off every window and door this month only. Plus 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for 18 months. With American craftsmanship, expert installation, and their unmatched signature service, Renewal by Anderson delivers the strength, quality, and pride your home deserves. 250 years of America means $250 off every window and door in your replacement project. But this is a limited time offer for Central Florida homeowners. All you need to do is visit bestwindowsflorida.com to claim your savings and reserve your free design consultation, or better yet, stop by their showroom off of Lee Road in Winter Park and see these beautiful products for yourself. Restrictions apply. License number CGC 1527613.
Now that we have AT&T Fiber Internet in our home, our connection's so fast it can handle streaming, gaming, surfing, and video conferencing for the whole family. The only downside? Our kids' friends are coming over way more often than we'd like. Hey, Jaden, Braden, Zayden, come on in, you guys. Luke, what's up, buddy? How's baseball going? I've got the game streaming in the den. Maybe you can pick up some pointers before we take on Kennedy next week. Ashley A, Ashley D, Ashley P, is this for a group project again? Because last time it looked a lot like high-speed reality TV research. Hey, Kristen! You got the ring light and the tripod this time. Don't forget to tag the house with the fastest internet. Honey, it's going to be another late one. We're going to need more snacks.
Tell all your neighbors, AT&T Fiber has arrived. Hyper-fast internet is now available in your neighborhood. Learn more at att.com/internet. Limited availability in select areas.
The biggest sporting event in the world, and a superior light beer to match it. Michelob Ultra. For every match, every goal, every superior play on the world's biggest stage. Because from the pitch to the pour, superior is worth playing for. Michelob Ultra, official beer sponsor of the FIFA World Cup 26. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2026, Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Hi, this is Mike Lester with Talon Wealth and the Guarding Your Nest Egg radio show, and I have another investment idea for those seeking great returns with limited risk. Recently, we did a structured note for our clients, paying them 18.75% per year for 4 years, and it was great for clients seeking income or growth and principal protection. The note was based on the S&P, gold, and silver, and our clients won't lose principal as long as none of the ETFs are down more than 40% 4 years from when we placed the trade, and the bank guaranteeing them doesn't default. This isn't an offer because we already traded this note, and structured notes aren't for everyone. But if you would like to know more about how structured notes work and what we currently have available, just give us a call at 407-606-6000.
Advisory services offered through Talent Private Wealth, LLC, an SEC-registered investment advisor. The opinions voiced and information provided in this material are for general informational purposes only and are not intended to provide specific advice or recommendations for any individual.
My name is Whitney Allen, and I'm a widow. My husband, Ryan, died. We never thought we'd ever have to use life insurance, but the unexpected happened. With Ethos, signing up was fast and 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. No medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage. I'm grateful we were prepared.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/term. That's ethos.com/term. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
Point! Hey, you okay? You don't normally miss those shots.
I just haven't been as regular lately, and it's making me feel sluggish.
You should try Metamucil. It's been a game changer for me. Metamucil's plant-based psyllium fiber helps trap and remove the waste that weighs you down. Ace! You're moving better than you were last week.
Definitely.
Metamucil keeps you moving. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Learn more at Metamucil.com.
If you want to buy or sell your home quickly, call Nick Lee. For a guaranteed cash offer, visit thenickleegroup.com.
There's only one place to watch this nonsense. At Jim Colbert Show on YouTube.
Hey guys, great show. The Wizinator here. My dad is a colonel in the Air Force, worked with the Thunderbirds back in the 70s. I got to go up in a flight with them. I was about 14, 15 years old. After the air show, eating corn dogs, cotton candy, ice cream, bunch of soda. Needless to say, it did not end up well. They ridiculed my dad for weeks after that. I was grounded for a month.
Listen, the Wizinator is only if you have supervised drug tests.
if you're doing like a pre-employment screening or something like that, don't waste your money on that thing.
Yeah.
Just buy the fake pee. It's like $20 a bottle, and it's good for like 2 years.
Ask a friend.
Everybody should own a little bit of fake pee. You never know.
Show name.
Jack. Well, I do appreciate you thinking of me and trying to help me pass my pee tests. Yes, I am on probation for DUI, but I have a legal medical card, so I don't need a fake. I can fail a drug test legally now, but I appreciate the thought.
We're always thinking about you, buddy.
Let's end this one on a nice note.
Let you know, my name is Gwen, and I took a vacation for 5.5 weeks and drove all the way from Orlando all the way up to Maine with many stops along the way, going over to New York, then Ohio, then Tennessee, Atlanta, and back home as of yesterday. And you guys kept me company the entire way. I didn't listen to any regular radio or other music programs. I strictly listened to your podcast. And it kept me so entertained. It was wonderful. You were wonderful company. I love your show. Thank you so much.
Oh, that was awesome.
Thank you for that. Very sweet of you to say that.
Only thing that would have made it better, she said, and I won $1,000.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was.
Pay for gas.
Welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show, Real Radio 104.1. You got about 5 minutes left for the keyword credit, CREDIT. We'll have another one for you at the top of the hour right before we get to Chloe G. I'm Jim. There's Deb.
Oh, wow.
Jack is here as well. What?
Yo.
I just wasn't expecting all the Whizzinator on the texting service.
Buddy, let me tell you, the Whizzinator has struck.
Clean it off.
It struck a chord with our audience, which is scary as hell.
I know.
By the way, I've never had to do that. I've never had to take a court-ordered urine test, but people at the texting service, they know people who have.
Oh, if they haven't, and
in other words, they have.
And what's interesting is that I never realized. I was just thinking it's any drug test, but no, the people are saying on the texting service, just like that talkback, that unless you have a probation officer who's actually watching you as you go, you really don't need the Whizzinator. But somebody said their buddy also did 11 months in jail after being caught using a Whizzinator at a probation urinalysis.
Yeah. That's
so. I mean, 11 months in jail. That's
yeah. And I guess the one guy said down there said that it's been around for a while. I think it's been out like 10, 15 years. So the probation officers kind of know how to spot it now, and apparently they literally stand like a foot next to you.
Yeah.
So I mean, your job is to watch dudes urinate.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
Part of it is. So crazy.
I almost made it the question of the day. Have you ever had to pee for a test? However, between job interviews, it's not only court ordered, it's job interviews, but also when you go for your physical, you have to do that too. So I thought it would be too easy of a
too broad
question.
Yeah.
Too broad.
But I mean,
and the CDL, right? For some trucking jobs, wouldn't you have to do
I think all trucking jobs. I think all jobs that you have to work heavy equipment. Okay, so let me rephrase this. I don't know if they're pre-testing you for it, but if there's an accident on a job site, from what I understand, the very first thing that happens outside of medical treatment is a urinalysis.
Really?
Yeah, because I mean, think about this. If you're driving a dump truck,
right,
or you're operating
excavator.
A piece of heavy equipment, you hurt somebody. They don't want to have to pay for the workers' comp or all the information. If it's on you, it's on you.
Would it be a pee test or a blood test?
Oh,
because blood tests they can tell more, right?
Right.
I don't know. I always thought with the weed thing. I mean, I know that they're not just looking for marijuana, but it was the hair. I mean, the follicles you can't cheat.
That's right.
But the thing is with the hair test, from what I understand, is they can't tell how immediate it is. So with a urine test, I believe they can actually tell the levels. In other words, tell if you smoke within an hour, that morning, whatever the case may be, because of the levels of THC in your urine at that moment.
For some reason, growing up, the number always stuck in my head was 28 days in your system.
That's what I always heard.
I mean, marijuana is like one of the worst. I mean, Coke is out of your system in a day.
Says the guy who's never seen cocaine.
Yeah. And I don't know about meth or any of that stuff, but I know marijuana is the one that has the longest tag. It sticks around for a while.
That's that ooey sticky icky.
It's that noob.
Oh, Texter says, so for the pee test, when you're doing it in front of a probation officer, they have mirrors all around the toilet as well. So they're catching every angle.
Yeah, there's no way you can Whizzinator it anymore, I don't think.
Wow. Somebody also said that you'd have to be a Oscar-winning but you also have to be an Oscar-winning actor to get away with it, because it's apparently a fairly rigid material that they use and not the right color most of the time.
Yeah. I would think that you could run. Okay, I'm not going to get graphic here by any means, but I would think that you could kind of mount the bag or the reservoir on your body somewhere, and then run like a line underneath your package. And like maybe adhere it some way like that. So when you
duct tape,
when you went to, well, you can't do duct tape because they could see it. So you would have to be, and you would have to hold some things a certain way. But you could to kind of mask the tube that you have adhered to the bottom of your unit.
Yeah, it's not going to look suspicious at all.
I mean, it's either that or do 2 years in prison.
Texter says if you go to the hospital for a workplace injury, they will automatically draw your blood. The police or the employer don't even have to ask for it. They automatically do that. Someone else wrote in at Universal, they don't test you when they hire you, but if you hit anything driving, even on a golf cart, if you hit a trash can, they will take you right then and to do a urine test at the nearest clinic.
Whoa.
Yeah, man.
Somebody else said they work for a county. CDL gets random pulls once a month.
Yeah, my dad was when my dad drove professionally for Southland. He was so he never did drugs or anything like that. He was so neurotic about losing his CDL because he had not only the regular CDL, he was hazmat.
Oh wow!
He had the hazmat clearance and all the other stuff. I think he could literally haul anything, and he's the best driver I've ever been around in my entire life. But he wouldn't even have a beer. Like during the week, he would not even have a beer. Even if he wasn't driving until the next day, he would not have a drink. But he was so horrified that if something happened, it would come up on his record.
I don't blame
and he
him.
would be held accountable for that.
I don't blame him.
All right, 407-916-1041. Text us, 77031. Got Chloe G coming up and a fresh keyword right after this.
Your chance to win $1,000 in your hand is minutes away on Real Radio 104.1. Brought to you by Mills Air.
This report is sponsored by Advanced Air Home Service. One call solves it all.
Right lane's blocked now on John Young Parkway northbound at Florida's Turnpike. There's a crash on Altamont Drive before Redbug Lake Road causing delays. Off to the shoulder on the Turnpike. Northbound near I-4, there's a crash getting cleared up there. Look out for emergency crews on the roadways. Traffic stop and go westbound on I-4 approaching that State Road 408 ramp junction. You're going to run into some slowdowns through Celebration as well. See traffic troubles? Call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change Traffic Tip Line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
Dispatch, this is Mindy, Advanced Air Home Services.
Well, boy, it's getting hot out there. Now, if your AC is making funny noises, just needs a once-over, or your home isn't as cool as it used to be, visit AdvancedAirandHeat.com. Advanced Air Home Services. License CAC 1820806.
Stellar Nights at Orlando Science Center features a different laser light show every Friday and Saturday night, plus planetarium shows, exhibits, and observatory stargazing. It's all included with admission. Something for all ages now through August 1st. See the lineup and grab tickets at osc.org.
Hey, it's that mortgage guy, Don. I can get you pre-approved in as little as 1 day, even if you're a first-time homebuyer. Get answers today at thatmortgageguyDon.com.
With thatmortgageguyDon.com.
Orlando knows it's Sutherland.
Sutherland Nissan's got it all this month during our American 250th anniversary celebration event. Want 0% for 60 months?
Orlando knows it's Sutherland.
How about 5,000 customer cash?
Orlando knows it's Sutherland.
With over 500 vehicles.
Orlando knows it's Sutherland.
Plus, get our 5-year, 60,000-mile warranty at Sutherland Nissan.
Orlando knows it's Sutherland.
0% for 60 equals $1,667 per thousand. All offers with approved credit. See dealer for details.
Listen to Real Radio in your smart home. Just tell Alexa to play Real Radio 104.1 on iHeartRadio. Sponsored by Mark Spain Real Estate.
AutoNation makes it easy to find your next used car, especially when the used car you need is at the price you want. Starting under $20,000. Plus, the price you see is the price you pay. No hidden fees, no surprises. Buy confidently with our 5-day or 250-mile money-back guarantee. Even appraise your car online and we'll give you a top dollar offer. Hurry to AutoNation now. Less stress, more go. Offer plus tax and tag. Appraisal subject to verification. See store for details.
Discover/Distillery, a unique distillery and blending house focusing on creating one-of-a-kind spirits in the heart of Winter Park.
Step into their modern tasting room for expertly crafted cocktails at a truly elevated experience. /distillery. Visit drink/.com.
Insurance companies don't want you to hire an attorney so they can pay you pennies on the dollar for your injuries. But I don't cost you a dime unless I get you money. I'm Orlando injury attorney Mo DeWitt. Don't get pushed around by the insurance companies. Just call Mo.
Our iHeartRadio Music Festival
presented by Capital One
is coming back to Las Vegas.
September 18th and 19th at T-Mobile Arena. Streaming live on Disney Plus and Hulu. A weekend full of superstar performances.
Tickets are on sale now at AXS.com.
Brought to you by Metro by T-Mobile. Proud partner of the 2026 iHeartRadio Music Festival. Get that. This is my song feeling. Only at Metro.
Tired of sketchy online lenders? Then go to Amscot and talk to a real person.
Walk in with your photo ID, proof of income, and checking account info. Walk out with $50 to $1,000.
Some restrictions apply, subject to approval. Amscot!
Summer is here, and if you want that fresh look that keeps you cool all season long, it's time to check out Hammer & Nails Grooming for Guys. Real Radio listeners, you mentioned my name, C. Lane, and get a $20 credit towards your first visit. But that's this month only, so book now at hammerandnailsgrooming.com. Hammer & Nails, total man care starts here.
I'm David Ortiz. When I lost my mom, she was only 46, and I lost my dad to cancer. It was the worst pain I ever felt. It made me think, what will happen with the people I love when my time is up? That's why I have life insurance. Ethos makes it easy. It's all online, take about 10 minutes, and you can get up to $3 million in coverage.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/save. That's ethos.com/save. Paid testimonial. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
Point! Hey, you okay? You don't normally miss those shots.
I just haven't been as regular lately, and it's making me feel sluggish.
You should try Metamucil. It's been a game changer for me. Metamucil's plant-based psyllium fiber helps trap and remove the waste that weighs you down. Ace, you're moving better than you were last week.
Definitely.
Metamucil keeps you moving. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Learn more at Metamucil.com.
Core Flooring Center in Winter Park is the go-to destination for flooring. Visit coreflooringfl.com.
Do you have AC needs? Turn to the experts at Carrier. Go to millsair.com.
iHeartRadio FIFA World Cup Update.
Argentina is back in the World Cup final after more late-game magic. England's Harry Kane reflecting on his team giving up the 2 late goals in yesterday's loss.
We struggled to keep the ball, we struggled to put pressure on the ball, and it just allowed them to create more momentum and created more attacks for them in our final third.
Argentina meets Spain in Sunday's final. England plays France in the third-place match Saturday.
Download the iHeartRadio app for live Fox coverage of every game.
Live from the JustCallMo.com studios. Injured on the go? Just call Mo. From car accidents to personal injury cases, Mo has you covered. Visit JustCallMo.com or dial 1-800-CALL-MO. This is WTKS-FM, HD1 Cocoa Beach, Orlando. An iHeartRadio station guaranteed human.
Real Radio has your chance to win $1,000. Just enter this nationwide keyword on our website. Bank. B-A-N-K. Bank. Enter it now at realradio.fm and answer your phone if you get the call. Good luck.
Are you offended yet? Obviously, we're only kidding. You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show.
Hey, how's it, Ohana? Yeah, the Thunderbirds are the premier show group for the Air Force. Now, the Blue Angels and the Navy. Those guys are probably some of the most accomplished, decorated pilots in the world. The least of them on that squad probably has around 1,000 carrier landings, and they always have one Marine Corps pilot, and they're rotated through about every 2 to 3 years, but cannot trump the Navy pilots. Aloha.
Aloha.
Welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show, Real Radio 104.1. Bank. That is your 4 o'clock keyword, B-A-N-K. Go to realradio.fm and send that on for your chance at $1,000, guys. Bank is the word. Go get that dough. I'm Jim. There's Deb.
Hello.
Jack is here as well.
Hi there.
And so is Chloe G.
Oh.
If it's happening in Central Florida, it's on her radar, giving you a reason to get off the couch and out of the house. It's time to find out what there is to see with Chloe G from the Orlando Weekly.
Got live for the Chloe G.
Thank you so much.
Oh, wow. Wow, back from a big trip out west.
Yes, I haven't seen you guys in so long. I missed you.
We missed you as well. So I go pick up Chloe in the waiting room there, right? She comes through the door. I was like, "How's your trip?" She looks at me and she goes, "Have you ever been to Palm Springs?" And I go, "No, I've never been to Palm Springs." She goes, "It's the hottest place on earth. How you doing?" He said the average out there was like 120 degrees.
Yeah,
a day.
every day. It was terrible. It was hard to breathe. It was like I was breathing out of a hair blower. It was really rough. It was very, very rough.
Yeah, I've never been there. I've been to Vegas. It gets hot out there. And we were talking like went to Vegas one time. Went to a hotel and it had a lazy river, and we were in the lazy river on the pool deck because it was August. It was for the Predator
championship game.
Exactly. Yeah. So we're out there, and on the pool deck, it was as hot as the sun. You can't get hotter. You could feel yourself dying. You get into the lazy river, the instant you go under this little group of trees, you start freezing because there's like no humidity in the air. It's really wild out there. Yeah. She said they had the same kind of experience.
Yeah, it was so extremely hot, but it is so beautiful. So like, it's hard to be annoying about it and complain the whole time because you're in like one of the prettiest places ever. But oh my God, I got a nosebleed a little bit the first time I was there. Like my Florida body was not ready for that heat.
Chloe G joins us from the Orlando Weekly to tell us what's happening on this weekend coming up. Some cool stuff to do. What you got for us this week?
I have lots of fun stuff to do this weekend. So I'm starting us out with a kind of 2-day event this week. So Steve O, the Jackass star, is bringing his Crash and Burn tour to town. So this is obviously coming just after the release of Jackass Best and Last, which is the final film in their franchise. So Steve O's solo comedy show is going to be a mix of storytelling, unseen footage, kind of gross out situations, and he's going to talk about also his personal journey with sobriety. So it's going to be like a little bit of a wholesome situation as well.
Interesting guy. I can't listen to him talk that long though.
Oh, I love it.
It makes my throat hurt.
Really?
And you know, his dad was at one point, I think his dad was one of the biggest executives at Pepsi, I believe.
No way.
Yeah. It came from a very affluent family, if I remember that right.
Yeah, I love his voice. It like grinds my ears in such a good way.
Wow.
Like if Miley Cyrus drank too much.
Yeah.
Weird kink. But you think he's ever used a Whizzinator?
No, man. No.
Well, he's
back to you, Chloe.
Where's the show?
The show is at the Funny Bone Comedy Club on iDrive. He's doing a show both on Friday night and on Saturday night. Both shows start at 7 p.m. And tickets start at $42.
Cool.
So it'll be fun. Hopefully no actual crashing and burning, but it's going to be some wild tales is what's going on.
Those guys had like a pretty big part of American culture for like, 5, 8, 10 years or something like that?
Still, the new movie that just came out, like so many people are saying it was really good. I haven't seen it yet, but I also need to like close my eyes a little bit with those movies.
Yeah. My wife loves that stuff and I cannot stand it.
Yeah, and then I'm just like, of course men would do this.
Yeah.
Well, next
you're not wrong.
Yeah, she's not.
Exactly. Next this weekend, so we have the Blackbird Microcon happening on Saturday. So this is an event hosted by the Maitland comic shop Blackbird, but this weekend's event is held in Ivanhoe Village. So instead of MegaCon, the Microcon features local vendors and creatives offering print goods, collectibles, crafts, vinyl records, books, and other sort of just knickknacks that you can shop through. There's also going to be treats to eat as well. All of the vendors are either local artists or locally owned small businesses. So it's a pretty good place to, spend your money on the weekend. This is all held inside, which you guys know I love, at 1010 Brewing's B-side room on Virginia Drive, right there.
Cool.
So
1010's legendary in town, man.
Yeah. So you can drink, you can shop, spend money. Yeah. It's a good combo.
And it's cool because it's one of the few places in town that actually makes a lot of their food in the kitchen on a big green egg. And
really?
Sometimes they'll cook it right out on the sidewalk. Like there's smoked wings and stuff like that.
You know what? I've driven past them doing that, and I've always wondered what's going on.
Chloe, have you ever heard the term Microcon before? This because it sounds like just another, festival they're putting together with vendors and stuff. But that term, I don't think I've heard before.
I think it's a comment on sort of the size of things because we do the MegaCon here, so it's a little bit more of a.
Yeah, just a smaller con.
A smaller con. So that's on Saturday. It's at noon to 7 p.m. and it's free to attend.
Nice.
Like that word, free.
Oh, yeah. So Stellar Nights just kicked off at the Orlando Science Center recently. So this is an event that goes on every Friday and Saturday throughout July. So it ends, the last day is going to be on August 1st. It is a special nighttime extended hours event that allows guests to do some guided stargazing from the Science Center. They have the telescopes and the planetarium. So they do live shows as well, and that's all different kinds of cool science century exhibitions. You can, like I said, do the planetarium shows, there's laser light shows, and then they do maker workshops. And everybody who attends gets the limited late night access to the Science Center's usual exhibit. So it's really the whole center plus a little bit extra. It's an all ages event, but there will be beer and wine available for purchase for those 21 and older.
Ah, cool.
I'm going to see Laser Floyd Saturday night.
Are you really?
Nice.
Yeah, that sounds great. My kids saw Taylor Swift. She said it was amazing.
Ooh, I didn't know they did that.
Yeah.
Taylor.
Yeah, it was
Miss
the very first one.
It was so popular. Actually, they're bringing it back.
Yeah,
They've added they're doing that again.
We're gonna do the country one. I would love to do the Floyd one, but I don't know if we can get there this weekend or not. I'd love to do that though.
Yeah.
Very
But
cool.
it fills up. Get there early.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what they're saying.
Yeah. And matter of fact, if you're thinking about going Saturday, don't, because I'm going.
Okay.
I don't want to see you.
Save me 2 seats.
So the Science Center is open for this extended event 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. Fridays, Saturdays, this weekend and next weekend as well. And then the tickets are just going to be the price of their regular day tickets.
Nice.
Yep. So we also have Bazaar a la carte happening. This is a traveling market that started in Gainesville, but right now they're doing a bit of a summertime tour. So dozens of Orlando vendors to shop from, selling all sorts of things, clothes, art, music, collectibles, and more. They are also doing a big picnic in the park where you can hang out right in the action. Live DJs, musical performances, photo booth pictures, little creative workshops. They haven't said exactly what those details entail in the workshops and what else have you, but I think it's going to be really fun and weird.
Probably just a creator space kind of thing, right?
Yeah. I used to live in Gainesville, and I've attended a bunch of their events, and they're really, really popular.
That's
and
cool.
Really well put together. They just did a really big music festival in Gainesville last year, which got them a lot of attention. So
that's awesome.
I trust their judgment in events. And that's from 6 to 10 p.m., so nice evening situation at the Castleberry Arts Center on Sunday, and it's free to attend.
Yeah. Cool spot over there, by the way. They do a lot of jazz shows and whatnot over there.
Yep. I have one more event for you.
Yeah,
so
sure.
Also, of course, we know the World Cup is coming to a close this weekend. So there are tons of kind of final match watch parties going on around town. But the Sport and Social at the Point Orlando is curating a big kind of festival / party energy for the final match. So this is going to be on Sunday at 3 p.m. There's going to be lots of screens playing the show, drink packages, interactive contests, live music and entertainment. And the match starts at 3 p.m.
Yeah, very nice. Are you a soccer girl?
I'm a soccer girl when everybody else wants to watch soccer. And we're all hanging out.
You like to drink beer.
There's
don't you?
appetizers.
Yeah.
And
she likes air
drinks. I love
conditioning.
soccer.
You weigh like 100 pounds. You
Yeah.
talk about eating and drinking all the time, and you're
Don't worry.
You're
Don't worry. I can drink.
you're tiny. You talk about eating and drinking like all the
you
time.
have to do a drink and then a glass of water.
Oh, is that
Drinking
what it
and a
is?
glass of
Yeah,
water.
yeah.
And then you're good all night.
Yeah.
Or all day.
What's your favorite kind of beer? Are you an IPA person? Or?
No, I like very light lagers.
Oh yeah, that's fine. Light
Yeah.
crispy lagers
Oh,
are
it's
nice.
fine. Okay, yes.
That's a good summer. Look, in the summer, that's what you want. That's all.
Yeah.
That's all I drink during the summer.
Yeah.
Chloe, you don't need his approval. You
No,
like
I know.
what
I
you
caught
like.
that. You caught that too. I know.
You kind of do. You kind of do a little bit. You got a few more minutes?
Sure.
Yeah, hang out for a little bit. We're going to go break and come in and in just this little small second hang out with us,
Okay,
all right?
for sure,
All right, back in a sec.
Real Radio is on Facebook at Real Radio 1041. Sponsored by the law offices of Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
From the Clausman Law Traffic Center, car crash, call Clausman Law. ClausmanLaw.com.
Right lane's blocked now on John Young Parkway northbound at Florida's Turnpike. There's a crash on Altamont Drive before Redbug Lake Road, causing delays. Off to the shoulder on the Turnpike. Northbound near I-4, there's a crash getting cleared up there. Look out for emergency crews on the roadways. Traffic stop and go westbound on I-4, approaching that State Road 408 ramp junction. You're going to run into some slowdowns through Celebration as well. See traffic troubles? Call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change Traffic Tip Line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Wawa Hoagie Fest. Hoagie Fest is back at Wawa. And this year, it's a meal deal. Grab any Shorty Hoagie, any Hers chips, and a fountain drink for just $6. Make it a classic for $8. Gotta have a Wawa.
Man, let me tell you, Life Imaging is here to help, and I'm telling you, they can help. I talk about this company all the time. Our friend Judy was in last week, and just absolutely did a great job for us, because Life Imaging is here to do one thing only, and that is to keep you alive longer. And they can do that for sure with their free heart scan. Just a few minimum requirements. It is a $699 value. But man, I go back to that testimonial of that couple that are in their mid-60s, wanted to start working out, figured they'd heard the ad. Let's go and check our heart health before we start working out to make sure we don't have any problems. They do that. Turns out the woman's perfectly fine. The guy's in the hospital 2 days later getting his life saved by surgery. That's what Life Imaging does. And remember, there are no dyes. You don't take your clothes off, no injections, and it only takes a few minutes. So don't wait. Do what I did, what my wife did, what my in-laws did. Get over to Life Imaging. Get this free heart scan. Like I said, just a few minimum requirements. That's a $699 value. And it's easy to make your appointment. Just pick up your cell phone, dial pound 250 and say the keyword free heart scan. That's all you have to do. Pound 250, say that keyword free heart scan. They'll connect you in seconds. Make that appointment. Make yourself feel better. And while you're there, ask about their cancer screening as well, because early detection saves lives. It's Life Imaging.
If you want to buy or sell your home quickly, call Nick Lee. Download a free home buyer's guide at thenicklygroup.com.
AutoNation makes it easy to find your next used car, especially when the used car you need is at the price you want. Starting under $20,000. Plus, the price you see is the price you pay. No hidden fees, no surprises. Buy confidently with our 5-day or 250-mile money-back guarantee. Even appraise your car online and we'll give you a top dollar offer. Hurry to AutoNation now. Less stress, more go. Offer plus tax and tag. Appraisal subject to verification. See store for details.
Attention Ram owners. A quick pit stop for your Ram truck could put you trackside for the final race of the season. Complete Recall 67A. Get $500 and the chance to win a getaway to Miami for 2. Think warm nights, ocean views, and exclusive race access, including a chance to meet Brendan Butterbean Queen. Learn more and schedule at CumminsRecall.com.
If you're the victim of a car crash, never rush to settle with the insurance companies and never settle for just any attorney. Demand Anajar and Levine. Call 1-800-747-FREE for a free consultation and take back control of your life.
In Office Orlando. Now that we have AT&T Fiber Internet in our home, our connection's so fast it can handle streaming, gaming, surfing, and video conferencing for the whole family. The only downside? Our kids' friends are coming over way more often than we'd like. Hey, Jaden, Braden, Zayden, come on in, you guys. Luke, what's up, buddy? How's baseball going? I've got the game streaming in the den. Maybe you can pick up some pointers before we take on Kennedy next week. Ashley A, Ashley D, Ashley P, is this for a group project again? Because last time it looked a lot like high-speed reality TV research. Hey, Kristen! You got the ring light and the tripod this time. Don't forget to tag the house with the fastest internet. Honey, it's going to be another late one. We're going to need more snacks.
Tell all your neighbors, AT&T Fiber has arrived. Hyper-fast internet is now available in your neighborhood. Learn more at att.com/internet. Limited availability in select areas.
If you're thinking about selling your home this summer, there's no better time than now. With Mark Spain Real Estate's guaranteed offer, you can skip the market uncertainty and sell your home hassle-free and for top dollar. Hi, this is Mark Spain. The guaranteed offer is the simplest way to sell your home. With our guaranteed offer, you're always in control. You can eliminate all the hassle, sell your home for top dollar, and move when you're ready. There are no showings, no open houses, and no stress. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today. That's markspain.com and start packing.
My name is Whitney Allen, and I'm a widow. My husband, Ryan, died. We never thought we'd ever have to use life insurance, but the unexpected happened. With Ethos, signing up was fast and 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. No medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage. I'm grateful we were prepared.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/term. That's ethos.com/term. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
Point! Hey, you okay? You don't normally miss those shots.
I just haven't been as regular lately, and it's making me feel sluggish.
You should try Metamucil. It's been a game changer for me. Metamucil's plant-based psyllium fiber helps trap and remove the waste that weighs you down. Ace, you're moving better than you were last week.
Definitely.
Metamucil keeps you moving. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Learn more at Metamucil.com.
A champion will be crowned.
That is a wondrous goal!
And every remaining goal.
Messi magic again!
And save.
What a save!
Can be heard for free on the iHeartRadio app, thanks to Fox Sports.
All the drama.
Argentina! They always find a way!
One champion.
Spain will play in the FIFA World Cup final.
Hear the action, no matter where you are.
Download the free iHeartRadio app
now. iHeartRadio.
Win $25,000 in free impact windows from Reese Windows. Text TRUST to 20129.
Today is Cooler with Ross Padgett. Presented by Mills Air. Turn to the experts at Carrier and turn to the experts at millsair.com. At work? Just pretend you're on a Zoom call with us. The Jim Colbert Show on YouTube. Subscribe and watch.
Good afternoon, Colbert crew.
What up, homie?
Hey, Jimmy. For the city employees, if they ever get into an accident, not only do they get urine analysis, but they also do breathalyzers. I have no idea when they started that, but that what happened to my coworker. Luckily, he was cool, so he still kept the job.
Colbert crew, what's going on? Derek here, Summer, Tennessee. Listening today, y'all talking about Whizinators and drug tests. Never used a Whizinator, but I had a lot of pre-employment drug tests, and always thought it was funny. I got a job on Patrick Air Force Base at the BX starting at 3 a.m. I was third shift, and didn't have to do a drug test for that job. They just let me on with a badge, and I'd be driving all over the property at 3 a.m. in the morning going to the BX.
Hey, Colbert crew, I love this segment. You got to keep this young lady on. I'll tell you what, she's got a beautiful voice and a great personality, and I love the segment. Keep her going.
Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. You can check out Chloe G on our YouTube feed every time she stops by. She is adorable, got a beautiful smile, sweet young lady. I have no idea why she's here. No idea why you agreed to come here. That's okay.
Wow.
Did you tell anybody when I called or texted you to ask you if you were interested? Did you ask anybody about what the show was about, or if they knew anything about the show or anything like that?
Everybody knew. All my coworkers, everybody knew who you were. Nobody knew how to pronounce your last name. We didn't know if it was like Colbert.
Or,
and so
No,
that was the big question.
Our guys from Palatka, it's straight up Colbert.
Okay.
And by the way,
Nothing fancy.
Now I know.
Is Stephen Colbert. He just started doing the Colbert thing because the Colbert Report.
Yeah.
And now I get asked about my name all the time because it's similar to his, but it's the hard T.
And the Colbert Report carried over to his late show, which is now gone. But because of that, even your smart speaker will pronounce it as Colbert.
Right. And it's so funny because I talked to my grandfather about it. My pronunciation of my name actually is Colbert, as if it's an A-U, not an O, which is kind of wild because I've never, ever pronounced it that way. But he told me that's what it was.
Well, maybe you should start just to get a little variation in there.
I'm never going to do that, not once. But did they warn you? Did they say everything was going to be cool? Did they think that...
no, I didn't hear anything bad.
Okay,
I don't think.
I don't know.
Well, I don't know. Maybe they don't know you, so maybe I didn't get a proper warning.
I don't go out and poll people. Hey, do you like me? Do you like me?
I think it was good.
I have a bit of a reputation on the air sometimes, and I didn't know if that if people tried to warn you. That
Well, you know what it is? I think I'm pretty thick-skinned. I think I'm a little bit of a funny girl. I think they thought that would be like an appropriate sort of meshing.
Well, I think it's worked out well. Faiz is the one who gave me your name, and he said that you were going to be awesome. So, and you've been great.
Wow,
so.
well, thank you so much.
You enjoy coming in?
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
It's super fun. It's really kind of like I've never done something like this before, so I'm liking it a lot.
Yeah.
And it's air conditioned.
Yeah,
Yes,
air conditioned.
You guys know.
That's a big
Thank
plus for
you.
Chloe
So
G.
I think we'll start doing this from now on. If you're cool with that, we're time-wise. We'll do the segment, and then we'll have you hang over for this because we have a little short segment before we get into our next guy, our attorney fan. So you can start just doing that if you'd like.
Okay,
I'd love it if you could.
I'll talk all afternoon long. Don't even worry.
Do you have do you have a group of people you chill with and talk about like daily event stuff or?
My coworkers?
Yeah, just
yeah,
coworkers,
that's
yeah.
all we do.
Really?
That's all we do. We talk about because at the Orlando Weekly, we put out selections for the week, so kind of sort of like staff picks of like the big things to do that week. So we're always sort of like reshaping those lists and inputting what maybe something I personally think is interesting to do, and then somebody else. So we kind of have a really solid staff list of things to do.
And how long have you been there?
3.5 years.
3.5 years.
Yeah.
Your only job out of school? Your first job out of school?
Yeah.
Wow, really?
Yeah. Don't tell anyone, but
Did you go to school for journalism?
I did. Yeah.
Did you really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, it's what I wanted to do, so I'm very happy.
What school?
Oh, UF.
Wow, you have a journalism degree from the University of Florida.
Yeah, I was in the swamp. I was swimming around in the swamp getting that degree.
What did you write for this? Because you have to write, right? I mean, if you're a journalist up there, you have to do stories as if.
Yeah. There's a NPR affiliate in Gainesville that I worked for a bit. There is the student paper I worked at almost the whole time I was in college. I did a lot. There was a magazine that I wrote for too. It's like so much.
Yeah.
I did a lot of hard news, like local news. A lot of interview sort of feature stories, and then I was pretty heavy in like the arts, entertainment, and culture, like local music writing as well.
Nothing with Gator Nation and the sports teams?
I wasn't really on the sports team. No. They didn't want my input on that. I knew nothing about it.
You had no interest in television? No. No interest in TV at all.
Well, I love writing.
Yeah,
I'm not opposed to I like working in the news a lot, but I loved writing. That's always what I wanted to do. So that's the avenue I went down.
So do you want to write like long form stuff?
Yeah.
So you want to write novels?
No, longer news stories. I like being in like the news world. It's a little bit of a scary industry, but I do really like it. Scary because it's like it can be unstable, but that's what I want to keep doing. Yeah, as long as I can.
Do you still have friends and stuff that are back at UF? Do you know anybody from there that have experienced anything that's happening with our state government and how they're kind of imposing a new set of rules for universities?
Right. I don't. I have friends who still live in Gainesville, but who aren't associated with the school. But I do know it's pretty. Yeah, there's a lot of changes going on.
For sure. Yeah.
What
is there a certain thing you like to investigate? Was it political stuff, or was it just environmental stuff, or just stuff around the campus that you thought affected people?
I liked doing more like human interest stories.
Yeah.
So one big story that I did in school was COVID had just started when I was sort of finishing up, and I did this piece where I interviewed a bunch of people who were AIDS survivors and just got their thoughts on like you're living through another epidemic, another pandemic. Like how has that maybe informed you, or like are you extra fearful and things like that. So it's hard. Sometimes those things really get you.
Yeah.
They're sad.
You have to take that home with you a little bit?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of wild, right?
Yeah.
We have another UF journalism graduate in the building right now. And have you ever heard of this person? We call him Mike Bianchi.
That sounds so very familiar to me.
He's a sports writer. Now,
he laid the first brick at University of Florida.
He did. Okay.
He's 107.
After this segment, we can take you over and look like what your future as a
it'll be like looking in a mirror.
Yeah. It's a guy who wears shorts and combat boots. It's really weird.
That's my future.
Yeah. That's what he's all about.
And the hairstyle a lot closer to Jim's.
Okay, great. Maybe that's my future too. We don't know.
And your vacation was nice? You said Palm Springs was very cool?
Palm Springs was very cool. It was very hot, but it was beautiful. So I was trying to ignore the temperature of the air. I took a lot of pictures. I ate a lot of good, expensive food. I loved it.
Do you have social media you want people to follow, or do you just keep that to yourself?
I like to. My kind of journalism world lives on the Orlando Weekly's social media. So Orlando Weekly, at Orlando Weekly for Instagram, orlandoweekly.com.
Did you keep the other stuff, personal stuff, just kind of close to the vest?
Yeah.
Just because of weirdos?
Just because of weirdos.
She's a company gal.
Do you get a lot of that?
No, I don't get a lot of it, but I would like to get zero amount of it, none of it.
And it's weird because some people's personality, you feel kind of invites that whole idea of like people who are a little too familiar.
Yeah.
And your personality does not have any of that.
You don't think?
You don't.
I'm not friendly?
It's not that you're not friendly, but you don't have that vibe.
Oh, yeah.
That you don't have a playful, yeah, sure, drop by my Instagram account
yeah.
vibe.
Well, I'm like, don't tell me about your problems. I don't want to have a conversation.
Thanks for hanging out for a few minutes. We appreciate that.
Thank you for having me.
And we'll see you next week for sure, all right?
Yes.
All right, 407-916-1041. Text us, 77031. Glenn Klausman up next with Colbert Court.
Real radio is the news junkie.
They're trying to get rid of hotel bathtubs, and I just can't stand for it.
You know what? I'm glad I didn't take your side.
Sealand, you've used a hotel bathtub before. I've seen it. Wait.
The News Junkie. Weekdays at 11 on Real Radio 104.1.
This weather report is brought to you by Mills Air.
I'm Fox 35 Storm Team meteorologist Jessica Dobson with a check of your Thursday forecast. And for today, we are going to be expecting another day with scattered afternoon and evening showers and storms, a little higher than yesterday and a little more hot and humid than yesterday, too. We'll see about a 40 to 50% chance of these afternoon and evening showers and storms. Most of them, though, still taking place to the east of the Orlando metro. Temperatures will still be hot, humid, with highs in the mid-90s. Plan for a high of 94 degrees this afternoon. From the Fox 35 Storm Team, I'm meteorologist Jessica Dobson.
This report is sponsored by Wawa Hoagie Fest. Hoagie Fest is back at Wawa, and this year, it's a meal deal. Grab any shorty hoagie, any Hers chips, and a fountain drink for just $6. Make it a classic for $8. Gotta have a Wawa.
Tools Ace Hardware is Central Florida's Big Green Egg headquarters, offering the best solution and absolute largest selection of Big Green eggs and accessories out there. Of course, the Big Green Egg, you guys know that. The original ceramic Komodo cooker. It is a unique ceramic design, patented airflow system, gives you unrivaled thermal properties. All that fancy word means this: you can take it from 200 degrees to 750 degrees. That makes it an outdoor cooking solution, an oven, a smoker, and a grill, all in one, and it can handle everything from smoking tender ribs to baking crispy pizzas as well. Plus, every single egg purchase comes with a limited lifetime warranty, and you can save yourself the trouble of putting it together or hauling it home, because Tools Ace Hardware offers free assembly and free local delivery on your Big Green Egg purchase. Shop their huge selection at any of their 14 Central Florida locations, or find them online easily at acehardware.com. It's Tools Ace, your backyard place.
iHeartRadio and Fox Sports brought you every match of FIFA World Cup 2026.
Extraordinary!
Including the final. Hear it live and for free.
First career World Cup hat trick!
Just download the free iHeartRadio app now.
Now is a great time to upgrade the flooring in your home with our buddy Corey at Core Flooring Center. Spoke with Corey today, and just a great guy with a great product at a great price. I mean, everything lines up for using Core Flooring Center in Winter Park. If you are looking for wood flooring, made in the USA, waterproof laminate, vinyl planks, even carpeting, he can help you out. But with Corey, you're going to get a best price guarantee, where he will, on all install projects, you bring Corey a quote, he guarantees to beat it. You'll get a lifetime installation guarantee. Also, the installer, Ryan, who did my home, he vetted by Corey. He's been working for him for 17 years and did a fantastic job with the floors in my home. Plus, right now, for a limited time, Corey's offering another 10% off all flooring and installation, starting at just $1 a square foot. Plus, he'll donate $50 to the Carla K Cancer Screening Fund for all purchases made by Real Radio listeners. On top of his donation to Save a Life Pet Rescue, No Kill Shelter, he does that with every sale. It's a best price. It's guaranteed installation. He's a great guy. It's a win-win-win. He's on 436 in Winter Park, but you can find him online at coreflooringfl.com. MitsubishiUSA.com.
Mitsubishi's under 20 grand. 0% financing for 72 months. Lifetime warranty. And all you need is $4 down. Now extended final days at RC Hill Mitsubishi in DeLand. It's my 250 sales event. I've dropped prices on 250 vehicles. Thousands and thousands off. Acres of new Mitsubishis. Outlanders with third row seating and all the tech. Plus acres of used cars. All you need, $4 down. $4. Now extended final days. Vehicles under 20 grand. Payments under $250 a month. I'm paying $3,000, $4,000, even $6,000 more for your trade. Bad credit, we don't just get you approved. We work with banks and credit unions to get you the lowest rate. Mitsubishi's under 20 grand. 0% financing for 72 months. With lifetime warranty. Thousands off. And every vehicle's just $4 down. Now extended final days at RC Hill Mitsubishi in DeLand. Just 2 miles off I-4. RCHill.com. That's RCHill.com.
I'm David Ortiz. When I lost my mom, she was only 46. And I lost my dad to cancer. It was the worst pain I ever felt. It made me think, what will happen with the people I love when my time is up? That's why I have life insurance. Ethos makes it easy. It's all online, take about 10 minutes, and you can get up to $3 million in coverage.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/save. That's ethos.com/save. Paid testimonial. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
Russ Rollins here. This July, celebrate America's 250th birthday by declaring your freedom on outdated bathrooms, hard to clean grout, and the worry of hidden leaks. At HBN Bath, they'll help you enjoy beautiful, low-maintenance shower designs with quality products from brands like Moen. For a limited time, qualified buyers can enjoy no payments until 2028. It's your chance to declare independence from old bathrooms once and for all. Visit HBNUSA.com. That's HBNUSA.com. License number CBC 1255975.
Hey Orlando, why settle for one dealership when you can shop 3? Greenway Kia's 3 Central Florida locations give you access to 3 times the inventory. Shop over 1,200 new Kias, all priced clearly online at greenwaykias.com. Plus, when you trade with us, over 40 Greenway dealerships bid on your vehicle to help maximize its value. And this week only, bring us any trade and get an additional $1,000 off your new Kia. I'm Joe Rossi, and I want to see you in a Greenway Kia.
Negative equity refinanced. All factory rebates applied.
This is the story of the one who keeps multiple buildings running smoothly day after day. Plumbing that flows, HVAC that hums, cleaning supplies that keep surfaces sparkling. That's why she counts on Grainger. With easy reordering online and 24/7 support, Grainger helps her keep the products she needs on hand. So shelves stay stocked and buildings stay ready. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
And the match is about to begin.
Most of the team is out with COVID-19, so there'll be some substitutes tonight.
What's this? We have an unexpected guest on the field.
It's a dog. Well, they could do with extra players.
She's going for the ball.
Are front paws hands or feet?
Soccer season is full of surprises, and COVID-19 could be one of them. If you test positive, prescription medications may help. Ask your doctor if they're right for you. Learn more at PfizerForAll.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
This portion of the News Junkie is brought to you by that mortgage guy, Don.
Don't miss the boat. Compare your quote with that mortgage guy, Don.com.
Radio 104.1. Proof that we have a face for radio. The Jim Colbert Show on YouTube. Subscribe and watch.
Hey, JC and Posse. Got a quick question. What is life in prison times 2? If you die, do they hire a witch doctor, bring you back as a zombie, put a mop and mop bucket in you and turn you loose? What?
He's really good. He's really upset about
down,
that.
y'all.
All right, your 4 o'clock keyword is bank. BANK. Go to realradio.fm and send that away for your chance at $1,000. Bank is the word, guys. Go get your money. It's out there. We need a winner. I'm Jim. There's Deb.
Hello.
Jack is here.
Yeah.
Let's do Colbert Court.
What you are listening to is real. Well, sort of. The participants are not actors. That's a fact. This is, however, a real case that will be decided here in our forum. The Colbert Court.
Colbert Court brought to you by our good friend Glenn Klausman at Klausman Law. That's KLAUSMAN Law.com. Office is right there in Winter Park, 407-917-1718. Car crash, call Mr. Glenn Klausman. Guys, good and loud for Mr. Glenn Klausman. What's up, dude? How you doing?
Thank you. Good to see you.
Good to see you as well. How's your week been?
Everything's great.
Very busy?
Very, very blessed.
Yeah, very blessed, you say?
Blessed. Yep.
Why do you laugh at that?
Well, I don't know. He
doesn't know what it means.
He delivers it with such a monotone thing. Like, I don't know if he's serious.
No, I am.
Yeah. All right.
He's very low key, but I believe sincere.
I'm mellow.
Yeah,
what
you
are
are
they?
mellow.
Still waters run deep. Is that it?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, still waters run deep. Absolutely. What you got going this weekend?
This weekend, have to wait and see.
Any big baller, lawyer, social events this weekend?
No, not this weekend. Not this weekend.
You want to go see Laser Floyd? Across the street from your house.
Yeah, I hear you going Saturday night.
Yeah. It's a good time, man.
Yeah, we did the Dome about a week ago, but it wasn't a nighttime thing. It was just the other videos that were on there. Pretty interesting.
Yeah, that's supposed to be amazing.
Yeah, we did a Serengeti and then planetarium type stuff.
Yeah, it's fun though, right?
It was interesting, yeah.
Yeah, nice and cool out there. They run this series in July where on Friday and Saturday nights they play the laser light shows like they did back in the day.
Yep.
But it's all been rebooted and all new artists and stuff.
It's a great venue.
Yeah, it really is. I
Yeah.
mean, we're really lucky to have something like that in a city like this, for sure. All right, Glenn is a personal injury attorney specializing in car crashes, but don't let that stop you from calling him for a trip and fall or anything like that. If you've been injured and it's not your fault, Glenn can help you. It's that simple. But he does really specialize in car crashes because he knows this insurance company stuff inside and out, and that's why other lawyers call him. That's why he's legal elite. That's why he's a super lawyer every single year. He knows this stuff. Been practicing for 40 years?
Yeah, a long time.
Yeah. And he drops by with a case every week, and then of course we'll read the case, go around the room, try to figure out exactly what's going on, and then we'll turn it over to Glenn to find out exactly what's up. Now we do this segment exactly why Glenn just said. We do it to inform you so that when you get in a car crash and you're in a situation where you don't know, maybe you've heard this segment over and over, and you think to yourself, well, the first thing I need to do is this, right? And that's why we do this.
Yep, and folks have been putting my name into their phone, and when they're in the accident scene, the crashes happen, they'll call me from the crash scene.
And that's what you got to do.
Yeah, absolutely. And I can give them good advice while they're sitting there.
And we actually have a case here from a listener of the show.
Absolutely.
Her name is Christina. Is that her real name? I want to make sure I'm not doing anything wrong here.
Christine's her real name.
Okay, very good. And she has this question. Now, she's in kind of a mess here, and she posed this to Glenn. I'll pose it to you guys, and let's try to figure this out. You ready?
Let's go.
I was in a rear-end collision last week and wanted to know what insurance should be paying my medical bills. I do have health insurance. Also, what insurance pays for my lost wages? Also, I'm out of pocket to pay to repair my car, and I'm paying for a rental car while my car is being fixed. Plus, I've had neck pain and headaches since the collision, and I went to the ER, and x-rays show no fractures. What is required for me to receive compensation for my injuries? What a great question. How she posed that is really, not, how do I get my money? What is the protocol for me to go through these processes to guarantee that I can get I can get reimbursed for these monies that I've spent?
Right. What's required? And in this particular situation, she had not yet got the rental car, and her question was, what do I do to get the rental car? Do I go out of pocket? What do I do?
Right, yeah, okay. Yeah. So a rear-end collision, we can assume not her fault.
Not her fault.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, we didn't know what version of that. She was the person in the back or the person in the front. So not her fault, it's the other person's.
Do we know her insurance, what insurance she has?
Yes, we know her insurance. We know the other side's insurance.
Okay, very good.
Does her insurance offer rental car coverage?
Her insurance, we don't need to get to that, Jack, because it's the other company that should be paying the rental car.
We know ultimately, but if they didn't have it, then it would.
That's true.
Right.
That's a good point. That's a good point because, 5% of the people driving on the road don't have car insurance, and they're supposed to. They don't have the mandatory minimums, and then another 5% had the insurance, and when they get in an accident, their company says, "We're not going to cover you." Because, oh, by the way, Uncle Joe was living with you, and you didn't disclose that when you took out the insurance. So, therefore, we're not going to cover you, and here's your $400 back. That's 5% there, and you got 5% that might have got insurance at the time, so they can be licensed, and then they don't pay their premium, so their policy gets canceled. So, you got 10% of the people out there with no insurance, and those are the 10% of the people, if they cause a crash, they don't have anything in a way to pay anything on your claim. So, that's why, yes, you should have rental reimbursement for yourself. Good point, Jack.
Okay, good. Let's get into these one by one. What insurance pays for lost wages? That would be that would be the other person's car insurance, theoretically, right?
Yeah. Is that a pain and suffering?
That would be like a loss of enjoyment, a loss of...
Well, I mean, she can't get to work because you don't have a car. And so I don't know how long it's going to take her to get this rental car. I mean, theoretically, if she's not injured and can go to work, it shouldn't take that long.
Yeah, but this lady's injured. And what we have in Florida is no-fault insurance, and it's a bad name. I don't know why they call it no-fault insurance, because if it's not your fault, why is your own insurance company paying anything? So no-fault insurance is a bad name, but it's your insurance that pays your first $10,000 in medical bills and pays your income loss at 60% up until you exhaust the $10,000 in coverage you are required to buy, which is called no-fault insurance company.
So
don't let the word no-fault fool you. It's why don't you all come up with a better name for it? I couldn't come up with a better name for it. But it's your own insurance that's paying the first $10,000.
Yeah. So, I mean, lost wages, you say that even then you only get 60% of the value of your wages. So if you make $1,000 a week, you're only making $600.
You get $600, but you're not paying taxes on it.
Oh, really?
So it's $600. If you make $1,000 gross, taxes are being taken out,
right?
And you're getting 60% with no taxes taken out. You're still losing some, but you're getting paid by your own insurance company if a doctor says you're disabled from work and your employer says you didn't work.
So that would be your own insurance company.
Your own insurance company.
All right, very good. Next one.
And how long, if that exceeds the amount you have in your policy, that's when they stop paying?
That's when they stop paying. Once they pay out $10,000 in medical and income loss combined, your own insurance company stops paying unless you bought additional coverage to pay more than the $10,000. Most people don't, but some people buy something called medical payments coverage that might pay another $5,000 or $10,000 toward your medical bills.
That's when you start suing.
Yeah, and there's no way for you, after that runs out, there's no way to recover that from anybody's insurance because the law is written for you to use your own insurance for that?
No, that's when you go after the at-fault party. That's when you go after the at-fault party. And if the at-fault party doesn't have the right kind of coverage, what do you get?
I guess you have to go to your own medical insurance?
No.
Uninsured
motorist. There you go,
coverage.
Jack. There you go, Jack.
If you have it, I guess. That's right. It says,
if you don't have it, come on, people.
It says also, I'm out of pocket to pay my repair, to repair my car and paying for a rental car while my car is being fixed. Now, you said that she didn't have a rental car yet, but she still needs to know where to go to get that. And she has to pay out of her pocket to pay her own car because her own insurance only pays $10,000 toward injuries, not for the vehicle. So she obviously has to go after the person that caused the crash to repair her car.
Yes, that's where you would go first. You go to the person's insurance that caused the crash. They're required, the minimum in Florida requires everyone to have $10,000 to pay towards property damage you do to somebody else's vehicle when you cause a crash. If you're negligent and you cause a crash, you've got $10,000 to pay for their property damage. Now, that same $10,000 has been in effect probably for 30 years.
Yeah.
And $10,000 30 years ago is probably $30,000 today.
Yeah.
And, there's a lot of cases where people have property damage, car damage that's repairable, and it's more than $10,000.
What kind of legislation would it take to raise that? Because that's interesting. You're right. That's a cost of that. I mean, the average cost of a new car right now is like $51,000.
Yeah,
it's something like that. $51,000. I would guess 30 years ago, the average cost of a car was probably like $28,000 or something like that.
No,
right?
Probably $2,800 30 years ago.
No, not $2,800. Get out of here.
No, I remember let's see, it was let me think of the number for. Well, it's about 50 years ago. I remember.
1996. I'm guessing like a Toyota Camry or something like that would still cost you in the $18,000 to $20,000 range, depending on how it's.
I'll take your word for that.
Yeah. I mean, I think I'm pretty close.
$21,750, the average cost of a new car in 1996.
Yeah, there you go. So now it's like 50, so it's almost
more than double.
Mm-hmm. So how would that happen? How would you get that raised? You have to
have the legislature agree to make it mandatory to have somebody have more coverage for property damage. So the legislature would have to do it.
So a politician would have to write a bill, and that bill would have to pass through both the Senate and the House and the state, because this wouldn't be a national thing, right?
No, just Florida.
Yeah.
And Glenn, since our politicians are funded by the insurance companies, do you think the insurance companies would be in favor of raising that number?
Well, here's what happens, Jack. That's a great question, and it's not just the politicians. It's the banks that have loans. It's the credit unions that have loans. It's entities that when a car gets damaged, and you owe money on the car, there's enough money to pay for the damage. So if you got $30,000 in damage and there's only $10,000 in coverage, you're $20,000 in the hole, and the banks and lending agencies would like to make sure they're getting paid. So, yes, they would like it. Probably the insurance industry would like it, but it would raise rates. And politicians are very apprehensive about doing something where somebody will put a mail piece against them saying this politician voted to raise your car insurance rates.
Yeah.
So that's why it doesn't happen.
And let's get to the last one, which is obviously the most consequential one. It says, I've had neck pain and headaches since the collision. I went to the ER, but x-rays showed no fracture. Well, obviously we know that x-rays can show fractures, but they cannot show soft tissue injuries. So the one thing she definitely needs to do is either get an MRI or a CT scan for sure, right?
Yeah, well, CT scan will show lesions that are more than what X-rays show, and it's really a computerized X-ray, the CT scan. But MRI would show much, much more. MRI would show more. That's what this lady.
Right.
That's what most people need when they get in a car accident. They need to get an MRI scan to see what's going on inside their body. It gives a picture of the ligaments, the discs, things that X-rays and CT scans do not show.
So, Glenn, did she, by going to the emergency room, she met that 2-week threshold that you have to seek medical care, or you're out of luck?
Yeah, great point. If she did not go to somewhere in the first 14 days, her own insurance company would say, hey, we don't have to pay that $10,000 you paid a premium for.
Right, because you obviously didn't think you were hurt enough to go seek medical attention. You let it go for 2 weeks. So obviously the injury is not that bad that we have to pay for.
Yeah, and I've had folks that said, well, I had to go out of state. My grandma was sick up in Iowa, whatever it was, and I didn't go for 2 weeks. The insurance company's not going to say, well, we'll let you slide and we'll pay anyway. They've got a free get-out-of-jail card where they don't have to pay that $10,000 you paid a premium to have.
Wow.
A lot of people texting questions.
Yeah,
Great,
we are
great.
getting a lot of questions.
Great, I can hang out, whatever.
So what about the neck pains and headaches? So obviously she has to go get the MRI, kind of figure out what's going on there. But again, who pays for this? Is this her insurance?
Her insurance pays the first $10,000. Once that $10,000 is exhausted, she can fall back on her health insurance.
Yeah, because I was going to say, I mean, we may think that the $10K may be gone because of the stuff dealing with her car. So
No. The car is different.
That's
Car's a different thing. $10,000 toward medical and income loss.
Got it. The other person's the car.
Yeah, well, and if the other person doesn't have it, our own collision coverage would pay for the car damage.
Got it. If she had that, right? Because you have to have.
If she had it.
Yeah. It's comprehensive collision. You have to have full coverage for that, right?
If you have a loan on your vehicle, you're going to have coverage for those things. Yeah.
You want to rip a couple of these questions, buddy?
Yeah, this one that just came in, Glenn, it says, longtime listener, they have insurance on their car. They just put their son on the policy. He was 16, just got his driver's license. He had an accident, hit a fixed object. He has injuries. She was in the vehicle with him. It happened in February, still seeing the doctor. Is he entitled to a settlement?
It's his fault. But he still gets his $10,000 of coverage to pay towards his medical. Who else is he going to get a settlement from? It's his fault. He ran into something.
Right, no,
but he still gets the $10,000.
$10,000 from your auto insurance
from his
policy.
auto insurance, from his parents' auto insurance. He's got $10,000. They may have more. They may have extra coverage, but they get at least $10,000.
Yeah, for his injuries. But what about the car?
For his injuries,
the repair to the car has to be a different thing. That has to be the comprehensive thing, right? The collision.
It's a collision coverage. Yeah.
Crazy.
Got another one?
Sure. Someone says it's called no fault because you can use the $10K whether you are at fault or not. Then Stacy wrote in, Glenn, she said, thank you so much, counselor, for the Publix gift card. Was able to get Publix subs for the family for dinner. Thank you so much. That was one of our winners from last week's Santa Clausman episode.
There you go.
Yeah. Happy to do it. To do it. I do it more if you let me, but I'm happy to do it.
Okay, so this person has a question, and
Sure.
this is something I had to deal with as well. Multiple people in a house, separate policies for uninsured and underinsured coverage. Both policies are stacked. Do the coverage limits need to match, like 50 and 100 or 100 and 300, or can they have different limits?
They can have different limits.
Yeah.
They can have different limits, and it just depends on the way the policies are written, how much the stacking coverage is going to stack, whether the different companies, and maybe it's even the same. State Farm, for instance, I think they've stopped doing this recently, but they would write different policies for different vehicles in the household.
They stopped doing it a couple months ago, I know, because that is my insurer, and we had to combine our policies because I had separate ones. And when I tried to get uninsured motorist coverage, first they told me, "Oh, you don't need that." I'm like, "Oh, yes, I do."
Yeah, they don't listen to the show,
right? And then. They told me if I had it on, I only needed it on one of the policies, and the other cars would be covered. As long, if it was stacked, the other cars would be covered if I didn't have it on the other policies. And I just felt sketched out by it when they combined. I just made sure it's on every vehicle.
Yeah, well, once you get it, once you get it all on the same policy, you put it on every vehicle and you're covered. And the premiums don't go up that much.
What happens if an insurance agent or someone with the company is dishonest? And you can prove it, like in an email or a text or something like that. They try to mislead you to get you from not spending or spending too much money or not buying a policy that you wind up needing. Is there recourse for that?
Well, they give you bad advice. There's something called errors and omissions insurance that they have when they give bad advice. So technically you may have a claim against them, but still it's your decision to make. I mean, they're giving you the advice, and you need to research it yourself and make the decision. You're relying on their advice, and you can probably turn around and say, hey, you're the professional. I relied on your advice, and I took your advice, and because of that, I didn't have uninsured motorist coverage, and I would have had it if you didn't give me bad advice. And you could potentially have a claim against them under their errors and omissions insurance
Have you ever
coverage.
seen that happen?
I've heard of it happen. I haven't handled any of those cases, but I've heard it happen.
In all these years, you've never had a situation like that.
I've heard it happen, but it's nothing I've pursued.
Yeah.
Normally there's other recourses to get the person the compensation that's fair for them.
Do you find that most of the insurance companies are combative when you come at them with something that they don't agree with, or once you show them that maybe your argument is right, they just kind of capitulate and just give you what you want, or how does that work?
Well, oh boy, we have it. We have it every day. I mean, we send out offer letters based on what's fair for our clients, and of course, the first response hardly ever is an acceptance of it. And are they combative? Some of them aren't as friendly and nice as others, but from my perspective, I need to get the money from them at some point. So I'm not going to be a jerk back to them, because it's going to make it more difficult for my clients to ultimately get what they're entitled to.
Are you on a first name basis with insurance companies in Central Florida? Do they kind of already know who you are because you handle primarily these kind of cases exclusively?
Yeah, I do have some adjusters that we know we go back and forth. With computer now, I can put in an adjuster's name and I can see all the cases the adjuster's been on. They can do the same thing with me. The insurance industry, they have these computers. They know everything that's going on with every case that we're pursuing. It's just the way it is.
Yeah.
Every claim that you file, it goes in computer. They keep records of it for years and years. So, yeah, they know.
Yeah, did you just ask the stacking one with State Farm?
No, that was another one that just came in because I had to deal with this as well.
Yeah, 30 seconds. See if you can do this real quick.
Sure.
Okay, State Farm asked her to sign, or asked this person to sign a paper saying they declined stacking due to a new law. They asked, what would it cost for stacking? They said, my cost would double. Now, maybe the cost for the uninsured motorist coverage, they may be doubling that, but not the cost of the whole policy.
And why would they need you to Why would they need you to on the record decline that?
I had to do it as well for the other vehicles. It's proof to them that they offered you uninsured motorist coverage, and you had the option for it, and you chose not to have
it. Got it.
It's actually a law that we pushed and got passed years ago that they have to offer you stacking uninsured motorist coverage, period. They have to offer it to you if you have bodily injury liability coverage. If you got the bare minimum with no bodily injury liability coverage, if you bought the bare minimum that just pays for property damage, they don't have to offer it. But as long as you have some kind of liability coverage for injuring someone else, they have to offer you the same limit of uninsured motorist coverage and stacking if you have more than one vehicle.
Yeah, because, for them to offer that, actually, before the law, would have cost them money long term. So them using the old law, just paying out $10K, or whatever the policy is way different than what you're talking about. That could cost tens of thousands of dollars more.
Well, so the rationale behind the law that they have to offer it is we don't get into any disputes about he said, she said, that sort of thing. So you have to sign something saying, I reject stacking uninsured motorist coverage, or there's another box to sign saying, I reject all uninsured motorist coverage altogether. So if you don't sign those things, you've got uninsured motorist coverage stacking to the same limit as your bodily injury liability coverage. So if you have $50,000, $100,000 for bodily injury liability coverage, that means if you get in a crash and it's your fault, you pay $50,000. Your insurance will pay $50,000 to a person, or $100,000 for all the people in the same crash. If you have $5,100, you're going to have $5,100 also on uninsured motorist coverage. Stacking.
So important to have.
Yeah. So don't reject. If you get these forms, yes, you're going to pay more money, but don't reject it. And then you'll have stacking uninsured motorist coverage if you get in a crash, because the chances are the person that caused the crash is not going to have enough insurance to pay for your claims.
That extra money gives you peace of mind. Mr. Harvey texts in. He says, "Thank you so much, Glenn, for the 2 checks."
Yes, that's one where the insurance company wasn't so friendly in the beginning.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's funny. He said, "Tell Glenn he will laugh," and you did just chuckle.
Yep. We went round and round and round, and finally they came to their senses and paid what they were supposed to pay.
Well, good, man. That's what you do.
That's what we do.
All right, you guys are messing with Glenn Clausman.
You guys get a laugh. Glenn Clausman, there he is.
Hey!
That's Clausman Law, KLAUSMAN Law.com, right there in Winter Park, 407-917-1718. Remember, car crash, any injury, call Clausman. Good seeing you, buddy.
Good seeing you, and they can call me from the scene, not just like this. Other folks do.
Program the number in.
What's the number again?
True.
407-917-1718.
And, it's not like some of these other folks, if you call, you're not going to talk to me. You'll talk, sooner or later, I will get on the phone and talk to you. And if you're calling me from a crash scene, I'll try to stop what I'm doing and talk to you on the phone.
You always do, buddy. Good seeing you, man.
Take
All
care.
right, 407-916-1041. Text us, 77031. Fresh keyword now.
Your chance to win $1,000 in your hand is minutes away on Real Radio 104.1. Brought to you by Mills Air.
Just got a tip that there's a crash on Orange Blossom Trail heading southbound at Robinson Street. Southbound lanes are getting affected. Looks like northbound lanes are slowing down as well. There's a crash on I-4 westbound near Kirkman Road, getting cleared up off to the shoulder there. A crash on Goldenrod Road northbound at Valencia College Lane. That's blocking the right lane. See traffic troubles? Call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change traffic tip line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Blindster.com.
Hi, I'm Kyle at Blindster.com. Tired of overpriced blinds? Blindster makes custom blinds simple and affordable. You measure at home, install yourself, and save big. No retail store markups, just custom blinds guaranteed to fit. Blindster.com.
It's not just home mortgages. That mortgage guy, Don, also does commercial and SBA, Small Business Administration loans as well. And if you have an existing SBA loan with a rate of 9% or more, then today is your lucky day. And that's because that mortgage guy, Don, can refinance your qualified high-interest SBA loan to a low fixed rate of 8.25%. Maybe you want to buy a business or franchise. That mortgage guy, Don, has your back with over 50 sources for your SBA and business loans of all sizes. And you can get a quote with no hard credit inquiry. So don't miss the boat. Compare your quote at thatmortgageguyDon.com.
Don't miss the boat. Compare your quote with thatmortgageguyDon.com.
For more information about contests on this station, go to realradio.fm/rules.
When power goes out and cell networks fail, AM radio can be a lifeline with local news, weather, and emergency information. But time is running out. AM radio could disappear from new cars unless Congress acts. Please text the 2 letters AM to 39179 and tell Congress to vote yes on the AM Radio for Every Vehicle Act. Text the letters AM to 39179. Message and data rates may apply. You may receive up to 4 messages a month, and you may text STOP to stop. This message furnished by the station.
When you need cash fast, there are some things you don't need.
Credit checks.
Complicated forms.
A long wait. At Amscot, walk in with your photo ID, proof of income, and checking account info. Walk out with cash in minutes. Amscot. Some restrictions apply, subject to approval.
My obstructive hypertrophic cardiomyopathy kept me from baseball games with my boys. The stairs were too much. With Camzyos, my symptoms have improved and I can be more active again. Camzyos is a cardiac myosin inhibitor, the first in its class to treat adults with symptomatic OHCM. Camzyos may improve your symptoms and ability to be active, and it reduced obstruction in the heart 4 times more.
In a 30-week study, Camzyos, mavacamten,
Reduced post-exercise obstruction on average 47 units of pressure versus 10 with placebo. Results may vary. Camzyos may cause serious side effects, including heart failure that can lead to death, a risk that's increased with serious infection, irregular heartbeat, or with certain other medicines. Do not stop, start, or change medicines or dose without telling your doctor. You must have echocardiograms before and during treatment. Seek help for new or worsening heart failure symptoms. Camzyos is only available through a restricted program. Before taking, tell your doctor about all your medical conditions and current or planned pregnancy, as Camzyos may harm your unborn baby.
Visit Camzyos.com or call 1-855-CAMZYOS. Actor Portrayal.
Most families get their financial advice in pieces. A financial advisor here, a CPA there, an estate attorney somewhere else. Everyone means well, but nobody's talking to each other, and those gaps can work against you. Trajan Wealth's family office brings wealth management, tax strategy, and estate planning together, not as separate conversations, but as one coordinated system built around your life, your goals, and the people who matter most. Ours is a true family office, not one that refers you out because it's convenient. This kind of dedicated collaboration used to require a 7-figure net worth, but here's the game changer. Trajan kicked that door open. Trajan advisors are fiduciaries, always obligated, always honored to act in your best interest. Unlock your Trajan family office at TrajanWealth.com or call 1-855-TRAJAN-1. That's 1-855-TRAJAN-1.
Advisory services through Trajan Wealth, LLC, an SEC registered investment advisor. Other services through Trajan Estate and Trajan Tax.
Attention Ram owners. Complete Recall 67A. Get $500 and a chance to win a getaway to Miami for 2 to see the final race of the season. Plus, meet Brendan Butterbean Queen. Learn more and schedule at CumminsRecall.com.
Sell your home fast and for the most money with a guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today. That's markspain.com and start packing.
Mills Air in business since 1992. That's over 30 years here in Central Florida. They're not going anywhere. Carrier factory authorized dealer. You can always turn to the experts at Carrier. Equipment change-outs and upgrades right now with up to $1,275 in rebates. Visit millsair.com.
Win $25,000 in free impact windows from Reese Windows. Text TRUST to 20129.
iHeartRadio FIFA World Cup Update.
The Golden Boot race will come down to the final and third place matches. Lionel Messi and Kylian Mbappe are tied with 8 goals apiece.
Oh, it's gone in! It's 2-2, and who else? Lionel Messi!
Meanwhile, Jude Bellingham and Harry Kane each have 6. Mbappe won the award back in 2022.
Download the iHeartRadio app for live Fox coverage of every game.
Broadcasting live from the JustCallMo.com studios. Injured on the go? Just call Mo. Visit JustCallMo.com or dial 1-800-CALL-MO. This is WTKS-FM HD1 Cocoa Beach, Orlando. An iHeartRadio station guaranteed human.
Real Radio has your chance to win $1,000. Just enter this nationwide keyword on our website. Preset. Preset. That's preset. Enter it now at realradio.fm and answer your phone if you get the call. Good luck.
You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show on Real Radio 104.1.
What's up, Colbert crew? Just gonna vent on society right now. I'm down in Kissimmee. I held a door for a guy at a gas station. I don't get a thank you.
I hate that.
I let somebody pull out in front of me so they could catch the green light. I caught the red light. I don't get a wave or nothing. Just curious as to where the humanity went and where people's manners went. I'm willing to teach them.
From a young man.
See you.
How about that?
Amen.
From a young man. I love that. Yeah, man, I'm right there with you, dude. Look, you did the right thing. Let me help you out.
Yeah.
This is how I manage this anger for myself when you're courteous to people who don't acknowledge it. For one thing's first, okay? Let me help you out. They're not required to, all right? You're doing that because you're a good person. As a good person, you shouldn't expect people to pay you for that because everybody isn't like that. It took me so many years to learn that and to figure that out and to not get super pissed off. And he didn't even sound super mad. But, dude, I get you 1,000%. I go through that every day, and I think to myself, well, somewhere in life this is going to even out.
Yeah.
Because I let people in the traffic all the time. I know for a fact it's going to be probably 80-20. They're going to say something, say thank you. For the most part, they just turn in and don't say a word. I'll open that door to watch people walk through. And I'll tell you something I learned here is we talked about this last week or earlier this week. In our building, there is a suite that deals with people who have, what's the word? They're a neurodivergent. Neurodivergent. Could be autism, other things. And this very thing happened to me the other day. I was walking into the building. I had my hands full. A kid opens the door for me. And as I walked through, dude wouldn't even make eye contact. And I remember getting about 20 steps in the building. I'm like, wow, man, that's so rude. Then it hit me. Like, this guy can't make eye contact. Like, it's beyond him to do that. He's not wired for that. So my other thing is you just don't know what kind of day people are having.
And the bottom line is the eye contact isn't the kind part.
Right, yeah.
Despite being neurodivergent, he still saw that you neted assistance, so he opened the door.
Yeah.
Anything outside of that would have been uncomfortable for him.
Yeah, 100%.
He got me yesterday. It might have been the same person or a different person. I've had different people who go to that office, open the door for me. Very polite. He was sitting down. I was just walking towards the door. He got up specifically to hold the door. And he's staring at the wall. He was looking the other way. And I just said, thank you very much. He goes, you're welcome. And I just, right in.
He didn't even say you're welcome to me because I said thank you. And I was like, and then it kind of I could put two and two together and figured, this guy can't do that. But man,
I do like
you're
how
you're right though, buddy.
Your initial response was anger.
Yeah, it was.
He held the door for me, but he wouldn't look at me.
Yeah. And I don't know which of those is worse. I think when I let people out in traffic and then they make it through the light and I get caught and they don't say anything, I think that's the apex of that.
Yeah.
I think of all of those little, like I'll tell you, just yesterday in Publix, right? We're walking out. I was behind a lady in line. She was probably in her early 70s. I mean, not in bad shape or anything, but I was parked right next to her when we get outside. She unloaded her buggy. I didn't have a buggy because I was able to carry my order out, but I offered to push her cart over to the thing for her so she wouldn't have to do that.
Yeah.
And she said, thank you so very much. Not many people do that anymore. I said, no problem whatsoever. I didn't expect anything from her or whatever, but she did say thank you.
You didn't get a $5?
I was going to say, expecting a 20.
I keyed her car on the way out. No, you did the right thing, dude. You're in the good.
And you are, and don't let people discourage you from doing the right thing. Because, like you said it, we're not supposed to do it for the thank you, but it's just so nice to get the acknowledgement.
It is. But, man, you just got to keep doing the right thing. You're doing the right thing. You're a good person, and I'm proud to have you as a listener.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
But sometimes you do that wave. Like, I do it like if they're looking through my rear view, like if I'm in front of them and they're looking in my back window, they can see me wave because my windows are up because I'm running the AC. I ain't no fool.
If I'm walking into a store and somebody stops for me, not only will I do the wave thing, I'll mouth thank you.
Yeah.
And if I hold the door open and you don't say anything, then I'll yell behind you, you're welcome.
Yeah.
100%.
Your 5 o'clock keyword is preset, by the way. PRESET. Go to realradio.fm and send that off for your chance at $1,000.
Happens on my bike today, because a lot of times I'll be crossing streets and cars are generally looking ahead in the road for other cars before they pull out.
Yeah.
Not always looking the bike lane or the sidewalk for pedestrian traffic, including bicycles. Yeah. So a lot of times I'll do my best to make sure we have eye contact, but always thanking and waving when they acknowledge me.
That's a very good point. I'll tell you why. Because out where we live, Deb and I live, we do have a lot of people that are a little bit older, right? Because there's a couple of retirement communities out that way, right? So I have found this, and Jack is 1,000% right. There's a golf course not far from my house, and everybody who lives in that golf course went to school with Moses. It is absolutely the oldest group of human beings I've ever seen in my life, right? And they're all driving those really small Mary Kay Cadillacs. They're all going 38 miles an hour, right? So I let somebody in the other day, and it was this old lady. She had her hands at 10 and 2. And she barely made it over the steering wheel. When I let her out, she didn't even look my way. And I thought to myself, of all the generations that you would think that would be thankful for something like that, it would be the boomers. But in reality, what Jack just said is absolutely right. She's horrified with that new traffic out there, and there's no way she's going to take her eyes off the road for any reason whatsoever, much less to say thank you to some douchebag who let her out. Trust me when I tell you, they're terrified.
Oh, they're terrified, but they're also entitled.
Yeah, maybe so.
Yeah,
So?
I've noticed that. I mean, you would think, but because they are the greatest generation and they're known as that, they expect kind of almost like a genuflection.
Yeah, no, I'm not
we're the I'm not either. But
maybe some, but with my mom towards the end, when she was still driving, her greatest fear was hitting somebody and hurting somebody.
Yeah, especially kids.
And worried with macular degeneration, how her eyesight was diminishing, that she wouldn't see somebody. So she was like always hyper focused and trying to be aware, but I think when we are so focused on one thing, we're not seeing everything.
But if it's an entitled a-hole on a cell phone in a BMW, though, I'm ramming.
Oh, yeah, absolute 100.
Yeah. I'm ramming because my wife thinks that BMW drivers are the worst drivers out there. I don't. I disagree with that wholeheartedly. I think it's people with year-long Disney passes. If you have an annual pass holder sticker on your vehicle, know this. You are in the bottom 1% of driving ability in the United States of America. Not just Florida or Central Florida, though. I mean, every single person I get behind that has one of those I'm an annual pass holder stickers are the worst drivers ever. Beyond race, beyond age, beyond any of that stuff you want to apply to it, that sticker alone makes you a terrible driver.
I see this as anecdotal and not scientific because I have not experienced any of that. Deb?
No, for me, it's Corvette drivers.
Is it really?
Not that they're a-holes, but they frustrate me.
Because they get a fast car and they don't drive it fast.
Yeah, why do you have such a beautiful piece of machinery and you're driving it like it's a Hyundai?
Because the cops know.
Yeah, but you can get away from them.
Right? You think you have 5,000 horsepower.
It's a beautiful piece of machinery. You're going the speed limit.
All law enforcement, I can't be 100% sure, but we hope she's kidding.
I'm
we
not.
Hope she's kidding.
Yeah, she is not kidding, buddy. I got to tell you, she is not kidding. And there are certain types of vehicles too. The ones I just mentioned. If you're ever behind one of those small Cadillac SUVs, just tie the noose. Just while you're in traffic going 27 miles an hour in a 55, just tie the noose. Next stop, just latch it to something and call it good. You're never getting around them, and they're never going to go over 35.
No, and they're not going to get out of your way either.
Also, junk truck.
Oh, that's a good time. What's going to fall out and hit my car?
Junk truck is the other guy. Right, exactly. Am I going to get it with a muffler today? Or an old washer? And by the way, it's two junk trucks and they're racing to 17 miles an hour.
I love putting my stuff at the curb and wondering how long. Like I put metal shelves over the weekend. I couldn't believe they made it to the end of the day.
Are you serious?
Wow.
The scrap guy.
Do you have a guy in your neighborhood? Do you have a scrap guy in your neighborhood?
He must come around, but it never lasts more than, like, it wouldn't make it through the night.
Have you ever seen him? Dude, there's a guy in Castleberry that's been collecting trash in a little Ford Ranger that he took and he built the side. Remember when the hurricanes came? Yeah. Everybody who had a pickup truck built those plywood sides so they could just stuff stuff in there. Right? Same type thing, but he does it with junk. And I'm telling you, man, that guy was the most consistent thing in my life for 10 years.
Do you know what I saw the other day that I could not believe, and I don't think I have ever seen ever before in my life? 4:14 on my way into work yesterday or Tuesday. Here, whoop, 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 whoop. There's a cop desperately trying to get...
Oh, they got you too.
No. Obviously responding to a call. Okay. When the damn thing passed me, I was like, wait a minute. A Dodge minivan?
It was a Dodge minivan, like
tricked
cop car?
Out. It had all the lights and whistles. It had the siren.
Oh, that's.
I've seen
dirty.
slicked that right.
That's dirty, dude.
That's dirty. That's right.
That's some cops. That's dirty play. And
that is.
Look, you got to make it semi-fair. The Ford trucks with the really thin lights are bad enough.
I know.
Yeah. But don't roll up in some Dodge minivan.
Oh no! Now they've got the Mustangs to see if you want to race them.
Oh yeah.
That's what they do. They have the beautiful Mustang to try and catch those people out on the roads. Like I found myself wanting to drive more in the right lane. Because people think it's less challenging when you're in the far right lane than if you're in the left lane. If you're in the left lane, they think you want to race.
Yeah, my dad told me years ago, he goes, when you travel, I don't care how fast you drive, do it in the right-hand lane. Cops will always shoot the passing lane first. That's where they take their first speed because that's the lane built for going fast.
Right.
So even if you're going fast, just do it in the right-hand lane. And just if you run up on somebody, just go around them real quick, but never leave that lane. You have a way less chance of getting pulled over.
Well, that's the drive right, pass left.
Yeah.
Exactly. Plus just a less chance of being hassled by someone who's like, oh, you want to go? It's like, no.
If I get pulled over and the cop is driving a Dodge minivan, the entire time I'm getting my ticket, I'm ragging balls. Because there's nothing you can do about it.
Dude.
I'm ragging your balls. And look, I love you guys. I support the blue. You can't get bluer than I support. I will rag your balls if you pull me over in a Dodge minivan. The entire time I'm getting the ticket, I'm stepping on you.
I couldn't believe he was, because that vehicle's top speed is 65.
No, it gets a little faster now. Come on.
Well, come on.
He's got a
Does
loaded
70.
Does it?
Yeah, exactly.
If it's not loaded up with 5-year-olds. Back in a sec.
Real Radio is on Instagram at Real Radio 1041. Sponsored by the law offices of Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
From the Clausman Law Traffic Center, car crash, call Clausman Law. ClausmanLaw.com.
There's a couple accidents slowing you down on I-4 eastbound at Lake Mary Boulevard. 2 right lanes are blocked. There's a disabled vehicle getting cleared up there. I-4 westbound at Kirkman Road. 2 right lanes are still blocked. Emergency crews are clearing up a crash. There's an accident off to the shoulder on 429 southbound at Winter Garden Vineland Road. You're going to get stuck in some slowdowns on all the major roadways this afternoon, so travel with caution. See traffic troubles? Call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change Traffic Tip Line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Blindster.com.
Hi, I'm Kyle at Blindster.com. Tired of overpriced blinds? Blindster makes custom blinds simple and affordable. You measure at home, install yourself, and save big. No retail store markups, just custom blinds guaranteed to fit. Blindster.com.
Man, in Florida, I know this. You better have an AC company that you can trust every single day of the week. Let me tell you, if you're looking for one, I suggest Mills Air. We've been doing business with these guys for damn near 10 years, and they've never let us down. Every single time I've called for service from Mills Air, not only have they come through, they've come through in spades. And can I tell you, the service is amazing. The prices are very competitive, but the service you get really is if you had a best friend that was in this business, that's kind of what it feels like. And that's what Leon Mills set out to create when he left the company years ago to create Mills Air. It was just him and one van providing great service. Now it's a fleet of 60 vans to get you wherever you are in Central Florida, and that's what they want to do. 30 years right here in Central Florida. Let these guys take care of you every single day of the week. And their techs, they're awesome. They know these brands inside and out. You don't even have to know what kind of AC you have. Mills Air can repair it. And these guys are Carrier factory authorized dealers, which is important. That could get you up to $1,275 in rebates towards a brand new Carrier unit. You can always turn to the experts at Carrier and always turn to family-owned and operated Mills Air. These guys are awesome. Call them today for that important appointment. It's 407-277-1159. Online, millsair.com.
Core Flooring Center in Winter Park is the go-to destination for flooring. Visit coreflooringfl.com.
The Jim Colbert Show question of the day is brought to us by the Home Builders Network. And I was with Mike, the home builder, today because we were recording Home Pro Radio. You can hear that every Saturday morning here on Real Radio at 7 a.m. 30-minute show on home improvement with one of the experts, Mike, the home builder, a fourth-generation craftsman and contractor with over 36 years of real hands-on experience. That makes a difference. But he is also the guy to reach out to when it comes to roof repairs, window and door replacement, your bathroom replacement, the bigger projects around your house. You can trust the Home Builders Network. And he has a team of professionals that he works with. He is the one to reach out to. He has a showroom in Altamont Springs, but you find him online at hbnusa.com. You can follow the Home Builders Network on Facebook and Instagram to see their recent work. But again, the website, hbnusa.com. License number CBC 1255975. and CCC 132-9039.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you've been injured in a car accident, call America's largest injury law firm. For over 35 years, my mission has been to deliver more for our clients, to deliver more for you. Injured? Dial Pound Law.
Offices Orlando.
Your loan is important to us. Please hold. You could be approved in days.
Not at Amscot. Just walk in with your photo ID, proof of income, and checking account info, and walk out with $50 to $1,000 in minutes. Amscot. Some restrictions apply, subject to approval.
Mitsubishi's under 20 grand. 0% financing for 72 months. Lifetime warranty. And all you need is $4 down. Now extended final days at RC Hill Mitsubishi in DeLand. It's my 250 sales event. I've dropped prices on 250 vehicles. Thousands and thousands off. Acres of new Mitsubishis. Outlanders with third row seating and all the tech. Plus acres of used cars. All you need, $4 down. $4. Now extended final days. Vehicles under 20 grand. Payments under $250 a month. I'm paying $3,000, $4,000, even $6,000 more for your trade. Bad credit? We don't just get you approved. We work with banks and credit unions to get you the lowest rate. Mitsubishi's under 20 grand. 0% financing for 72 months. With lifetime warranty. Thousands off. And every vehicle's just $4 down. Now extended final days at RC Hill Mitsubishi in DeLand. Just 2 miles off I-4. RCHill.com. That's RCHill.com.
Think you're not the suing type? But you aren't at fault. I'm Orlando injury attorney Mo DeWitt. You didn't choose this accident, the bills, or the damage. Don't cover for someone else's mistake. Just call Mo. Injured on the go? Just call Mo.com.
Now that we have AT&T Fiber Internet in our home, our connection's so fast it can handle streaming, gaming, surfing, and video conferencing for the whole family. The only downside? Our kids' friends are coming over way more often than we'd like. Hey, Jaden, Braden, Zayden, come on in, you guys. Luke, what's up, buddy? How's baseball going? I've got the game streaming in the den. Maybe you can pick up some pointers before we take on Kennedy next week. Ashley A, Ashley D, Ashley P, is this for a group project again? Because last time it looked a lot like high-speed reality TV research. Hey, Kristen! You got the ring light and the tripod this time. Don't forget to tag the house with the fastest internet. Honey, it's going to be another late one. We're going to need more snacks.
Tell all your neighbors, AT&T Fiber has arrived. Hyper-fast internet is now available in your neighborhood. Learn more at att.com/internet. Limited availability in select areas.
Hey, it's the mortgage guy, Don. Rates are near 3-year lows, and if you have a rate above 6.5, you may be able to lower it a point or more.
With that mortgage guy, Don.com.
And the match is about to begin.
Most of the team is out with COVID-19, so there'll be some substitutes tonight.
What's this? We have an unexpected guest on the field.
It's a dog. Well, they could do with extra players.
She's going for the ball.
Are front paws hands or feet?
Soccer season is full of surprises, and COVID-19 could be one of them. If you test positive, prescription medications may help. Ask your doctor if they're right for you. Learn more at PfizerForAll.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
A champion will be crowned.
That is a wondrous goal!
And every remaining goal.
Messi magic again!
And save.
What a save!
Can be heard for free on the iHeartRadio app, thanks to Fox Sports.
All the drama.
Argentina! They always find a way!
One champion.
Spain will play in the FIFA World Cup final.
Hear the action, no matter where you are.
Download the free iHeartRadio app
now.
iHeartRadio.
Today is Cooler with Ross Padgett, presented by Mills Air. Turn to the experts at Carrier and turn to the experts at millsair.com. You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show, also available to watch. Yeah, we like it when you watch at The Jim Colbert Show on YouTube.
Golfman Tad here. So my grandfather told me a story about when he would ride in the car with his dad. He said it was the scariest thing he ever did. I said, why? He said, well, when they would merge onto a highway, my great-grandfather would never look to see who was coming. And my grandfather was like, why don't you look when you're merging onto an on-ramp? And he goes, I've passed that age. I don't need to look anymore. I'm old enough. I don't need to look. Have a good show, y'all.
Yeah, thanks, buddy. I appreciate that.
Yeah, Deb's right about those Mustangs. The other day I saw a brand new, beautiful blue colored Mustang, tricked out with all the lights on the inside. And he had pulled over a motorcycle that was speeding down John Young Parkway and had him sitting down with handcuffs on, waiting for the transport to pick him up.
Wow.
Craziest thing. You got to watch out for just about everything nowadays.
I'll one-up you, Jim. Worse than the Disney annual pass holder is any type of Jesus bumper sticker. And I'm not saying anything against Jesus. I'm not saying anything against people who believe in Jesus. But for some reason, when you have a Jesus bumper sticker on your car, it automatically removes your ability to rationally operate that vehicle. The most infuriating thing in the world is when you come to a four-way stop where there is no light, and the person on the other side of the road who stopped clear in advance of you and has the right of way then tries to wave you through and gives you that awkward little smile and nod where they just feel so self-righteous. It's just disgusting and it sickens me. No, a-hole, you're not the police. You're not the person who gets to dictate how the intersection works. You stop first, you go first. There's been a long-established system. This is how society works.
I love that soft anger so much. My man is soft mad, and I love it.
But I think that might be the person not waving when you let him in the traffic.
I think you may be right.
All right, welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show, Real Radio 104.1. Your 5 o'clock keyword is preset. That's Preset. Slide over to realradio.fm and send that away for your chance at $1,000. I'm Jim. There's Deb.
Hello.
Jack is here as well.
Yes, and thank you to everyone who sends us talkbacks. We truly appreciate it. We get so many, we can't play them all, but we do appreciate all the content that you give us.
And same with text, too. We get so many texts. I mean, we can have a topic like that little topic right there went crazy, but we can look over and see a text and then look back, and it's already 2 pages down because we're getting so many. So we try as hard as we can during the program to respond, but we can't every time. But we do thank you for everyone, and we do love using this content for the show.
And you mentioned it in the beginning of the show. It's like if you're leaving a talkback, it doesn't have to be about something that we're talking about. And the talkback we played one segment ago that led to that whole conversation.
Right.
But man, people had something to say about it, whether in text or talkback. There was a lot of interaction. And we appreciate it.
And I'm going to add the stickers that tell me how far you've ran in your latest race.
Oh, or how many kids and dogs you have.
Exactly.
As stick people. Or if you have one peeing on another car brand you don't care for.
Haven't seen those in a while.
Haven't either,
the Calvin ones.
Yeah, the Calvin one's kind of dead. You know what? Bumper stickers as a rule have really kind of gone to the wayside. That used to be an entire culture, and you would see, and I would get a good giggle, but man, you don't really see a good bumper sticker anymore.
It's becoming a magnet world, Jimmy.
Yeah, you're right.
And I want to shout out to Eric Keller. We made special stickers for 4th of July, our broadcast, and we had Real Radio, Red, White, and Blue, One Nation, One Radio Station, and I was talking to Eric. It's like, I thought about this change, and he's like, he sent me these, and it's Prism magnets. I just have a couple of them, red, white, and blue. And
One Nation, One Station.
One Nation, One Station.
That's badass, dude.
Well done, Eric.
That's very cool, Eric. Good job,
Thank you, Eric.
He also had made this custom-made News Junkie magnet, and one of the things we do at the poker tournament every year, we get a collection of News Junkie magnets. They get framed and sold in the auction. We have different auction items from each show. And what's the Jim Colbert Show doing this year? You were talking about cooking.
Yeah, I don't know.
You brought it up.
I don't know.
That's a commitment, buddy.
It is. I have to think that.
It really might be easier to put a basket together.
Oh, no, there's no question.
Put a bunch of
easier.
expensive stuff in it.
But how much?
You mean to hand Deborah a bunch of stuff and have her put it in a basket?
Yeah, that too. That too. We can do that as well. I don't know.
I'll give you the basket.
Thank you.
It's better to put it together than to pay for stuff.
I got a question
Let
real
him
quick.
do that.
If you work for the radio station, can you be involved with all of the silliness that goes on with the radio station? Or because we work here, are we omitted from that?
What do you mean silliness?
I was behind a lady the other day who had a Steal This News Junkie magnet. And we were turning left. I was actually going to my doctor's appointment. She was in front of me, and she had a bunch of News Junkie magnets, and the one she had said, "Steal This." It took everything in my character, and that's not much, to not get out of my truck and go over there and gank that magnet right off her truck and keep it for myself. But I thought because I work here, that would not be taken well.
100% wrong.
Oh, yes. I could have ganked
I think you are more entitled to do it because we have a target on our back. They know where we work. All they have to do is drive through the damn parking lot and seal our magnets.
Right.
Right? I got mine lifted at the broadcast on July 3rd.
Did you really?
But I'm okay with that. Guess what? I've got a closet full of them.
I need to check and see if mine's still there then, because but I parked in the very, very back though.
Yeah.
And plus, my truck looks like it might blow up if you touch it.
I think your magnet and my magnet are still there. Yeah.
Brent from Melbourne texts in with some breaking news. I haven't heard this. I was not aware if you had.
I have it up next to talk about.
Okay, I will leave it to you then. Oh, that's exasperation.
That's sadness.
That is sadness.
That's sadness. His crush.
Yeah.
His man crush.
This morning I get up and I'm going through my normal routine of going to websites, looking for things to talk about to try to keep you guys entertained out there as you drive home.
Give him his music, Jack.
I don't know if I have sad music. I gotta find sad.
No, give him sexy music.
No.
I said it's his man crush. Come on now.
It's kind of weird, but all right.
Okay.
Come on, Jimmy. Give us the news. Hopefully, they're listening.
On July 31st is going to be a sad day in Orlando media. Sad day.
Why is that?
Our very own Trooper Steve Monteiro is leaving Channel 6.
Whoa, say it ain't so.
The market's only traffic safety expert, who's also served as an active state trooper, is leaving Channel 6 and moving on to a bigger adventure.
How could he do this to you?
How could he do this to you?
We're going to have to get him on the show one more time.
Why would he do it?
Why?
I don't know.
Why would he do this?
Why didn't you call him today and ask him to tell our audience?
I got to text him tomorrow. I didn't want to get him when he was too emotional.
I think you're more emotional than he is.
I think so.
What was the reason he's going?
Yeah, he's leaving for another job.
Really?
Yeah, he said Steve was never defined by his resume. He was defined by a mission. And I agree with that 100%.
Easy, fella.
On air.
You've got it bad, man.
On air and in the community.
You got it bad.
He transformed traditional live traffic coverage, helping Central Floridians make safer choices behind the wheel through reports like Ask Trooper Steve and Trooper Steve on Patrol.
What are they going to do with the truck?
He's a fine young man who has served this community quite well.
How fine?
I mean, he's a nice-looking guy. He takes good care of himself.
You know what? He looks like who he could be related to, because I saw them both at the same place. Tom Van.
He does look a little bit like Tom Van.
Wow.
Yeah. Let me give you this parting
at the
word here.
Bolorama.
Really?
I saw them together. I'm like, whoa.
Brothers.
Yeah.
He says, thank you for nearly a decade of support and the opportunity to serve this community. While this chapter is coming to an end, the mission that's always driven me from day one, educating, serving, and hopefully making a difference in someone's life, will never change. I leave with nothing but gratitude, incredible memories, and an excitement for what lies ahead. Thank you for believing in me and allowing me to be a part of your mornings. Trooper Steve. He's going to be the Director of Public Information for the city of Apopka.
Oh, he's going to be a PIO. Yeah. That's Public Information Officer.
In other words, he'll be dead by August 18th. No, I really, he is a good dude, and his segment was really, really good. And I read this morning that he is moving on to become the director of basically the PI, the PIO, or the director of public information for the city of Apopka.
Yeah, whenever the city has to make any kind of announcement, he's going to be the person. They usually go to media outlets, and it's many of these are former journalists or television reporters.
Yeah, most.
Yeah. Jane Luttrell did it. Lauren Rowe did it.
Yep.
A lot of people do that. Matter of fact, we have somebody who went to Orange County. They were a former personality. They've done that. So it is a very natural transition.
It is. It's also a government job with great benefits. And it might be more than he's getting on TV.
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah.
But and again, Apopka really has a unique space in Central Florida now. They're kind of blowing up because that backside of Apopka, the Wekiva Basin area down there by Rock Springs and that entire area, that's where we talk about, is kind of butts up against the Sorrento, Plymouth area, and that place is exploding. That's where all all the new neighborhoods are coming in. They're building new schools back there.
Oh.
That wild thing that's going to be back there, giant complex, kind of like Waterford Lakes, is coming. So Apopka is going to need somebody like this in the near future. I think Steve is going to do a good job.
Yeah, he's going to be great.
Yeah.
I mean, usually the traffic reporter was. I remember when they just started adding a traffic reporter, and then that role kind of blossomed. And with his experience as being a trooper as well, took advantage of that with tips and answering questions, and it was extremely popular for Channel 6.
Yeah,
or News 6.
It certainly was. So now I guess I'll just have to lean on the poster I have to see him when I want to.
Oh, you guys can always, I
am going to call him tomorrow, see if I can get him to come on there and talk to us a little bit. Maybe next week. I can't do it tomorrow. I think we're packed up. We're not really. Actually, Ross is.
We got Ross back.
Yeah, Ross will be back tomorrow, so we're gonna have to hear World Cup stuff all day. You know that?
Yep.
I don't have any problem with it. I'm dying to hear his response. Because I mean,
Ross or Trooper Steve.
Both.
No, man, I'm really excited for him. That's an interesting transition, I mean, that's a completely different machine. Being on TV is not easy, and I'm guessing dealing and being in the world of politics probably isn't going to be easy. That is a bit of a political position, is it not?
It can be, and he'll still be the face of on TV because he'll be that contact person that the media will go to. So if there's any kind of a tragedy, if there's any kind of a city kerfuffle that people want to know about.
He's going to be the guy talking to reporters.
Yeah.
And while the questions might be politically charged, his job will be to kind of diffuse those. To not be political.
Do you think how long do you think it's going to take, or do you think he's ever going to be able to shake the trooper part of his name? I had the Dirty Jim thing for the longest time, and people, and still to this day, I mean, old school Monster fans will never call me Jim or Jimmy, and that they just call me Dirty Jim. They always have, and they always will. And I got no problem with it. But it's going to be interesting because everybody knows him as Trooper Steve. A lot of people don't even know his last name.
When was the last time Barb Bergen was a detective?
Oh yeah.
We still call her Detective Barb.
That's right, 100% right. Yeah. He's probably going to live with that forever, right?
Probably.
So I mean,
at least with the group, like we tag Tom Sorrells with Captain Sunshine. It's a smaller group because we do it.
But this guy's name on TV is Trooper Steve. I mean, they literally market this guy as Trooper Steve.
Yeah.
I have to call Ray. Ray knows him.
Yeah.
Oh, Ray's in Jamaica or something.
Nice life.
You should see the pictures. Wish I was there. Looks fun.
You're on vacation like every other week. What do you mean? You don't need to when you're here, you don't need to long to be elsewhere.
All right, 407-916. Well, we wish you the best, Steve. We really do.
Good luck, Trooper Steve.
I'll shoot him a text tonight or tomorrow and see if I can get him on the air next week and talk about his new thing. And then at least now we have a connection to Apopka when we need information,
It's kind of cool that he's still in Central Florida, and it's not like he's leaving the state for another gig.
Yeah, no. He's fine. He'll be here for sure. All right, 77031. Load him up. It's time for trivia. We'll do that next.
Sure, AI can mimic emotions, but it'll never understand the primal rage of spilling hot coffee on yourself while on air. Real Radio 104.1. Guaranteed human.
This is three-time Pro Bowler Sean Merriman. Here's what's trending from the iHeart Sports Network.
Presented by Cunol Turmeric.
No decision yet from LeBron James. He taped a podcast today and was asked where he'll play next and would not answer. Meanwhile, during an introductory press conference for Giannis Antetokounmpo, Heat President Pat Riley said, "We landed the plane. There's another one we have to land." The Mets game in Philadelphia tonight moved up to a 6:10 Eastern start due to air quality concerns from the Canadian wildfires affecting the area. I'm Frank Arity.
Doctors recommend turmeric more than any other supplement for joint health. Cunol Ultra High Absorption Turmeric is the #1 form of turmeric. We're clinically tested to support joint health and healthy inflammation. Cunol, science-backed, trusted by millions.
Man, let me tell you something. If you're out there right now and you are thinking about selling your home, pause for a few minutes. Make sure you get with the Nickley Group before you make a big move. These guys could actually make you more money on your own house. That's right. I learned a long time ago, you choose the wrong real estate team, it could cost you tens of thousands of dollars. That's why the Nickley Group is the answer. On average, they get 6% more for their listings, and they actually sell those listings twice as fast as their competitors. They actually sell a house about once every 7 hours. That's why they're the number one real estate team in all of Central Florida, plus 4,000 5-star reviews. And if you're buying a home, let me tell you, man, nobody has a team of people that's going to search all through Central Florida to find the home that checks all the boxes for you and your family, like my friends at the Nickley Group. And they have a VIP program that really sounds insane, right? Free appraisals, free home warranties, free moving trucks and supplies, and an early access program that gets you into off-market properties before they even get listed. You can't lose. They even have a guaranteed cash offer, which means no showings, no open houses, and you can close that deal in just 14 days. It's the NickleyGroup.com. That's NICKLEY Group.com.
Orlando knows it's Sutherland.
Sutherland Nissan's got it all this month during our American 250th anniversary celebration event. Want 0% for 60 months?
Orlando knows it's Sutherland.
How about 5,000 customer cash?
Orlando knows it's Sutherland.
With over 500 vehicles.
Orlando knows it's Sutherland.
Plus, get our 5-year, 60,000-mile warranty at Sutherland Nissan.
Orlando knows it's Sutherland.
0% for 60 equals $1,667 per thousand. All offers with approved credit. See dealer for details.
Well, you live in Florida. You're well aware that hurricane season is here, but is your home ready? With Solar Source, you get more than energy savings. You get strength that you can trust. As Florida's oldest solar provider, they've been doing it since 1984. Solar Source designed systems built to withstand Florida's toughest storms. Now, let's say you already have solar and maybe it's not working. Well, they have an expert service team. They can repair any system, no matter who installed it, and get it performing like new. They are trusted by over 75,000 Central Florida homeowners, plus NASA, Disney, and Legoland have all used Solar Source. And you can visit them at solarsource.com and unlock exclusive savings. Solar Source, power you can rely on, even when the storm hits.
This earful of real radio is brought to you by JustCallMo.com. Injured on the go? JustCallMo.com.
Hey Orlando, why settle for one dealership when you can shop 3? Greenway Kia's 3 Central Florida locations give you access to 3 times the inventory. Shop over 1,200 new Kias, all priced clearly online at greenwaykias.com. Plus, when you trade with us, over 40 Greenway dealerships bid on your vehicle to help maximize its value. And this week only, bring us any trade and get an additional $1,000 off your new Kia. I'm Joe Rossi, and I want to see you in a Greenway Kia.
Negative equity refinanced. All factory rebates applied.
It's grand in your hand time on Real Radio. $1,000 13 times each weekday. I bet your favorite podcast doesn't pay you to listen. Well, we do. Hear keyword, enter website, answer phone. We're the best at this, and you are in the right place. Real Radio 104.1. This national contest sponsored locally by Mills Air.
Mills Air has been in business since 1992, right here in Central Florida. That's over 29 years. They're not going anywhere. Carrier factory authorized dealer. Turn to the experts. That's Mills Air. It's equipment change-out time. You can get upgrades up to $1,275 in rebates. Go to millsair.com.
Some people are all talk, but conservative farmer Wilton Simpson gets the job done. That's why 61 Florida sheriffs, 24 former Cattlemen Association presidents, and Governor Ron DeSantis all agree. We need Republican Wilton Simpson for Commissioner of Agriculture. They endorse him because Wilton's done the job before. Safeguarding our food supply, he got it done. Conservative Wilton Simpson banned hostile nations, including China, from buying Florida farmland. Standing with our farmers and against overdevelopment, he got it done. Conservative Wilton Simpson increased farmland preservation by 243%. Expanding Florida's wildlife corridors, he got it done. Conservative Wilton Simpson created the Florida Wildlife Corridor Program and conserved 18 million acres of Florida land, including thousands of acres of working farmland. Wilton Simpson is a conservative workhorse who gets the job done. A proven conservative farmer endorsed by Ron DeSantis. Wilton Simpson for Commissioner of Agriculture. Paid for by Wilton Simpson, Republican, for Florida Commissioner of Agriculture.
How will we ever defeat the British?
By remembering what we're fighting for. General. A country of our own.
that will one day celebrate 250 years.
How will we celebrate, sir?
By going to Headquarter Hyundai, for the revolutionary Hyundais for Less sales event.
Hyundai, sir?
Yes, thousands off, plus they want any trade, paid for or not, at Headquarter Hyundai. Here! With revolutionary reductions on 250 vehicles.
It sounds glorious, sir.
Oh, it is. America's best 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty with Hyundai Assurance. New Tucsons, Elantras. Pay thousands less and get 0% financing for 60 months.
What about payments, sir?
Headquarter Hyundai will have their best lease programs of the year.
It's revolutionary. Hyundai's thousands less.
And they want any trade-in.
At Headquarter Hyundai.
Just off I-4 on Reinhardt Road in Sanford, Lake Mary.
HeadquarterHyundai.com.
And no tax, right, sir?
Well,
Plus tax and tag, visit HeadquarterHyundai.com.
When you need cash, some lenders hand you a checklist a mile long. At Amscot, walk in with 3 things: photo ID, proof of income, and checking account info. Then walk out with $50 to $1,000 in minutes. Amscot. Some restrictions apply, subject to approval.
This summer on iHeartRadio, win a trip to see Bryan Adams roll with the Punches Tour, live in Milwaukee, August 16th.
Hey, this is Bryan Adams inviting you to come and see me live in concert.
Round trip air for 2 with hotel and more. Prize provided by Bryan Adams.
It's VIP with Q&A, an autographed album, merch, and all that good stuff.
Tap the contest tab while you're listening to us on the free iHeartRadio app for your chance to win.
So roll with the punches on the iHeartRadio app to enter.
We now return to the Jim Colbert Show, already in progress.
Hey, it's Kansas Trucker. Back to where I came a trucker, I was a probation officer with the sheriff department. Yeah, I would pat them down real good, have them pull the drawers all the way down to the knees, and I would look at them. I'd be called some names, but you know what? I don't care. I'll make sure you're legal. All my drug tests, you either passed or failed. I saw it all. Out.
Out. Welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show, Real Radio 104.1. Maybe I didn't say it loud enough. We need players. It's time for trivia. This has never, ever happened. I mean, did I not say it before we went to break?
What's that?
I said, did I not say we needed players before we went to break? This has never happened.
No, you said that.
Okay.
You did your commercial, I did mine, then I went to the bathroom.
Oh, I see. All right.
You're not allowed to do that, Jack.
All right, guys, 407-916-1041. Call us now. We need some players for trivia. We'll get to that here in 1 second. Again, that's 407-916-1041.
As they fill up the lines, I can tell you what they're playing for.
All right.
Welcome back. I'm Jim. There's Deb.
Hello.
By the way, your 5 o'clock keyword is preset, Preset. You have a few minutes to get over to realradio.fm to send that away for your chance at $1,000. And as soon as Jack gets these all screened up, we'll get to you. We have full lines now.
Cool.
Yeah. We need a winner, though, man. We haven't had a winner. It's been like the entire week. It's wild because we never get off on slow starts like this. We usually always are getting a couple $1,000 out there to people like right off rip.
Last time we went 2 weeks without a winner?
Yeah, it was like 10 days.
I think it hurts you most that the little over there got theirs before we got
that
ours.
sucks. I mean, look, here's the thing. We inundate these people with calls, and I can't imagine that we can't get a winner this week.
Well, preset, Preset. Take that to realradio.fm.
Mm-hmm.
You only have to wait another 15 minutes. Before they'll call you before the end of the hour if you're the winner.
All right.
And then we'll have a freshie for you at the top.
We will. And again, at 77031. Coming up tomorrow on the show, we'll do Sink or Sail. We'll do Embers Only. We'll do Primetime Kitchen for Fias Car. We'll have 8-Bit Update with Jaden Grimes. And, of course, Ross will be back tomorrow with plenty of World Cup stories. I am sure of it.
It'll be interesting to hear him talk about what the vibe was like in the stadium because this would have been England's first trip back to the World Cup final in 60 years.
Yeah, which is crazy.
And we thought yesterday was Lionel Messi's final World Cup. Turns out, no, that final will be the final on Sunday.
We thought it was going to be his final World Cup game. I mean, this definitely will be his final World Cup.
Oh, this will be his final World Cup. But I thought that was going to be yesterday, and instead that's going to be on Sunday. So I'm interested.
That's because they won.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, actually, even if they lost, his final game would have been Saturday night.
Saturday night for the bronze game.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, Jack, what's in the old Jackie sack?
All aboard.
Chugga chugga.
Choo-choo.
Clickety clack, clickety clack.
Here we go. Our players today are playing for either tickets to see the Strokes at the Benchmark International Arena on September 12th. So the Strokes playing in Tampa or they can choose a pair of tickets to Stellar Nights at the Orlando Science Center now through August 1st. Stellar Nights brings your favorite artists to life with incredible laser effects inside the all-new Dome through August 1st. You can see the lineup and grab tickets at osc.org. Those are the choices for our winner today. But wait, that's just in.
What?
I got tickets to Leonard Skinner
Whoa!
Saturday night in
Nice.
Tampa at the Mid-Florida Credit Union Amphitheater. Leonard Skinner is playing. If you want those tickets, that is an option as well. Back to you.
So back to you, clickety clack.
Thank you, young lady. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5.
Oh, let's go 2.
2 sounds good. Sydney, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
Doing good, boss. Want to play a little game with us?
Sure.
Let's do it.
Want to play a game?
All right, Sydney, this is a real easy game, buddy. Got a question here for you. 4 answers. One of these answers is not true.
What?
But if you can find it, I'll send you over to see Jack. He's got some cool stuff. We just added Skinner tickets. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Here we go, buddy. On this day in 1967, that's 1967, actor, producer, writer, considered one of the most successful comedic actors of the last 20 years. Considered one of the top 3 SNL cast members ever.
Not Eddie Murphy.
He loves the Nights in Talladega.
Will Ferrell.
He is the anchor man. Will Ferrell was born on this day. That's right. Today is Will Ferrell's 59th birthday.
Sorry for that sound I made.
I thought of Will Arnett and Will Forte before I got to Ferrell.
Here are 3 fun facts about Will Ferrell and 1 cowbell of a lie. Buddy, we're talking about Will Ferrell. Which one of these is not true? Here we go. Number 1. His full legal name is John Harland Frederick Ferrell. Number 2, as a baby, he suffered from pyloric stenosis, which caused him to vomit constantly. Number 3, before fame, and ironically, he was a holiday mall Santa, and SNL alumni Chris Kattan was his elf. Or lastly, he can speak basic Swedish. Which of those is a lie?
Number 1.
That's the one. You're
Oh.
Hey, dude, are you a big Ferrell fan? Is that how you knew that?
That's how I knew it.
Yeah, John William Ferrell is his actual name. I got to put you on hold. He won, man.
Yay, but he knew.
He knew the business.
You wanted a winner.
Yeah, good job.
All that work getting all 5 callers?
I know, buddy. I'm so sorry.
That's the way it usually works,
Well,
right?
we just happened to find the biggest Will Ferrell fan in all of Orlando. And usually the name thing is a dead giveaway. I only do it because it's weird. I thought I could get away with it.
And I have a hard time hearing people on this phone.
yeah.
They sound so much better on the air than they do on the telephone. He had that. It's Caleb. I'm like, what's your name, Steven? No, Caleb. I'm like, Disney? He's like, no, Caleb.
Yeah, his full legal name is John William Ferrell.
So that means he was a mall Santa?
That means as a baby, he did suffer from pyloric stenosis, which caused him to vomit constantly.
Really?
And check this out. If you see him in movies without a shirt on, which is perpetually, you'll notice there's a scar on his stomach. That's the surgery to repair that pyloric stenosis as a kid.
Oh.
So that's a surgery scar for something that he actually needed.
And that was a lot. As a matter of fact, I saw it last night in a documentary on Lorne, about Lorne Michaels, but they had clips of Saturday Night Live, and a lot of them feature, Will Ferrell without a shirt.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Before fame, and ironically, he was a holiday mall Santa, and SNL alumni Chris Kattan was his elf.
Oh, man.
That I thought was fake.
That's what I had to be fake.
That's what I thought everybody would choose because Chris Kattan's in there as well, right? He can speak basic English. His wife are basically Swedish. His wife has a background, or her family's from there. So I guess they had a little bit of that. A couple other things you may not know about Will Ferrell before we get to the top of the hour. How much money did he turn down for the sequel of Elf?
$20 million.
25.
$29 million is the answer.
Whoa.
$29 million, and he said no. All right.
I thought we reported recently that there isn't. Oh, no, there's
not going to be because he wouldn't do it.
Right.
They hit him with a sequel, like a script, and he said it was terrible, and he didn't want to ruin the legacy of the first movie.
I love that.
Yeah, I do too, man. I think it's great. How much money do you need, right? I mean, the prosthetic scrotum that was used in the movie Step Brothers when one of them teabagged the other,
right,
cost the studio $20,000, and they gifted it to Will Ferrell. And on Christmas parties, he brings it out and passes it around. So if you go to a party at Will Ferrell's house for Christmas, there's going to be a $20,000 prosthetic scrotum being passed around.
Now that's what I call chestnuts.
He has run in and completed both the New York and Boston marathons.
Why?
And then lastly here, who is his very famous roommate at USC? And I mean really famous. I would say news comedy famous. There's a dead giveaway.
Oh, Jon Stewart.
Jon Stewart's the answer.
Really?
Yeah, Jon Stewart was his roommate at USC.
Really?
Yeah, that's exactly what it said. Yeah. Yeah. Kind of an interesting guy. I mean, really unique guy. He's got a new show out called The Hawk.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a golf show. And the funny thing is, he said after he did the movie Semi-Pro, which I think is one of his most underrated comedies. It's the basketball one.
Yeah.
Where he buys or he owns the minor league basketball team or whatever. And it's very funny, by the way. If you haven't seen Semi-Pro, but he swore after Semi-Pro he would never do another sports-based movie. And he didn't, but he's doing a sports-based TV show. Called The Hawk, and I guess it premieres tonight. Actually, I believe
he's a golfer, but
Luke Wilson's in it.
But they promoted that heavily during World Cup coverage.
Yeah, they did. He did a lot of like stuff as that character. That's kind of his thing.
Yeah.
When he does a movie like that, and he has a character. He'll go out as that character. He did it as Ricky Bobby. And by the way, Blades of Glory, also a great, funny movie.
iHeart had a Ron Burgundy podcast.
Yeah, they did. Yeah,
so,
for sure.
The guy can lean into it.
Oh yeah, for sure. And man, it's so funny because you hear stuff at SNL about him, and one of the characters or one of the people at SNL said that when Will gets into a joke, like he never leaves it. Because he said he dared him to do something one day. He goes, "I dare you to do this," and Will's like, "Oh, I'll do that," and he did it for the rest of the season. Like he didn't just do it for the next time they got together. For the remainder of the season, it was like something he wore or something he said when he came into the studio. But apparently, that's his secret. His whole thing is like, if you've got one of these roles and you think you're an actor that's going to get embarrassed by that, you've already lost. Mm-hmm. The number one thing to do is dive into it with both feet. Matter of fact, I believe it was John C. Reilly who said that.
Yeah.
Yeah, his co-actor or his co-star in Step Brothers.
Step Brothers, yeah.
Yeah. He said that he learned from Farrell because Farrell would get in there and he'd be like, "How are we supposed to do this? It's so ridiculous." He goes, "You just got to buy into it, dude, and you just got to live it, and that's how you do it.
Lean in.
Lean in." All right, let's take a little break. Got another keyword for you coming up in 1 second.
Your chance to win $1,000 in your hand is minutes away on Real Radio 104.1. Brought to you by Mills Air.
From the Clausman Law Traffic Center, car crash, call Clausman Law. ClausmanLaw.com.
A disabled vehicle slowing down traffic on I-4 westbound before Osceola Polk Line Road. Traffic's bumper to bumper through Celebration. I-4 eastbound near State Road 434. There's a crash off to the shoulder getting cleared up. The roadways are busy this afternoon. There's a crash on John Young Parkway near Pleasant Hill Road getting cleared up. See traffic troubles, call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change Traffic Tip Line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by RockAuto.com.
Oh, that grinding and squealing. What are you going to do about that?
Time for new brakes. The chain store never has what I need.
No worries. Go to RockAuto.com for name brands at lower prices.
All the parts your car will ever need, Rock Auto.
Mills Air in business since 1992. That's over 30 years here in Central Florida. They're not going anywhere. Carrier factory authorized dealer. You can always turn to the experts at Carrier. Equipment change-outs and upgrades right now with up to $1,275 in rebates. Visit millsair.com.
If you're thinking about selling your home this summer, there's no better time than now. With Mark Spain Real Estate's guaranteed offer, you can skip the market uncertainty and sell your home hassle-free and for top dollar. Hi, this is Mark Spain, and our offers are the strongest in the industry. Choosing the guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate is the easiest way to sell your home fast and for maximum profit. Visit markspain.com to find out what the guaranteed offer would be on your home and skip the hassles of cleaning and costly repairs. One of our clients, Caitlin, said, "We weren't planning on selling our home, but our family's needs changed. We sold our home for substantially more than we paid, and we were able to move quickly. Thank you, Mark Spain Real Estate." Mark Spain Real Estate is the #1 most reviewed real estate company in the U.S. with over 13,000 5-star reviews. Trust us to sell your home fast and for maximum profit. Find out what your guaranteed offer will be on your home today. There's no obligation. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today. That's markspain.com and start packing.
I like shorts that are pretty short.
What do kids want to wear back to school? We ask them.
I love wearing things that make me feel confident. They have to be like really comfortable too. Yeah. Nike shoes, running shoes.
Like I think I wear my Birkenstocks every single day.
I just wear what I want and I let other people wear what they want.
Right now at Academy Sports and Outdoors, get up to 30% off athletic shoes from brands like Nike, Adidas, and Under Armour, in-store and online. Academy. Fun can't lose. Academy.
The biggest sporting event in the world and a superior light beer to match it. Michelob Ultra. Michelob Ultra, official beer sponsor of the FIFA World Cup 26. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2026. Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
AutoNation makes it easy to find your next used car, especially when the used car you need is at the price you want. Starting under $20,000. Plus, the price you see is the price you pay. No hidden fees, no surprises. Buy confidently with our 5-day or 250-mile money-back guarantee. Even appraise your car online and we'll give you a top dollar offer. Hurry to AutoNation now. Less stress, more go. Offer plus tax and tag. Appraisal subject to verification. See store for details.
When power goes out and cell networks fail, AM radio can be a lifeline with local news, weather, and emergency information. But time is running out. AM radio could disappear from new cars unless Congress acts. Please text the 2 letters AM to 39179 and tell Congress to vote yes on the AM Radio for Every Vehicle Act. Text the letters AM to 39179. Message and data rates may apply. You may receive up to 4 messages a month, and you may text STOP to stop. This message furnished by this station.
C-Lane here, and guys, let's have a chat for a second. If you are starting to see the symptoms of erectile dysfunction or PE show up in the bedroom, you know that's not something that fixes itself. It might be time to call Premier Men's Medical Center. A lot of guys are calling. They're very helpful, and they want you to avoid surgery. They told me that's one of their big goals. They have painless procedures, and surgery is painful, it's invasive, and it's expensive. And they don't want you to have to go through that. They want you to go through their painless procedure, and 98% of men see results right there in the office, right there, same day. So if you're still relying on pills, if you're having to up your dose, it's time to call Premier Men's Medical Center. They're getting guys back to where they should be and feel like themselves again. They're offering a free consultation, but you've got to call now. 407-723-7533. It's 407-723-7533. Don't overthink it. Just call the incredibly helpful, the incredibly knowledgeable folks at Premier Men's Medical Center and find them online at premiermensmedical.com.
This is the story of the one who keeps multiple buildings running smoothly day after day. Plumbing that flows, HVAC that hums, cleaning supplies that keep surfaces sparkling. That's why she counts on Grainger. With easy reordering online and 24/7 support, Grainger helps her keep the products she needs on hand. So shelves stay stocked and buildings stay ready. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
And the match is about to begin.
Most of the team is out with COVID-19, so there'll be some substitutes tonight.
What's this? We have an unexpected guest on the field.
It's a dog. Well, they could do with extra players.
She's going for the ball.
Are front paws hands or feet?
Soccer season is full of surprises, and COVID-19 could be one of them. If you test positive, prescription medications may help. Ask your doctor if they're right for you. Learn more at PfizerForAll.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
If you want to buy or sell your home quickly, call Nick Lee. For a guaranteed cash offer, visit theNickLeeGroup.com.
Trajan Wealth, your trusted local fiduciary advisor. Visit TrajanWealth.com.
Portions of the following program were pre-recorded.
iHeartRadio FIFA World Cup Update.
The stage is set for a heavyweight battle in the World Cup final as Spain takes on Argentina Sunday for a chance at glory.
Spain, for the second time in their history, will play in the FIFA World Cup final.
Spain has set the record for the most shutouts in a single World Cup with 6, while Argentina is trying to become the first repeat champion in over 60 years.
Download the iHeartRadio app for live Fox coverage of every game.
Coming to you live from the JustCallMo.com studios. Injured on the go? Just call Mo. Need help after an accident? Visit JustCallMo.com or dial 1-800-CALL-MO. This is WTKS-FM HD1 Cocoa Beach, Orlando, an iHeartRadio station. Guaranteed human.
Real Radio has your chance to win $1,000. Just enter this nationwide keyword on our website. FUN. F-U-N. That's fun Enter it now at realradio.fm and answer your phone if you get the call. Good luck.
We now return to the Jim Colbert Show.
Jimmy, come on, man. Talladega Nights, Blades of Glory, those are sports movies. So you just can't dismiss the fact that it doesn't have a ball and you're not running on a field that it's not a sports movie.
Gotcha, buddy.
He did Semi-Pro, Talladega Nights,
He's done a
Blades
bunch
of
of
Glory.
them. Thank you, buddy.
Think
Appreciate
about
it. I got it.
Sports.
Got it, buddy. Thank you. Appreciate
Enough
it.
said.
You got me.
From Sarasota.
You got me, buddy. Thank you. Appreciate that.
So I'm just wondering about Trooper Steve and Jack and Jim's relationship. Would Trooper Steve be Jim's hall pass?
He's not only Trooper Steve, he's Super Trooper Steve.
Fly on the play, Jimmy and Deborah. What y'all talking about? Call the trivia line. You know when you say call the trivia line, ain't nobody winning. Come on, man. That's like trying to get the hottest chick at 2:15 a.m. Ain't gonna happen. And if you do beat her, she gonna give you the dolphin. Meaning you ain't getting nothing. Come on, y'all. Anyhow, I hope somebody wins, man. I love your show. Thank y'all.
Thank you, buddy. You guys notice that the vibe of the callers changes dramatically after like 6?
You mean once we get a little into happy hour?
Yeah. Or at the end of happy hour?
Yeah.
Like most happy hours are like 4 to 6, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and as for the callers, my apologies. We because I wasn't ready when they first called. So people call, they'll hang up, and they'll keep calling. And all of our lines were full, but then I started picking them up, and someone wouldn't speak. So I'm like, hello, hello, hello. I'd hang up on them.
Yeah.
Someone else is like, oh, no, I won a prize last week. I'm like, sorry, gotta go.
I just wanted to call and tell you that.
I'm just looking for...
Yeah. I think they're calling just to see if they can get through, and they get surprised that they do.
5 players.
That's funny.
If you won a prize last week, email prizes@realradio.fm and we'll get you squared away.
All right, 407-916-1041. Your 6 o'clock keyword is fun, F-U-N. Go to realradio.fm and send that away for your chance at $1,000. Fun is the word. Go get it.
You are a fan of Saturday Night Live, correct?
I am a giant fan of SNL.
And during
they have a channel now where I can watch it all the time.
Right, on Peacock. Do you have Peacock? All right, so Peacock, they had, like, leading up to that 50th anniversary, it was all the different little documentaries. They released another one. I don't know how long it's been out. I've been off Peacock for a while. Just got someone's password, and I'm back on now. And there's one, it's just called Lorne, and it's about Lorne Michaels. So it's a documentary that solely focuses on Lorne, the creator and executive producer of the show, which I watched last night. I thought it was really good.
Yeah, that dude's got to be one of the most powerful guys in the game because not only does he executive produce one of the most iconic shows in American culture, I think one that's been on the air longer than damn near anything, except for maybe some news programs.
Right.
Because it was on the air. It's been on the air 40 years?
It's since 75, 50.
Yeah, 50 years. That's right. So the 50-year anniversary was just last year. But he also is the one who kind of greenlights these movies that all the members of the shows, I mean, when you get to SNL and you make a movie, if you're still a member of the cast at that time, I think he executive produces a lot of those movies and gets them financed.
He does, and TV shows, but it was hit or miss for a while. I mean, the first 5 years on the show, then he left the show with the original cast, and he was off of that show for 5 years. Did a show called The New Show that flopped. Then when he came back, that first season back, that flopped. That was not good.
Yeah, it was the year that Robert Downey Jr. and Anthony Michael Hall.
Correct, because he used actors instead of comedians.
Yes. Yeah.
And then changed the cast, and then it started taking off. They built up in the late 80s, and you had the 90s era with Phil Hartman, Will Ferrell, Adam Sandler.
Yeah, I think those are the years. The Farley, Sandler, Spade, Chris Rock. I mean, I think that really saved the show coming out of that one iteration, out of the OG.
Because Eddie Murphy had a run, but that wasn't during the Lorne Michael.
It was not. It wasn't.
So he was off for those 5 years. And the movies, some of those movies flopped tremendously, but then Wayne's World was huge.
Yeah, and Eddie was on the show for 1 year. I think Eddie was only on the show for 1 year, one or two.
No, it was more than that.
Chevy Chase?
Chevy Chase was one and done. And
I don't think Eddie was much more than that, buddy.
And And now Chevy Chase says and even in the documentary, he said, I probably should have rethought that.
Yeah, he should have rethought that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like he didn't have a great career. Don't get me wrong. But I mean, it would have been way different had he done that. 80 to 84. So he was on there for 4 years. It was Chevy Chase. It was just it's that Star Trek thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, where you think Star Trek's been on the air forever, and I think it had, 5 seasons? 3 seasons?
3
seasons
like for Star Trek. That's it.
All right, so we teased this story a little bit earlier in the show during news, but this is, when I tell you that Florida has we have the most wild police departments out there. Man, I got to tell you, when you get out of the big suburban areas or urban areas of Florida, whether it be Orlando, Tampa, St. Pete, Miami, Jacksonville, when you get out into the suburbs of those areas, people forget, Florida's rural, dude. I mean, we could be in a cow field from right where we're sitting right now in downtown Maitland. I could be in a cow field in 8 minutes from where we are right now in Apopka.
The scary kind of rural that when you see it in the movie, you're like, glad I don't live near there.
Yeah. And you can get there in a hurry from here. So newly released documents reveal that the Howey in the Hills police chief has resigned, Jack. Because there's an internal investigation. Do you know the story?
I do not. Oh. I know there was a resignation and an investigation, and I don't know anything else.
Yeah, his name is Michael Giddens, right? He wrote to town manager Sean O'Keefe saying that he was resigning effective June 3rd. So last month he resigned. Mm-hmm. Any idea what he may have done to resign, Jack?
My guess would be gambling.
It was not gambling. We've already had a bust for that. In Kissimmee, we got a guy that's going to jail for that, right?
Yeah, just the chief of police.
Add that to the
sheriff.
List. Add that to the list.
By the way, this guy also is a chief of police, is he not? Yeah. Or no, is he just a sheriff? That's a different thing.
Lopez was sheriff in
Osceola.
Yeah.
But you're talking about the police chief of Howey Hill.
Yeah, this guy is the chief of police. He is. I just double checked it, right? So the chief of police was conducting an investigation on a guy who has multiple felonies. Okay?
Okay.
He was conducting an investigation on this guy and trying to bust him. He was also conducting an investigation into that dude's wife's panties.
Oh, no.
This guy got busted having sex with a felon's wife, a felon that he was investigating, and wound up having an affair with that dude's wife.
Wow.
Yeah, a couple of hotel receipts showed that one of them was before the end of his scheduled shift.
Oh, man.
He had to hit that thing before his shift.
Well, hey,
Can't clock out till I clock in.
It rhymes with clock.
When you're the boss, you set the hour.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's got to be some benefit to being the head honcho.
Did he meet her because of the investigation?
He was investigating her husband, and that's how they came to know each other. Now,
that's how the spark fired, Jack.
Was he married? Do we know?
That part I do not know. I'll look that up. But she did say that she was not coerced. She was not harassed. She did not feel stalked. So I'm just wondering, man, of all the people you want to mess with, is a felony suspect's wife where you want to start when you're the chief of police?
And I think he tried to make this argument that a lot of these guys, when they get busted for stuff like this, it's more moral stuff. Now, again, it is against the law for them because of the position they hold. Obviously, it puts them in a very compromised position. But he tried to kind of claim, hey, look, this is my private life.
Right.
I'm like, well, you're on duty, dog. It's not your private life. I mean, you were on duty when this happened, at least some of it.
But also, she's associated to an active investigation.
Exactly.
That you are conducting.
Well, she isn't. Her husband is.
I would say she's an ancillary character in the investigation. She might not be guilty of anything.
Maybe not, but she could also be an accessory, or it also just gives the smell of impropriety, right? Mm-hmm. He could pass on information to her that she could pass on to her husband.
And it would give the defense opportunity to, say this is an improper investigation.
Mm-hmm. They went to a hotel behind Chili's.
What does that matter? What does the location matter, Jim?
Yeah, I'm just
was it in Eustis?
I mean, this guy's classy. I'm just trying to give him some heads up.
Did they eat at Chili's, then go to the hotel?
Okay, wait, I think I know that Chili's.
It says, according to a report, Giddens filed a specific section, or violated a specific section of Town and Police Code dealing with a moral character and sex on duty. The report states the investigation on the FDLE side started with a phone call to an agent last November, during which the caller described a text message thread he'd found between his girlfriend and Giddens. The caller said the text shows that Giddens had been investigating the girlfriend's husband for fraud last spring. She had filed for divorce prior to dating the caller. The caller told the agent that while Giddens was surveilling the husband and communicating with the wife in March of 25, Giddens and the woman went to a hotel behind the Chili's where they met up for lunch and had consensual sex. She reportedly told her new boyfriend she was ashamed, but the report says the text between Giddens and the woman continued.
So here's the deal. He loses his job.
He does lose his job and probably will not get another job in law enforcement.
And, that's on him.
Yeah.
But he can still get the girl.
Yeah, he can still be with her.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, because who doesn't want the wife of a felony suspect?
Hey, the heart wants what the heart wants.
It says,
I don't think it was the heart, Jack.
It says, when questioned by investigators in April of this year, the woman acknowledged she still texted with Giddens and with her locked up ex, but she couldn't help being a nice person. In other words, I guess she was trying to claim that she was only texting the cop because she was a nice person, or is that the case? Or is she texting her ex because she's a nice person?
I don't know, but according to LinkedIn, Michael Giddens is now retired.
Is he retired?
That's what it says on LinkedIn. Is it retired or just tired?
Channel 2 reached out to his attorney and haven't heard back yet, oddly enough.
But if you're old enough and where you're able to jump to retirement instead of trying to find another job, that's a preferred move in his situation.
Oh, yeah.
I would presume.
Wow, man. I wonder what the felony was. It had to be a drug thing, right?
Well, you said he was investigating for fraud.
Yeah, for fraud. You're right. Yeah, exactly.
So felony fraud. All right. Well, at least it's not a drug dealer, right?
Yeah. Oh, that would be bad. I don't know that fraud's better. I'm going to be honest with you.
I don't know how much.
Well, what kind of fraud are we talking?
Yeah,
exactly.
That's important.
Right?
I mean, bank fraud.
And what kind of drugs?
Insurance fraud.
I don't think fentanyl is the same as weed.
It's not. Not even close.
I don't think all types of fraud are bad.
Giddens,
totally bad.
The cop says his private life was, quote, being targeted by an anonymous individual driven by personal and political agendas. That's the scapegoat thing now, right? You just claim that they're attacking me because of my politics. It has nothing to do with me not being able to control myself as a grown-ass man.
Yeah.
None of that. That has nothing to do with it. It's got to be politics.
You couldn't wait till the end of your shift to check out that hotel behind Chili's?
It's so crazy.
Well, usually you don't get to any position of power without, ruffling a few feathers along the way. I'm sure there's someone who wanted to see him not be the chief anymore.
Oh, yeah, I'm 100% sure of that.
And he helped him out.
All right, 407-916-1041. Text us, 77031.
Big thanks to Elixir. Again, it's Elixir week. We get to say that because it means we get fed every day, and it takes one big decision off of our plate. We do have to decide what we want tomorrow. Today, I had wings. Deb, Jimmy, what did you have today?
I had half of Deb's blackened chicken quesadilla and a burger and some tots. It was great.
How was the quesadilla?
It's very good.
Quesadilla is very good.
I think I might do the quesadilla tomorrow.
And don't sleep on those shrimp tacos.
Well, here's the deal. When it comes to wings and burgers, they do them both great. I had the wings today. I think Jimmy, you had the burger.
Yeah.
Mondays, they're half price. So Monday's lunch at Elixir, you can get half price cheeseburgers, half price wings. And don't forget, it's your soccer destination. They'll have the match on Saturday night. They'll have the final on Sunday for World Cup. But every Monday, half price cheeseburgers, half price wings at Elixir, the best lunch downtown. Corner of Washington Street and Orange Ave. Online, elixirorlando.com.
All right, back in a sec with more of the Jim Colbert Show.
Classic Alternative this weekend on Real Radio 104.1. Real Music Weekends are Classic Alternative.
There's a disabled vehicle on I-4 westbound before Osceola Polk Line Road, causing some stop-and-go traffic. Traffic's backed up pretty heavy through that Celebration area. I-4 eastbound at Sand Lake Road, a crash off to the shoulder is getting cleared up. On the express lanes of I-4 eastbound near State Road 434, there's a crash there as well. See traffic troubles, call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change traffic tip line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Summit Clinical Research. Every breakthrough starts with someone willing to take part. Summit Clinical Research is seeking volunteers with fatty liver disease for studies focused on MASH. Participants may receive study treatment, care, and compensation at no cost. Check eligibility at NASHlivertrials.com.
Tools Ace Hardware is Central Florida's Big Green Egg headquarters. That's right, offering the absolute largest selection of Big Green Eggs and accessories in the entire area. And of course, everybody knows the Big Green Egg, man, the original ceramic Komodo cooker, ceramic design design and patented airflow system deliver unrivaled thermal properties and precise temperature control. What we're saying is you can set this thing at 225 and keep it there for 10 hours or take it all the way up to 750 degrees to sear the perfect steak. And let me tell you from experience, it is amazing. It is a complete outdoor cooking solution. It couldn't be truer. An oven, a smoker, and a grill all in one. And it can deliver everything from perfect ribs and pork butts to crispy pizzas as well. And every egg purchase comes with a limited lifetime warranty. Plus, you can save yourself the trouble of putting it together or hauling it home because Tools Ace offers free assembly and free local delivery on your Big Green Egg purchase. Shop their huge selection today at any of their 14 Central Florida locations or find them online easily at acehardware.com. It's Tools Ace, your backyard place.
Our iHeartRadio Music Festival,
presented by Capital One,
is coming back to Las Vegas.
September 18th and 19th at T-Mobile Arena. Streaming live on Disney Plus and Hulu. A weekend full of superstar performances.
Tickets are on sale now at AXS.com.
Brought to you by Metro by T-Mobile, proud partner of the 2026 iHeartRadio Music Festival. Get that? This is my song feeling.
Everything.
Only at
they
Metro.
Do. They paint everything.
Hey, it's the News Junkie, and I don't need to be an attorney to tell you distracted driving is bad. Orlando attorney Mo DeWitt sees the aftermath every day, and it's awful. Do me a favor, eyes on the road, hands on the wheel, and keep it right here on Real Radio. Injured on the go? Just call Mo.com.
Let's try that again for We Paint Everything, because they do paint everything. They painted my house a month ago, and it looked great. I've painted my house in the past. It's a big job, but it's so much better when you can hire professionals to do it. And summer is flying by. The heat is out there. You don't want to be out there painting. Hire the professionals. Hire Raphael at We Paint Everything. If you're looking for more than just a painter, these are painting experts. Real pros consult you all the way through the project. Interior, exterior, rentals, forever home, the big job, little job, weird job. They handle it all. And it's not just exterior painting. That's what I had done. But interior as well. They repair walls as well. It's not just throwing a coat of paint up. It's doing the prep and the repair. They fix it before they paint it. Baseboards, crown molding, door frames, all the fancy stuff. The thing that everyone notices, but no one ever wants to paint themselves. You know why? Because painting is a pain in the butt. Hire the pros. WePaintEverything.com. Call today for a free in-home consultation, 407-657-2000. Family-owned company that'll treat you like family. Over 75 years of painting experience, based locally in Winter Park, online at WePaintEverything.com.
Can you trust your home flooring needs to a 17-year-old kid that was in the paint department yesterday?
No!
Deal directly with Corey, the owner at Core Flooring. He'll beat anyone's price guaranteed. Core Flooring in Winter Park. Online at coreflooringfl.com.
Need a new roof or windows? Visit hbnusa.com.
Hey, it's that mortgage guy, Don. Are you looking for information on a reverse mortgage or HELOC? It's so easy to get a quote at thatmortgageguydon.com.
With that mortgage guy, Don.com.
I'm Mark Anajar.
I'm Glenn Levine.
I'm Ellie Anajar.
And we're Anajar and Levine. Experience the Anajar and Levine difference by calling us with any of your legal needs. Call 1-800-747-FREE for a free consultation and take back control of your life.
In Office Orlando.
Hey Orlando, why settle for one dealership when you can shop three? Greenway Kia's 3 Central Florida locations give you access to 3 times the inventory. Shop over 1,200 new Kias, all priced clearly online at greenwaykias.com. Plus, when you trade with us, over 40 Greenway dealerships bid on your vehicle to help maximize its value. And this week only, bring us any trade and get an additional $1,000 off your new Kia. I'm Joe Rossi, and I want to see you in a Greenway Kia.
Negative equity refinanced. All factory rebates applied.
For decades, millions have trusted Amscot when life happens. Walk in with your photo ID, proof of income, and checking account info. Walk out with $50 to $1,000. Simple, reliable, Amscot. Some restrictions apply, subject to approval.
My obstructive hypertrophic cardiomyopathy kept me from baseball games with my boys. The stairs were too much. With Camzyos, my symptoms have improved and I can be more active again. Camzyos is a cardiac myosin inhibitor, the first in its class to treat adults with symptomatic OHCM. Camzyos may improve your symptoms and ability to be active, and it reduced obstruction in the heart 4 times more.
In a 30-week study, Camzyos, mavacamten,
Reduced post-exercise obstruction on average 47 units of pressure versus 10 with placebo. Results may vary. Camzyos may cause serious side effects, including heart failure that can lead to death, a risk that's increased with serious infection, irregular heartbeat, or with certain other medicines. Do not stop, start, or change medicines or dose without telling your doctor. You must have echocardiograms before and during treatment. Seek help for new or worsening heart failure symptoms. Camzyos is only available through a restricted program. Before taking, tell your doctor about all your medical conditions and current or planned pregnancy, as Camzyos may harm your unborn baby.
Visit Camzyos.com or call 1-855-CAMZYOS. Actor portrayal.
Dining out? Yikes. Couldn't be me. Except, wait, it is me? Because now, for a limited time at McDonald's, I can get a classic McChicken or sausage burrito for just $1.50. You heard that correctly. $1.50 USD. That's less than the gas to get there. Or 1 hour of parking. Or, well, honestly, most things right now. Leave it to McDonald's to come through for me and the crew when we need it the most. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal.
All new drinks are now at McDonald's. With refreshers like the Strawberry Watermelon Refresher and the Mango Pineapple Refresher with popping boba. To crafted sodas like the Sprite Berry Blast with berry flavors and cold foam. Who knew ice cold drinks could be so fire? 6 all-new drinks are here. Now at McDonald's.
Refreshers contain caffeine.
And the match is about to begin.
Most of the team is out with COVID-19, so there'll be some substitutes tonight.
What's this? We have an unexpected guest on the field.
It's a dog. Well, they could do with extra players.
She's going for the ball.
Are front paws hands or feet?
Soccer season is full of surprises, and COVID-19 could be one of them. If you test positive, prescription medications may help. Ask your doctor if they're right for you. Learn more at PfizerForAll.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Win $25,000 in free impact windows from Maurice Windows. Text TRUST to 20129.
Radio 104.1.
You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show, also available to watch at The Jim Colbert Show on YouTube.
I, too, was born with pyloric stenosis. I have the second belly button as well, right above my normal belly button. And if I'm not mistaken, so was Jim Phillips, born with that. I had the surgery at about age 2 weeks old. The scar was my entire torso then, but it's a little one now. It's about an inch tall. Thanks.
Thanks, buddy. Do you know that?
Jim Colbert Show, Prince of the Island. Jimmy, they have a saying that says, most white guys, when they turn 50 up, they tend to be gay-ish. But you with Trooper Steve, come on, man. There has to be better men out there. Trooper Steve, come on, bro.
I'll take you, buddy. How about that?
I love you. No matter what, I still love you.
Hey, buddy, you're the best.
Jimmy!
All right, buddy.
Come on, there have to be better ones.
Yeah, that's the gayest you've ever sounded for the record.
I think Trooper Steve, he's a fine catch.
He's a fine, good man. He's a good man. I don't have a crush on him. He's a good dude. Yeah. It's been fun. I wish him the best at Apopka. Let's go chew some tobacco.
Yeah, leaving. Throw some axes.
Yeah.
He's leaving TV.
Yeah, he is. End of this month. By the way, your 6 o'clock keyword is fun. FUN. Go to realradio.fm and send that off for your chance at $1,000. I'm Jim. There's Deb.
Hello.
Jack is here as well.
Yes.
Got a question for you guys.
Yes.
You like the Facebook Marketplace?
I do. I use it more. I used to be an eBay guy, and eBay's rates.
Yeah, eBay's
stuff,
a pain in the ass.
It is a pain in the ass, and then you have to deal with the shipping. So
right, and it's hard to get local too with eBay.
So it's easier to do local on Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah.
I do use it. It's not great, but it's good.
Do you ever browse there? Do you ever window shop Facebook Marketplace just to see?
If I'm looking for something, there is something I want right now, and I know that should be my first place to look before I do anything else.
Right. Because if you search one thing on Facebook Marketplace, I mean, it'll pop up just when you bring it up. It'll be up there. Are you a Facebook Marketplace person at all?
No.
Do you ever go there at all?
No, because
you got to deal with strangers.
I got to deal with strangers,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then I'm not going to do a transaction unless we're going to meet in the police department parking lot.
Yeah, and I understand that completely. It is kind of a fun place to browse because I do like a bunch of things. I go there and look for men's watches. Actually, and we're looking for a really nice coffee maker, like a coffee machine. And buying them brand new is ridiculous because they are everywhere on Facebook Marketplace for half price.
Really?
Those Brexia or what's it called?
Oh, yes. We had a chef that recommended a certain brand when you were talking about higher end coffee machines.
Saw a $1,500 one on Facebook Marketplace today for $400 because they're moving into an apartment and there's no room for it, and they want to get rid of it for like $400. Like perfect working order, still has the warranty on it.
What's the problem?
There is no problem. That's not what I'm talking about.
Why do you not already own this coffee?
Because I just found it this morning.
Okay.
And this is where I'm getting to. All right, this is my Facebook Marketplace topic. If you just log on to Facebook Marketplace and you start rolling through the stuff that's available without looking at anything particular. In other words, I'm not searching for anything. I'm just going to go on Facebook Marketplace and just whatever comes up, I'm going to look. It could be a car, it could be golf clubs, could be a set of tires, could be anything, right?
You're going to ride the algorithm.
Right. You're just going to let it go. You're just going to scroll through there and just let it show you what it shows you. I noticed something today and I need to ask a question. And this is not a dumb question. On Facebook Marketplace, you will see young ladies. And they will, like this one girl had on a set of pajamas.
Okay.
And her face was not in the photograph. And it said, new set of pajamas, $30. I'm like, oh, that's interesting. You're wearing the pajamas. That's kind of wild. I mean, I guess maybe you're wearing them to show how they fit. Okay, that's no problem. I didn't really think anything. Scrolling on down, right? I didn't click on it. I didn't hover on it. I didn't do any of that. Just kind of moved on down. Two things down. I'm like, oh, there's a girl wearing a tank top and she's pretty well endowed. She has big boobs and it says white tank top, $30. Scroll on down.
Oh, I have.
Scroll on down. See another one new jeans and no. This one was lingerie, coat, or it's a bathrobe type thing. $28.
You're logged in as you?
Logged in as me.
Okay.
And what I'm trying to figure out is, are those the actual items, or is that how women advertise?
That sounds sex services to me.
Female services on Facebook Marketplace. Now, just for the record, on Craigslist, they don't even F around on Craigslist. It basically, they do roses, right? Well, yeah. Here I am. I'm single. Here's my boobs. Here's my butt. 25,000 roses or whatever it is. They don't even play on Craigslist. I haven't been there in years, but I remember going back when somebody mentioned this before, and sure enough, you can go to male looking for a female, and it is basically a hookup site. Never seen that on Facebook because they thought they regulated it better. But I am seeing these things on Facebook Marketplace where it seems like semi-cute girls are selling clothes that they're wearing, and it doesn't seem like they're selling the clothes. Like, who's going to buy a tank top on Facebook Marketplace for $20? Tank tops are $1 billion. You could buy 1 billion of them for $8 at Target.
Time out. What are you getting for $20 then?
It just says the tank top. It's a girl modeling a tank top. This one was she was at jean shorts, and she's sitting there, she's smiling in the camera, and it says tank top, $10 or whatever it was. And I was like, there's no way she's selling a tank top. That's got to be for services that they're trying to mask of some sort.
Yeah, because on Craigslist, you don't have to.
You don't have to do that.
Right.
You're just basically going out there and getting what you're getting. Let me see if I can find one real quick.
I got one. Woo! Oh, that's for Temu, though.
You see it, though?
Oh, my goodness.
I'm trying to find But, dude, I'm telling you, it's crazy. I saw it today. Oh, God, please don't load. Please be a terrible machine like you always are. Please ruin my day. Thank you. But, yeah, when you go down here, I'm going to try to find one because it looks like some of the same stuff. Right here, Deborah. Come here. Oh, no, that's not it, but I'll show you. It looks like this. See this right here? That's an ad for a Toyota Camry, no question. But that photograph right there with that top and those jean shorts, the other picture would be just her, and it says, tube top, $20 or whatever.
Like I said, it's because I'm not seeing anything like that on my marketplace. So it'd be interesting to see that they know that you're a dude.
You're in the For You section, right? If you look at the top, you're on the phone.
I am.
You're in the For You section. I don't know where it is on the laptop. I'm looking on my phone. It says For You, Facebook Marketplace, but I can see.
Mine just says today's picks.
Okay, because I can see that this is all representative of things that I have looked in the past and kind of in that world.
Right.
I am not seeing any women's clothing.
Yeah, and now, here's one.
That's weird.
Yeah, I'm trying to find one now. Of course,
your algorithm's got some.
No, I mean because now I'm just getting like watches and Mustangs and guitars. That's all I'm getting right now. Here's one right here. Come here. This is exactly what I'm talking about. $40 for that dress. Look at her. You're telling me that she's really selling that dress? You think she's really selling that dress?
The dress I could see because that would be $40. A $20 tank top, that I don't get.
Here, Jack, I'll bring this in for you real quick. Look at the camera right now.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah, she's selling that dress, Jack? You think that?
Oh, no.
For $40? You think that's what she's doing?
Yeah, I
you
think
believe
so.
that? Yeah.
I think so.
How crazy is that, right?
I think people would more likely want to buy that dress for $40 if she's modeling it as opposed to if it was just laying on a bed and someone took a picture
Well,
of it.
you think another woman would, that's how women think?
Oh, yeah.
Really? Would you do that? You would buy a dress that another woman had modeled like that?
Not unless I could look exactly like it.
Right. Here's another one.
But I think dresses for women, it's hard to see what a dress would look like unless it's on someone. And if it's not a mannequin, it would be a person.
Yeah, there's one right there. Look at the camera there.
The skirt?
Yeah. With the legs hanging out of it, $25.
Now, maybe it's because they are wearing it.
Yeah, I know, but usually
it's kind of like the used panties thing, but you can't say that.
But when you go to Etsy and stuff, maybe that's the case. You're right. Maybe it's a bit of a kink thing. But when you go to like Etsy or any of these other stores that sell stuff that my wife has been doing for a while, they have professional setups where they put them on mannequins or they lay them out in a light box where you can see what the garment looks like. It's not nobody wears it.
It's Facebook Marketplace.
So what's the big deal? I don't get it.
It's a step above Craigslist.
No, it's not.
It's exactly what it is.
No. It's got more integrity than Craigslist.
Well, so Craigslist,
so buy the tank top.
Yeah, exactly.
Craigslist
see. Has definitely a seedy side, but it was also a place where it was a swap and shop kind of place, just like Facebook Marketplace is. Before Facebook Marketplace.
There you go. There's another one, Jack. Look at that. How much do you think she's selling this outfit for, Jack? $1, Jack. $1.
Oh, something.
You think that's a legitimate deal, Jack?
No,
that outfit for $1?
I don't. But I'm not sure. So it's you start negotiations because Facebook Marketplace, you are interacting through the messenger, but you're going through Facebook Marketplace.
Right?
Messenger.
Yeah. But you use the instant messenger through Facebook to make these deals. Because I can go back and look at all the deals I've made with people when I've sold stuff. You can still look at it right now.
So send her a message and just write, I'm not sending this. I saw your post. I am interested.
I'm not sending this.
Just like that.
No. I have no interest in doing that. I just want to ask the question, is that how they do it on Marketplace? Because on the Craigslist, they do not play. It's like, this is me. This is what I got to offer. This is how long I have to offer it. This is how many roses it's going to take to get me on this date.
Oh, wow. Texter says, I caught my wife doing this. We were divorced within the month.
Oh.
She took everything I had from me.
So it was...
I'm happy as hell now.
So it was her marketing herself.
I guess.
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you. Here's another one. Dress, $10, Orlando, Florida. They do not show the face. Like, I'm telling you, man, this is like a prostitution thing, man. I didn't think this happened on Facebook. I thought it was way more regulated than that.
I had no idea until right now.
Yeah, dude. I mean, you know this is what this is, Jack, right?
Maybe.
Like, I can show you another right here.
I don't know.
Hold on.
I'm not convinced.
Somebody buy the tank top and see what they say.
Yeah, there you go.
Jim's afraid to. Buy it for your wife.
How much is that dress, Jack? How much do you think that dress is on that really good-looking woman?
Oh,
$10, Jack.
$10. Buy it.
Well, you can't wait to call it.
Buy it.
No way I'm buying that. Who's going to wear that in my family?
You.
You're going to get that for my daughter?
That would be creepy.
Oh, I could get it for Steve.
Give it to Trooper Steve as a going
away gift. Oh, how awesome.
Could you imagine? Hey, Stevie, I got you something.
Yeah.
You just drop by the studio. I'll give it to you whenever you're ready. All right, 407-916-1041. Text us at 77031.
Oh, yeah. Someone else pointed out texting service. Be careful if you do contact them. It could be a police sting.
Yeah. I have no interest in contacting them. As I'm rolling through Facebook, I just noticed, I'm like, that's wild that these women with these incredible, bulbous bodies are selling these things for like $5 and $10. It doesn't seem legit.
I think if they are selling clothes, I think there are buyers who would be more likely to buy it seeing it on that person as opposed to hanging on a hanger.
And somebody just actually texted and said, nobody talks about all the scam products or ads on Facebook Marketplace. And the reason I thought this is because it's such a big company. Craigslist doesn't seem like Craigslist seems like an Ollie's online. Right, but even
right.
but Craigslist or Facebook seems like it's managed by a multi-billion-dollar company that they would like police things like this.
Oh hell no, they're too busy.
Yeah, I guess not.
They're too busy selling your information.
And then this one lady is
they're too busy protecting our children.
This one lady is a little bit of a bigger lady, and she says, "I'm not fat. I'm just grocery experienced." Deb, what's coming up for news?
There's trouble for Trump's teleprompter operator.
Yeah, I saw that story today.
2 deputies are hospitalized after an ambush shooting, and a new way to experience Madden NFL 27. We'll talk about that next during You Heard It Here First.
All right, let's take a little break. We'll come back in a second. Don't forget, your 6 o'clock keyword is fun. That's FUN. Go to realradio.fm and send that away for your chance at $1,000. Let's get back in a sec. We'll do Deb's News and get the hell out of here on a Thursday.
Real Radio is on Facebook at Real Radio 1041. Sponsored by the law offices of Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
This weather report is brought to you by Mills Air.
Happy Thursday, Central Florida. I'm Fox 35 Storm Team meteorologist Jessica Dobson with a check of your forecast. And for today, we are going to be expecting additional rounds of scattered afternoon and evening showers and storms, but these do look like they'll mostly stay to the east of the Orlando metro. Temperatures will still be hot and humid too, with highs in the mid-90s. We'll see a high of around 94 degrees in Orlando, with feels like temperatures ranging from around as high as 102 to even 105. As we head throughout the next couple of days, though, we'll see an influx of tropical moisture, meaning higher chances of showers and storms for the weekend. From the Fox 35 Storm Team, I'm meteorologist Jessica Dobson.
This report is sponsored by OUC. With OUC rebates, you can upgrade your home with energy or water-saving improvements and get money back. From AC systems to irrigation updates, long-term savings start here. Don't just go green, get green. Visit OUC.com/getgreen.
Hey, Russ Rollins here. Let me tell you something. When you sign your insurance policy, sometimes some brokers, that's the finish line. They shake your hand, commission done, and then you may not hear from them again until renewal time. Your business runs all year, and so do the gaps and risks. That's why I'm introducing SuperSure. Your company has more than 25 employees. Whether you're the owner, CFO, or HR manager, it can be too complex to just buy a policy online. SuperSure is the super agency built for you. Licensed in every state for your business insurance and employee benefits, all with year-round support for you and your team. At supersure.com, you can access tools like the fine print facts tool, which translates your current policy into English so you know what's covered and what's not. Plus, a business value calculator so you can estimate what your business is worth, so you know exactly what needs to be protected. It's supersure.com. That's supersure.com. One super agency, one powerful platform, all policies in one place. Go to supersure.com. That's supersure.com.
Paid for by Supersure Insurance Agency, LLC, a licensed insurance agency.
AutoNation makes it easy to find your next used car, especially when the used car you need is at the price you want. Starting under $20,000. Plus, the price you see is the price you pay. No hidden fees, no surprises. Buy confidently with our 5-day or 250-mile money-back guarantee. Even appraise your car online and we'll give you a top dollar offer. Hurry to AutoNation now. Less stress, more go. Offer plus tax and tag. Appraisal subject to verification. See store for details.
Hi, this is Mike Lester with Talon Wealth and the Guarding Your Nest Egg radio show, and I have another investment idea for those seeking great returns with limited risk. Recently, we did a structured note for our clients, paying them 18.75% per year for 4 years, and it was great for clients seeking income or growth and principal protection. The note was based on the S&P, gold, and silver, and our clients won't lose principal as long as none of the ETFs are down more than 40% 4 years from when we placed the trade, and the bank guaranteeing them doesn't default. This isn't an offer because we already traded this note, and structured notes aren't for everyone. But if you would like to know more about how structured notes work and what we currently have available, Just give us a call at 407-606-6000.
Advisory services offered through Talent Private Wealth, LLC, an SEC-registered investment advisor. The opinions voiced and information provided in this material are for general informational purposes only and are not intended to provide specific advice or recommendations for any individual.
Hoagie Fest is back at Wawa. And this year, it's a meal deal. Grab any shorty hoagie, wrap, or chicken sandwich, any Hers chips, and a small fountain drink for just $6. Or make it a classic for only $8. It's the hoagies you love, now with even more value. Big flavor, same Hoagie Fest vibes, but only for a limited time. Hoagie Fest is back. Gotta have a Wawa.
When power goes out and cell networks fail, AM radio can be a lifeline with local news, weather, and emergency information. But time is running out. AM radio could disappear from new cars unless Congress acts. Please text the 2 letters AM to 39179 and tell Congress to vote yes on the AM Radio for Every Vehicle Act. Text the letters AM to 39179. Message and data rates may apply. You may receive up to 4 messages a month, and you may text STOP to stop. This message furnished by the station.
I'm David Ortiz. When I lost my mom, she was only 46, and I lost my dad to cancer. It was the worst pain I ever felt. It made me think, what will happen with the people I love when my time is up? That's why I have life insurance. Ethos makes it easy. It's all online, take about 10 minutes, and you can get up to $3 million in coverage.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/save. That's ethos.com/save. Paid testimonial. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
iHeartRadio and Fox Sports brought you every match of FIFA World Cup 2026.
Extraordinary!
Including the final. Hear it live and for free.
First career World Cup hat trick!
Just download the free iHeartRadio app now.
This earful of Real Radio is brought to you by crimeline.org. Give a tip anonymously.
Stay tuned to the Jim Colbert Show as we demonstrate our attitude of gratitude. Our thank you segment is sponsored by Life Imaging FLA. Now open. Call pound 250 keyword heart scan.
Our friends at TK Law want to remind us to looking ahead tomorrow, Friday edition of Real Radio. Savannah will join the Monsters tomorrow for some Friday fun. Also, Keywords will resume at 9 a.m. Your chance to win $1,000 13 times tomorrow from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Still got a few more words tonight. Now, when it comes time for you to look ahead in the world of family law, whether it's estate planning, wills, or trusts, you can trust Ray Trenley and his team at TK Law. Online, it's onefirmforlife.com.
The Jim Colbert Show returns now on Real Radio 104.1.
What up, guys? Sport from Duval.
Prince
City, Iowa. Whoa. You think Jimmy can do better than Trooper Steve? You think if Jim Colbert was gay, he would be able to pull something better than Trooper Steve?
Easy, buddy.
Come on, man. Jack's right. That's a damn good catch, Trooper Steve.
I didn't say it wasn't a good check.
Let's flip it over, and can Trooper Steve do better than Jimmy? Well, hell yeah. Throw a rock, man. You'll find somebody better.
You mother.
Just kidding. Love you, Jimmy. Later.
I mean, my wife's cute. I mean,
your wife is beautiful.
I figure I could pull a dude the same as my wife. Jack, would you go out with me if we were single and gay?
I got to mark that.
If we were, stop. If you and I were single and gay, would you go out with me? Now, I know personality-wise.
Yeah, there's a lot there.
There's a lot
to unpack.
Vice versa.
Yeah. I get it.
But I think you're a handsome man.
I appreciate that.
It's not going to help, Jimmy.
I think you are better looking now than at any time in your life.
Whoa.
What a dog.
And you've got a great personality.
What a dog-esque compliment. Hey, you're less fat. What a dog-esque compliment that is. I clearly I'm like, you're a handsome man. And that's what I get. This is the best you've ever looked in your life. And I know that's a goddamn lie.
No, I don't think so.
No, I think you look
Shut
good.
your damn mouth.
I've seen some old pictures of you. I'm like, she's much better looking now.
All pictures of me are old. 407-916-1041. Text 77031. Your 6 o'clock keyword is fun. Just like I'm having now, fun. Go to realradio.fm and send that up for your chance at $1,000. And of course, we'll have 2 more opportunities with Tom and Dan right after this. And don't sleep on Deb's advice. Deb's had serious advice. And let me tell you what.
I've been forgetting to give that advice.
Not this past time, but the time before. Dude, I think almost half of our winners came from those 2 hours, 7 and 8. Deb is like, don't sleep on those hours.
Yeah, I mean, because there's less players.
I've seen the data. There's less people taking part in the contest in that 7, 8, and 9 o'clock hour.
That increases your chances.
Exactly. So if you're really looking to win that 1,000, play the game all the way up until the end of the keywords and then start it over again tomorrow. We really, really, really want you to win.
Yeah. I'm going to be stinky a little bit tomorrow when I come in. I just want to let you guys know, Deborah.
Right from the golf course?
Yeah. So because we have bad weather coming in this weekend, we think it's going to rain most of the weekend. So we think Saturday or Sunday is almost completely out.
Right.
Monday's a washout, and Saturday could be bad as well. So we're going to. I haven't seen my son in a couple weeks. He's busy, school and work, and a lot of other things.
He's got life. Yeah, You've got life.
So we haven't seen each other in a while. So, he works on the weekend. So we're going to tee it up tomorrow morning at Wekiva Golf Club at 7 a.m. So we'll probably be done around 11:30. I'm just going to change clothes and come in. I'm going to stank.
Well, that's okay because today, after burping up loaded tots.
Oh, my God, that was awful.
You kind of primed the pump.
Oh, my God, Jack.
That was you? He did that?
Yep.
I burped up. I was walking back from the bathroom, and I burped up those loaded tots from Elixir. And let me tell you something.
They were loaded.
And I love Elixir, but I know what a corpse tastes like now.
Loaded tots. I've become a fan of jalapenos. But,
yes.
At first, I was not, but I do enjoy them now. And those loaded tots have jalapeno. What else is on there?
Jalapeno, bacon, onions, sriracha, cheese.
Yeah, they're delicious.
It's really good.
Oh, it's almost like a potato casserole almost.
Mm-hmm. But you're saying the first time great, second time not so much.
Yeah. it mixed with that blackened chicken quesadilla.
Yeah, there we go.
And created a really death flower kind of vibe in my mouth, which is not good. I offended myself. I actually turned around to see if people were following me so I could make an excuse for what had just happened. So embarrassing. I'm such an ogre.
By the way, here's the deal. But a fine catch for any man or woman.
Oh, stop.
With Elixir, don't forget Mondays they have half-price lunch when it comes to burgers, cheeseburgers, and wings. You get them half price.
Yeah.
Mondays at Elixir. It's a great deal.
And look, dude, this ain't no BS cheeseburger. This is a honking ass cheeseburger. So
they're great. Yeah,
you are going to get full for sure.
Yeah.
All right, Deb, let's do You Heard It Here first.
It's time for You Heard It Here First on The Jim Colbert Show.
And You Heard It Here First is brought to you by Stellar Nights at Orlando Science Center now through August 1st. See the lineup and grab your tickets at osc.org. President Trump's longtime teleprompter operator is accused of winning thousands of dollars by placing bets on his speeches. That's according to ABC News. Citing sources familiar with the matter, the White House confirmed the staffer has been placed on unpaid administrative leave.
Kalshi notified the CFTC of suspicious activity. They investigated that, identified the individual, and he will now no longer be working at the White House.
Gabriel Perez is reportedly in talks with federal regulators to reach a settlement over the allegations. The ABC News report says federal investigators found Perez won more than $100,000 on the prediction market Kalshi by using his insider knowledge. Meanwhile, Trump is slated to address the nation tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern, and what he called one of the most important speeches of his presidency, said Americans are going to be shocked at what they're going to hear.
I was with a new teleprompter operator. Right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, man.
I think I was on vacation.
Hillsborough Sheriff Chad Cronister says 2 of his deputies were ambushed by a domestic violence suspect in Ruskin this morning. We had covered this during JCS News. One deputy was shot in the neck through his patrol car while the suspect punched his way into the other cruiser to get a better shot.
God almighty.
Cronister spoke to both deputies, thank God, before they got airlifted to Tampa General Hospital for surgery.
In severe agony from the injuries and the sensitivity of where these injuries occurred. But both of them speaking both of them grateful to be alive.
You can't imagine, right? Punching his way through the other cruiser to get a better shot.
Is the guy still alive?
No, a third deputy shot the suspect, 34-year-old Chris Machowski, several times, and he died at the scene.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, ambush.
Wow.
Ambush shooting, man.
Jeez.
Unbelievable. And then I hope I'm not spoiling anything for our boy Jaden, but I did want to let you guys know that EA Sports is going to offer Madden NFL 27 on Apple Arcade.
Oh, really? Okay.
The game will be a specifically designed version for the platform. So that means for the first time, players will be able to use game controllers built for mobile devices, including the iPhone and iPad. Madden NFL 27 Arcade Edition drops August 6th. You guys know what day that is. It's very important.
August 6th?
August 6th.
Is
It's
that
a Thursday.
First pre-order for GTA?
Nope.
No.
It's the same day the NFL preseason kicks off with the Hall of Fame game between the Carolina Panthers and Arizona Cardinals.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh,
It's
my other
almost here,
job.
guys. It's almost here, guys.
You just reminded me of my other job, the football season.
Oh, that's right.
And real quick, Jimmy, because I noticed this, I went online on Xbox in the store. Red Dead Redemption, you can get for $15.
15?
Because it's a game that's several years old, but it is still the best.
I have to go get that.
$15, dude. Be a cowboy.
Okay.
Be a
Let's go.
cowboy and go meet Jack
what?
and maybe
Right.
even Trooper
Yes.
Steve on your horse.
We can, if we play online, I'll be your boyfriend then.
Oh, you can Brokeback Mountain. And you heard it here first on the Jim Colbert Show.
People are going to talk eventually.
Oh, no, not eventually. I think
Yeah.
they're talking right about now.
They'll be texting my wife asking what kind of beard she is. Jesus.
They go, that explains it.
Exactly. I knew it.
Who do we have to thank today?
We want to thank Elixir once again for our delicious lunch. Chloe Greenberg with the Orlando Weekly for Things to See with Chloe G. Colbert Court. Want to thank attorney Glenn Klosman, just in case you missed Chloe's recommendations or today's edition of Colbert Court. Both podcasts have already been posted at The Jim Colbert Show. And last but never least, Sam Bowen, Candace Rich, and Alicia Boulware for running our YouTube chat.
Thanks, guys.
In our YouTube chat, we posted the question, do you have stickers on your car? We were talking about people kind of doing the magnet thing. So how many people, what percentage of YouTube chatters have stickers on their car?
That feels like a 1 out of 5 scenario. I'll go 20% on that.
Double it, 39%.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Somebody likes peeing on Fords. All right, coming up tomorrow, we'll have Sinker Sale. We'll have Embers Only, Primetime Kitchen with our buddy Fayez Kara, 8-Bit Update. Ross is in tomorrow.
Oh,
Pick
wow.
the Porn tomorrow. So loaded up show, tons of fun. So join us at 3 for sure. On behalf of Deb and Jack, I'm Jim. We follow the News Junkie. They follow the Monsters of the Morning after us. It's Tom and Dan with the Corporate Time. Love thy neighbor. Real laughs. And, of course, we'll see you tomorrow at 3 for more of the Jim Colbert Show. Until then, have yourself a fantastic Thursday evening.
See you Friday. Bye.
I don't think so.
If you missed any part of today's show, check the Jim Colbert Show on demand. And for highlighted feature segments, listen to the Jim Colbert Show The Goods. Both are available for free on the iHeartRadio app.
A Corporate Time with Tom and Dan is coming up next on Real Radio 104.1.
From the Clausman Law Traffic Center, car crash, call Clausman Law. ClausmanLaw.com.